or do or get some kind of stuff done in one of their assets in any state, I don't think it's a concern of a Lagosians, because at the end of the day, Lagos is not actually taking those money away from federal government. Whatever the revenue that they generate from that particular asset is going directly to the Lagos, to the federal government pocket, especially like the international airports, whatever that is happening there is going to, Lagos, they might benefit from the personal income tax and pay as you earn stuff, that's actually the ease of doing business for the opportunity that Lagos is actually provided, in their own state. So to me, I think the CBO that you guys did not allow to finish his thoughts, it's actually painful. It is when it is true that you guys call it, oh, you cannot come and lie. Or you say something and somebody is coming to actually fact check you and debunk you and give you the fact of the matter. But I understand that you will not like it. It's not within your interest to actually see what the government is doing. But no matter how you want to look at it, people on the ground will tell you what exactly this government is doing. And you have every right to question your federal government. So governments are our government, you have every right to say what they are doing is not enough in your states. You have a right to question them. But the only thing you also have a right to lie too, you have the right to lie and to actually propagate, misinformation, disinformation. But what we will do is you will not take that your right, to infringe on our own right from debunking your lies. We have right to and duty to say, hey, like this Malamoglu just lied now that Imo State has the highest gas reserve in the whole Africa. I said, no. That one, the rights, I actually exercise my right.
How is that connected to federal government with Africa and Nigeria? I don't really understand how.
That is what Malamoglu said now. He said Imo State.
Him to cry.
He said Imo State has the highest gas
reserve in Africa.
We have the highest gas in Africa.
Go and
this is my headquarters. This group is placed like headquarters of propagandists.
Wait. So that Mogri can be. Ask me why.
I know you.
He's talking.
Where do you talk?
You know that Mogren can be right in that statement. You know why?
He did not. No.
Imo is a subunit of Nigeria, right? If he said
he should have don't package it like he should have considered that before he made that statement. There was no context. There was no context in those consideration.
Mogren is
correct.
Don't be.
You go cry. He says they shout on top this guy back, Adelabu. This one where you go cry.
That one another lie. So Abbas, no matter how you want to fight the propaganda and lie of Balamogri, so even if you want to contextualize it, when he was saying it, he was not even thinking about that particular Imo being a state. He said it and you understand. So I agree with him that Imo State has highest gas reserve in Nigeria. I agree with him. I think almost 200 trillion. Or whatever how they measure it. So it is right, but saying that in all Africa, no. So that's actually what I want to say. So don't worry, anybody can, I'm not,
let me ask you one question, SIU first off.
If I know the question, I will answer, but I don't know.
Say that guys who are talking, he trigger them.
Trigger me now. Wait because I mean, don't trigger me now.
I definitely
all the derivation where you're what you use and do.
Okay,
all the derivation you don't collect for yourself. What do you use and do? Nothing now. Nothing to show for it now.
Let me ask you.
When they compare yourself with your state, you won't kill yourself.
Wait now. Let me ask you this question: where else in Africa has the biggest gas deposit than Imo State? Can you mention it?
You said where?
Are you talking about country?
No, I'm coming to the Abbas. I'm coming.
No, that is not that. No, don't give me that. That's not the context.
No, you said when
said even Nigeria only has 33%. Nigeria only have 33% of the gas reserve in Africa. Nigeria.
Wait now,
and that does not come from Imo State alone.
No, SIO. Wait now, wait.
That your question does not make any sense to me. Don't ask me which any states in Africa. No.
Wait, you want to run away now? Wait.
No, I'm not running away. I'm here.
Okay, don't run away. All right, wait.
I don't run.
Okay, Malamo Green said that Imo State has the biggest gas deposit in Africa, right? Now,
Yes.
you said it's not true that it is the biggest in Nigeria, but not biggest in Africa. Where has the biggest in Africa? What is the answer? If you are a primary school children, they say, where is the biggest gas lab deposit in Africa? What will you mention?
No, then I will do my research if I want to answer that question. I would have done my
You
research.
did not research.
I did, and I knew. I did.
You did not
I
do
did.
Alternative fact where they talk about fact you don't even get idea of. They argue fact you know their own. Because I'm
No,
very
now you guys, although I stop shouting now.
They say I'm going to do research.
Stop shouting. The question is, stop shouting.
No,
Stop shouting now.
Wait, let us not lose
See,
track.
hold on.
This SI when I want to lose anything, you don't lose.
No, I want to catch SIO for CQ1.
Oh, this is hold on.
I want to catch
In
SIO.
Hold on.
In 1 second,
Hold
you
on.
fact-checked more green. They can't ask you your own now. You say you want to go back, go do research.
No,
Are you
see,
not seeing how
hold on now. The difference, hold on now. The difference between me and you, I don't know.
I can't hear.
I will not do that. I know, but see, can you hear me? But that Imo State has the highest deposit of gas in the whole Africa. That's a lie. And I told you that if Imo State has 200 trillion cubic feet of gas, making it the Nigeria, the largest gas reserve among all states in Nigeria alone itself. In Nigeria,
that's what I'm saying now. Where in Africa has a bigger gas deposit than Imo State? That is what I'm saying. Where?
That is Mr. Mogren's assertion is very correct.
It's actually correct.
It's very correct because if you flip the same question, it's very correct. This guy don't even get it when they talk. Why they argue?
You see the thing, leave the guy, make he dey cry. I say he go cry. If you cry finish, you go mop his kata and go ahead and go and do a thing for Adelabu. That's what I know him.
See, Malamo Green, do you know what happens? For example, now let me give you this example. Hold on. No, don't let me answer you now. You guys cannot be ranting alone. Let me answer you. Don't give me example. Let me just answer this one first. It's only let me answer this one first. I think you see, I think it will be beneficial, for yourself, to actually always don't shout when you want to have a conversation. You understand? So the question is,
if it is with you, I go shout for your head.
Hold on now. And you shout, you insult, you do everything. At the end of the day, you're still not making any sense. You are not. See, you're still not making. You are the one crying now. You can see you are the one crying. Allow me.
Don't ask nigga, guy. If you don't ask nigga, you're not
see. Okay.
As you pass, you not get idea of. God punish you there. You crazy.
Okay.
With you.
God go punish your papa. God punish you.
You go cry. You
dey mad. You dey mad. God go punish you. You dey mad.
I beg my staff stay the office. So.
Please,
which one be this?
SIO, if you are going to.
I beg Mona, calm down now. No need for this insult now. We are adults here, please. SIO, do not. I beg Mona, calm down. I beg Mona, calm down. I beg. We don't need to go that route. I beg.
Abbas, let me explain.
We are having a civic conversation here, and you are telling me God punish me.
I know. No, calm down.
Stop that nonsense. You heard him.
God punish you.
Stop that nonsense. You heard him. They mad me. Ogun won't kill you. Ogun won't kill your papa. God will punish you. You are very stupid, idiot. Ogun won't kill your papa.
Your mama.
Do you think I'm those ones gonna be shouting that? They mad.
Shut up your
mouth. You mad? God punish you. The same right you have to be shouting up and down is the same right I have to support my candidate. Ogun will kill you. You dey crazy.
Ogun cry your mother.
You very stupid and very ugly face idiot. Very ugly face idiot. God will punish you.
Book you not do.
Book very stupid idiot.
God punish you.
God punish your papa. God punish your generation.
Idiot. You know, say
a field lawyer, idiot. A field lawyer, idiot. Field lawyer.
Do the way they support waiting. Mumu person. God punish you.
No, where they go on now?
This Ayo they do now.
Who is the support? Tell me your candidates. Tell me your candidates that I can know how to handle you. Very idiot, stupid and ugly face idiot. Foolish boy. Somebody said something and it was incorrect. It was incorrect. And you are telling me you are giving another context for another question. God punish you, idiot. That is why Maurice. That's why Maurice. They talk say they come beggar for DM to come out to participate in your space. Idiot. As long you go to beg for DM for people to come to your space. This idiot who are still defend against Maurice. Idiot. Idiot. Ugly fool. Your face be like us yans. Your face be like us yans. Idiot. Idiot. Very stupid idiot. Begging for people to come to his space.
He didn't beg anybody to come to his space. He shared the link to everybody.
Go and check Maurice now. Go and check Maurice. Go and check Maurice. Go and check Maurice tweets now. Idiot. Go and check Maurice tweets. Idiots. They go there. They beg people to come to his space. Idiot.
They don't use you. They don't use
SIO, all of us got invitation to that space. It's not only Maurice. I also got the invitation from Otuayo. Why are you?
Okay, I beg you, got invitation. And then hear you the talk. Oh. I just want to calm this. I don't get headache from these courses. It's on a Friday now. I'm on a rest. We could try rest, drink water. Activists, I want to drink water. I beg, want to rest. All these courses are not necessary. I know that at times you can be triggered to come after someone, but please, I'm going to calm down now. I beg. In as much as we, a lot of us belong to different political camps, it doesn't make us mad now. I beg. We're not even actors in this whole thing. No. We're not the players. Right? I beg more than overs. I guess you are done with your submission. Please, just let me move the mic, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. Just whatever it is part of the space. When I don't banter, when I don't satisfy myself, I beg, let's move on. Activists, I beg, no verse. Just calm down. You've made your point. SIO, you've made your point. All insults noted. Thank you.
Well,
I'm not good at making peace. So.
Abbas, let me just
come in and
clarify this so that everybody see. First of all of us got invitation, invitation from Oduayo for the space.
Let me see, I am not talking to you. Let me see. I am not expecting equal treatment. I am not expecting equal treatment. I am not expecting that. But see, if you want to do parapol, you can do. I can take you up and Oduayo at the same time. I don't care. The tweet of Maurice is on the double troll. Go and check it. The tweet of the Maurice is on the double troll. Go and check it for yourself. If you are not that dark and stupid, you will know that tweet was insulting. Go and check it. Go and check that tweet. Let me finish.
That is a different
Let me finish. Let me finish.
We are in a different space.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
So because Maurice tweet that thing, it means that the space no can host. They can't host the space again. No
matter how you want to interpret, no matter how you want to interpret that, it is none of my business. If you are not shameless, you will know that tweet was insulting. If you are not shameless, you will know that tweet was insulting. You will know, but you wouldn't want to say it. Let me finish. I am not expecting equal treatment, but let me finish. Let me finish. Leave that one. It's none of your business. Let me finish. Let me finish. Whatever you want to say about Adelabu is your cup of tea. It's your minister. Let me finish.
SIO, may God help.
Let me finish.
You can't hear the shout.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
That one man tweet.
What do you want to comprehend? What do you want to comprehend?
If that tweet from Maurice was insulting to Odunayo, You where they shout for back of minister, up and down. They shout like psychopaths.
That one a big lie now. That one a lie now. How come me I be why they Lagos can't jump go Ibadan? See, that one a lie.
I swear, I've been teasing that voice now. You get them.
Now,
If they give me a good step, I go.
SIO, he can come here and deny it's him.
Anything way now.
No. I'm not saying it. I'm not. Wait.
You say you
No.
If
Honestly,
you think na SIO,
Now, SIO,
No,
I'm
not here to explain for.
No,
I'm not here to explain anything to anybody.
No,
I don't
I'm
owe
not
anybody explanation. If that is what you
Don't
think,
think anything.
You
It's
carry
SIO.
Let me finish.
They do rubbish.
It's
You
SIO.
say
Don't
Let me finish. The same way una they go, they shout on top of my candidates.
Abbas,
Let me finish.
Don't think that is SIO. That is SIO.
Let me finish.
The way he's
honestly,
pushing.
Let me finish. I'm not going to run away from here. Let me finish.
Okay, wait. SIO, you're not done. SIO, you're not done.
Abbas, let me tell you, this thing SIO is doing here.
They did not allow me to finish now.
No.
Listen, he's doing this thing intentionally to derail this space.
I know. Okay.
Nobody is you are the one drilling this conversation now.
Let's give him 2 minutes.
Allow me. You are the one drilling.
Wait,
you don't want me to talk. You are the one drilling this conversation now.
Let's do it this way. SIO, you have 2 minutes to round up, right? Then we can move the mic.
I don't even have that. I don't even want to use that to me. I just want to say that it's a statement of. Hold on. It's a statement of fact that Imo State does not have the highest gas reserve in the whole of Africa. That was what Malamogri said, and that's the fact. Even Nigeria only has 33% of gas reserve in Africa. So Nigeria. And if from that Nigeria, that does not mean from that 33%, the Imo State only have what we have in Imo State is actually accounting to that 33%. So that's the statement of fact. Whether you now want to limit it to a state, it's another conversation in which all of us can actually do research on. So, but for the fact that Malamogri said the Imo State has highest gas reserve in the whole of Africa, that was what he said. That was what he said. I know you can turn that anyhow you like. So that's actually the context of my own research to go and confirm. You understand? So whatever how you want to look at it, what Malamogri said was false. Thank you.
Please,
okay. Onyeka, wait.
It's just 1 minute that I just need to Malamogri. Just 1 minute. Honestly, okay. I will not exceed it. Honestly, so that I don't lose this point. First of all, Oduayo invited all of us to that space. That is fact number one. Fact number two.
Are you Oduayo? Why you shalaye? Why you shalaye now? Let Oduayo speak for himself now.
Wait.
Fact number two. Fact number two is that. Oh, sorry. I just 1 minute. That is what I begged from Malamogri. Fact number two. You said that. Malamogri said that Imo State has the highest gas deposit in Nigeria. Imo State. And now you say that Nigeria has 33% of the whole of Africa. We have almost 50-something countries in Africa. So if you look at it, if you say Egypt has 40%, you have to microzone it. And you say that is not the contest, Malamogri. Are you in his mind to know that is not the contest? So SIU.
Anyway,
it doesn't.
Okay. Thank you. Only there is nothing to explain to SIU. SIU, like I said, it is in your best interest to cry. That is the only thing you can do. You can come and fact check me because you know why? You don't want my state to.
You are the one crying.
To speak. If
you are the one crying that you are not getting federal government attention. You are the one crying. You are the one crying. Now don't remove me.
Wait, why am I not hearing anybody again?
I don't hear anybody. Oh, Malamogri, you are the one crying. You can see that you're still crying. You don't even have no talk in your village.
Let me finish my talk, please. So again,
you don't even get no talk in your village.
Again, save your strength because in the evening you go do a thing, boo. No be me do you.
What's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of Otiku? I don't know now. Speak what I can understand. What I can relate to. Now, what's the meaning of that? I don't know.
Very well. You go, you know, hype man now. Let me tell you in English. That's hype man. You go do your hype man work in the evening. Save your voice. I beg.
Okay, is that what you're doing for your leaders?
Oh yeah,
is that what you're doing for your leaders?
Allow me speak.
Okay,
Okay, enough of cry. Enough of your cry. We'll entertain your Qatar.
Now you won't cry now.
We have entertained too much of your Qatar. Allow me to speak, please. Get a tissue, okay? So thank you very much. See, I know that you wish that I don't even have gas at all, right? So that's why you're crying. That's why all these hula baloo, although your man call it bulaba, you understand me? So, but don't worry yourself about it. Now God did they give him. You see, as he give, although he no give him about anything, but he give Lagos C that they are using to they do gang. Me, as they use my gas, they do gang. So if you like, cry from now till tomorrow. Imo State has the highest deposit of gas. I did not call Nigeria. Tell me any other state in Africa that produce more gas than Imo State, and then we'll have a conversation. I did not tell you country. So that's it. It's as simple as that. You can deal with it, cry about it, sleep on it. That's your problem. Okay? Thank you very much. I don't have anything to tell you people. That's your problem.
That is just like saying Mohamed Salah is the highest goal scorer in Premier League. And then SIO came here and tell us that no. Mohamed Salah is not the highest, that it is Chelsea that is the highest goal scorer. We are talking about, and that is what we say. You say no, that Mohamed Salah is not the highest goal scorer in Premier League.
Chelsea score more goal than
Salah.
Mohamed Salah. Don't mind him. Let him continue to deceive himself.
The next person should go ahead. Who is that? Is it 10 over 10?
No, I'm busy small.
Or is it Dauda? Okay, Dauda, you are there.
But Onye, the truth is, Alamo Green is actually right. So what exactly? Because I'm looking
No.
up
Is that
this.
not the same thing we are saying here?
I'm looking up this information on internet as we speak. It's followed by Algeria. Algeria has the second after Nigeria, and in that Nigeria now, Imo State has it. So what exactly is SIO arguing?
Don't mind. Somebody said that Nigeria has 33% of the entire gas in Africa. How many countries?
Nigeria holds 200 to 206 trillion cubic feet, followed by Algeria with 159.
So
now go and check Imo State. Go and check
Imo State. From the figures SIO mentioned, Imo State seems to hold nearly 90% of that.
Exactly.
Go and check Imo State.
I beg,
find out.
pass Mike.
In
Make
fact,
you enjoy this.
I am not saying Imo State. I will not say Imo State again. Go and check Olo. Go and check Olo because it's only in Olo.
And 10 over 10. Funny enough, that thing did not even correlate to the argument we are mentioning here in here. It doesn't even correlate at all.
But you know that was a calculated attempt to derail the space. Now you suppose know SIO
there is no relationship.
CBO.
Whether Imo
They
State
find a
has
way
it or
to
not.
take you off the conversation.
Then that is the reason why CBO is telling you not to interject him.
Yes.
Once CBO comes and
he
tell you
wanted
not
to have his way.
Yeah, he will bamboozle everybody. And then he will run away. That is why he's telling you not to interject him, so that once he put it in, you see, that is the reason why you see people come to lie. That I said that me and Abbas said that people Lagos should see SIO and all these people that are talking. SIO I have more investment in Lagos than SIO. I have more investment. Most of all these people you see here come to talk Lagos. They don't have any business in Lagos. What I mean business, they don't have any business. They don't have any landed property. They don't have any business, any investment in Lagos. Some of them are even from Oyo State. Some of them are from Ekiti State. Most of them don't even have anything in Lagos. If they go to Lagos today, they will be squatting. They will be squatting in somebody's house. But they will come here and begin to talk about Lagos as if Lagos is their homeland. And this is the problem. This is the problem. If you ask SIO to bring you any any investment he has in Lagos, he's not going to show you anything. He's from Oyo State. So where is his investment in Lagos? But he say he was collaborating people that were saying that I say people to. So if I say so, how about the interest I have in Lagos? If you count the number of time I have been to Lagos or what I do in Lagos, SIU might not even know. He's just trying to mount out of talking about Lagos. So you see where this propaganda is coming from. And let me tell you, 10/10. This is what they go to their WhatsApp messages and their DMs to go and discuss. That's why when they did, they will say, oh, due to the fact that they don't like my line of argument, they will go and lie to themselves that I say some certain things. And then they come out and begin to mouth. That is where, if you engage some of them privately, some of the things they will be telling you will be ridiculous. It will definitely be ridiculous. So leave SIU. The point we are trying to make is that it is already there that Tinubu has already allocated majority of Nigerian projects to Lagos. APC is not actually arguing against that. They agreed. They are only trying to justify it. They are justifying it by saying, oh, that the Lagos have the borrowing, because of the Lagos business, that they have the borrowing capacity to be able to make Lagos, to be able to bring those projects to Lagos because of the borrowing.
There's another part I find very disturbing. So on that space yesterday, our northern brothers were coming up to make arguments about this thing, this project thing. And then when these APC boys, a lot of them, in an attempt to counter the sentiment of these people, right? You see them trying to equate it again. I don't know if you get the point I'm trying to make. Okay, now you're not coming out to say, oh, about the project or marginalization. You're not telling them, if your brother did it and our own person is doing it, why are you crying?
You see, this is the gaslighting.
You understand?
You see?
And your own brothers too, your own Nagi too, Ibru Mike, can they defend what no make sense?
And
Anyway,
see, 10/10, do you know that, like I said, you will see somebody, when they talk about lopsided appointment, you will see somebody defending it too, that it doesn't matter. Oh, it's all about competence. Oh, it's all about, no, leave it. As long as they're, but the same person will be telling you that, oh, it is the turn of the South. It is that same person that will be telling you that it is the turn of the South. So in terms of appointment, it doesn't matter. And I heard somebody say, oh, didn't they give us our constitutionally required? Let me give you this example.
I heard that exactly. And let him mention pick whatever number of ministers. Even if it's his brothers, he should give the rest to his brothers.
Exactly.
Nonsense argument.
Let me give you an example. You have six brothers, and your father came, and what was available was 15 meats. There are 15 meats, and you have six brothers, and at least, of course, everybody must get one. And then your father came and distributed one each meat to six of them. It's remaining 9, Abi. And then he took 4 and gave to one other person. And of course, it will remain 9, right? He took 4 and he gave to the other one. He took another 3 and gave another one. And then the other one was remaining with 1. And then when that one completed, he said, hey, didn't you get at least 1?
Didn't you get your own birthright?
Didn't you get your own birthright? Leave the other one, the other extra. Don't talk about
That's the argument.
Ogun State has 4 ministers. Ogun State alone has 4 ministers. Southeast has 5. And inside that of Ogun State got Minister of Finance. Ogun State got Minister of Communication. Ogun State got, I think, Minister of Trade and Investment.
Communication.
No, communication, that is Bosun Tijani, Minister of Finance.
I the one person now.
Wale, that's what I'm saying.
Ogun State. Tijani is from Ogun State.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Ogun State got 4 ministers. Out of
Yes,
those 4
because
ministers,
they
4 of them
yes.
are senior ministers, and they are quality Minister of Finance, Minister of Communication, and Minister of Trade and Investment, if I'm not correct. And then one other minister. Whereas Southeast got 5. Out of those 5, Dave Umai is the only person that got any reasonable. The rest are Chikote ministers.
Talking about this Ashikoto Ekwano that you just said, in that same space, the same person made another argument I find very, very myopic and shallow-minded, right? When he said all ministerial positions are the same thing.
I heard it. I had it now. I had
Everything,
it.
whether minister for power, that if it's not out of your own selfishness, why are you arguing that they gave you a ministerial position that is nominal, like that is not performing? If you really want to go there and perform, you don't have to care about the
No. Tell over. If that is the case, why not give us that Minister of Finance and
exactly.
Power? Since
And
it's all the same.
Onye, he did very, very funny. In that same argument again, he said, okay, that anybody, like, you can award the minister can award, or Tinubu can give the whole appointment to his family members complete. Like, don't give any contract to any other person. He should award the whole contract to
Wait, who said
Tinubu's
so? Who
family
even
as long
said
as
this
they are
particular one?
performing. As long as they are performing, like as long as they will do whatever they need to do, he can as well award all the contract to that family, and then it's fine.
No, I don't
You the
agree
better
with.
people like us when we smoke
In a
we for the coffee.
plural
Can I want
society like Nigeria, like
I
that.
don't agree with that
you
because let me tell you 10 over 10. The reason why it is not good is that if you give me contract, if you give me minister, mm, if I want to anything as in anything, it is more likely that I will have a lot of things closer to me, to my own people. As a minister, some of all those perks that come with a minister, it will come with people that are closer to me. And that is why we talk about federal character. If you pack everything and you give to Ogun State, for example, and Anambra State did not even get a minister, it doesn't benefit. If, for example, I'm rich now, if I'm building house in my village, I will employ iron bender. I will open borehole and my people will benefit. I will employ people that are doing plastering. I will employ people that are doing roofing. I will employ plumber. And those people are the people in my own locality. But if chief analyst want to build house in Kebbi State, the people in Kebbi State will get that proximity. And that is exactly what we are talking about. It will be easier for my own relative to come and meet me to give them appointment or to give them access to federal government job or to give them federal government presence than for somebody that is from Zamfara State. And that's exactly what we are talking about. But when people want to come and gaslight us that giving Southwest 10 ministers and giving Southeast only 5, and out of that 10 ministers, most of them are plum ministries. Minister of Power, Minister of Interior, Minister of Blue Economy, Finance, Communication, and what have you. And you see, so if you say that those ministers are not juicy ministers, why not give it to Southeast? Give those unjuicy ministers to Southeast. Give us those ministers since they don't matter. Give it to us. But you took it and give it to one particular region. What a convenient way for you to give it to one, and you say it doesn't matter. And it is the same people that will come out and tell you, oh, it is the sum of turn of the South. So why are you now bothered about it being the turn of the South? Why not just allow other people? Why don't you allow one region to rule for 100 years since it doesn't matter where the appointment coming from? So that is the hypocrisy we are meeting. And this is the same tactics. The same tactics. So we are not going to be deceived. In 2027, we are going to vote where our interest lies. For people that are saying that Southeast is in the bag, the person is living in La La Land. And like I've said, Tinubu is looking for Goodluck Jonathan map of 2011. Southeast is that bone that have hold him in the neck, and he's not going to get it because that is the only region that is really giving him problem, and we are not going to give up the Southeast. The Southeast is the stronghold, is the fortress of the coalition, and we are not going to give up that fortress to Tinubu.
And if you're coming to tell us to align with the center, you don't have to tell us that. Where we are now, we are better off aligning with them.
Exactly.
So don't tell us where to align with the center. We are not aligning with the center with APC.
No.
What have they shown the past 10 years of aligning with the center? Now that will go come out to say that snake oil, we must align with the center to get closer to power. Like when?
And do you know the funny thing?
Like when?
Do you know the funny thing 10 over 10? I go to the timeline a few days ago. You know, I'm a little bit busy. I'm free today to talk. But I go to the timeline and I saw a lot of people saying, oh, that the North. You see, this is what gets me surprised. They say, oh, the North are doing shakara for us. Now, whenever it is the turn of us, the South, we are going to fight. Baba, make mention of the South you're talking about. Talk about the specific South you're talking about. You can't say South. Which South are you talking about? You can't be saying North versus South when it gets to your own interest.
Be specific about the South you're talking about.
Exactly. During appointment,
for political convenience, you remember us.
During appointment, you don't consider South, but during your beef with the North, you consider South. No,
when you begin scramble for votes,
yes,
you know South exists.
You know the South exists. I was in this guy's speech. I don't want to mention his name because it's inconsequential. He was like, "Oh, a northerner came. I think it was Malam Mohammed that came to that space."
Yeah, I was there. I was on that space.
Exactly. He was telling Malam Mohammed, don't talk about North Central. Talk about Core North. Talk about Core North. Don't talk about North Central. The North is not the same thing. But it is the same person that is going around telling us that, oh, that the North, that the South. He didn't specify it too. He said that the South is not going to vote for the coalition if we present a northern candidate. That the South.
They play. They play.
Man, you got to go the South.
I get your point.
Ogbeni Dikbo now is talking about Southeast. I thought, according to Victor, that Southeast cannot win any election. You see, Ogbefi anybody that knows Ogbefi from Ozobo, also na Anto, Onyebakuti or Lalonane. If you go and destroy your relationship with the far north, as you want to describe them as, if you destroy your relationship with them, go back to them and beg them, because when you were doing whatever you are doing in the last campaign, you did not come to Southeast. You didn't even deem it necessary to consult delegates from Southeast. You sent message to
they
them.
say we know Sabi play politics now, Madam Morgan.
So we don't matter. Just let it remain like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can't come on one hand and tell us
don't know
that
how
we
to
will
play
not
politics.
wait 10 over 10. You can't come on one hand and tell us that we cannot vote in Lagos, and on the other hand, you want us to align with you and fight your enemies. No, you have to show solidarity in the very beginning. So since there is no solidarity from beginning, there is no point. Just go ahead and do your fight. I don't want to get involved with anybody. I have no problem with any northerner, and I don't intend to have any problem. I don't want their problem. So don't bring their problem to me to make their problem your problem so that they will fear you. No, that I will not do. Can't do that. I don't have that commitment for anybody. I learned that from Godfather. Don't make your enemy to become my enemy, and then they will fear you. So just move on with your life.
You see, yesterday, okay, which space was that? Where they were talking about what were they even talking about? About the northern, okay, no, about what Babachiri Lawal. Hey, it was Mazi's piece.
Yeah, Babachiri Lawal.
About what Babachiri Lawal said about
Big Daddy was there now.
Yeah. Now, how did Southeast get into the talk between Babachiri Lawal and Southwest? Babachiri Lawal make his statement But throughout the whole space, we are talking about Southeast.
Exactly.
Everything you want to insert Southeast. You want to insert Southeast.
The same person that is from Southeast too.
No, I don't even really want to make it, because it will look as if I'm trying to bash Mazi. But what I'm trying to say is that Mazi hosted a space and talk about Babachir Lawan. People jumped in here, and when I look at the listener session, the speaker session that day, I saw 90%.
They did control it. They will say, this is what I want
Do you
to achieve.
understand?
Because that's what you want to achieve. You see, one thing I know about some people is that they don't get problem with. You see, they don't get problem
God
bringing
bless
them
you for
where
that.
they
Yeah,
come down.
exactly. He had his plan on what to achieve.
Babachir Lawan made mention of something. You have everything talk about, and one of the that is why I called one of the co-hosts out. He's trying to mediate. Oh, what the Northerners do, especially today. That is where I came in, especially to the Southeasterners. And I began to tell him, no. Don't bring Southeast into this. There is nowhere Southeast came into the conversation. And they are saying, no, I'm a coward. No. I was just very busy. I couldn't talk. How does Southeast come into between Babachir Lawal and the people he's calling out?
They don't target. These things are deliberate. Because it's not deliberate. It's not deliberate. It's very deliberate. They're very calculated about it. Right? They want to make you feel, say, you're just stupid. You get the point. And they will use one of you. Somebody that understands your language, somebody that is one of you to do these things. If you check all the agencies that they employ some part of Nigeria, go check who be the PRO of those agencies. The head of communication of that agency will be from the particular part of Nigeria where they do segregation. Now you go there, the man not go fit defend. You not get choice, you go defend lies, and it's not your job to defend the lies. You cannot resign from the job because you don't have another job. You get the point. So one thing I know for sure is, I don't expect Mazi to do anything. As is who he is. For Mazi, it's about bar for gram, money for hand. You get the point. That's Mazi for you. I've told it to his face. We don't block ourselves like 3 times in the last 3 months or 4 months. We don't block ourselves. You get the point. I don't care. I don't cease to tell you my mind. If you want to die for inside, you die for inside. Money for hand, bar for ground. Anything that will make you want to bring your people down because of discussion. This is what you will not see. You know, people go open space, go tell you this thing. You don't go see them. You don't go see them by mistake. You don't go see them by mistake. But this is Nigeria for you. You get the point. One thing I know for sure is Tinubu no be Nigerian person. Because if Nigerian person, let's even associate they do certain agenda. How many certain people they put all these places? No. Those few cronies of Yoruba people. Now I put this morning they appointed the Director General of NTA. Guess who? Yoruba guy again. Pedro something. Right? These are the guys. Yesterday I called it out when Mr. I don't know you, my friend, put up on Twitter. I say again, other Yoruba again. You get the point. He said that they do Traba. I say Traba doesn't care. See, that is I don't even know 2 years ago. Because of Tinubu, I don't know them in the last 1 year. My eyes don't open to see them very well. If you ask me about this thing, I will tell you, no, yes, it happens. I think it's perception of people. Do you know what? These are real experiences of people. Tinubu is living it out for me to see every day. Every day. They make an appointment. 8 now Yoruba people. 8 Yoruba people. This Nigeria where we dey. And nobody see anything wrong with it because you are a Yoruba person. You want me to come and clap for you. God forbid bad thing. Obasanjo was thank God say we don't get Obasanjo as president of Nigeria for 8 years. How many Yoruba people
So
in government?
The same person will tell you that it is the son of the South too. That same person.
Exactly.
Which South? Now listen to me. You know all this argument of people. See, let me even ask you. Okowa na my brother. Okowa, where be governor? Let me just my community. Inside community, they will get hamlet, right? They will get hamlet. Me and Okowa are from the same hamlet. So we may likely be family, like family, old time. Me, I know they bother about those ones, right? Do you know what? When my father was sick, Okowa is a medical doctor by training. He went to University of Ibadan, where he studied medicine. He had been in government since all the time when I know life. Okowa don't be in government. Since I entered secondary school, when I even know that they call big man for Abo that time like this small, Okowa had been one big man. Yeah. In daughter now don't serve. We don't serve in daughter because in don't finish. Daughter has assembly now for us. Very soon, we go see na devil. These are what we experience. Now, Okowa will be medical doctor was a governor of Delta State for 8 years. Do you know what? The central hospital in our town, right in our town in Abo, was almost a dead end. This was my experience. When that time, I know they use Twitter and on Facebook, I used to write my thoughts. So this was my experience. When my father was sick, I flew from Abuja to Asaba to Abo. I got there in the night around 11 because my sister said my father fell from the bedroom and he entered unconscious state. When I got to the hospital that day, they were using torchlight of a phone for hospital, central hospital. Don't be saying a community health to central hospital, like secondary level kind of caregiving home, caregiving hospital. That's secondary, right? Not be tertiary, but secondary. Central hospital. At least there, somebody they cry say pikin don't die. I tell the doctor, please, let me write a better note. Then I want to my father. I say, no, tomorrow morning. I said, this is night. If my father died this night, I won't forgive myself. He said, are you serious? I said, yes, do it this night. Can I go Ohara? That night, I traveled to Ohara. If you know, from Awa to Ohara, about 3 hours drive. Or you have to drive to Benin, from Benin to back to Ohara. So they go worry. I told my brother there. Though he died, but I was very fulfilled. But I can't use that time there. They attack us. They snap pictures, snap everywhere, video the night, around 11. Where person they use torchlight. Doctor they use torchlight. I just say that doctor maybe I want to see copper. Use torchlight. They teach. They take care of people there. Somebody just, I say, no. As I reach them, I say, no, my father have to live here. You have to live here, and you can't stay here at all. So that was how I started ambassador of Kowa. Put that video, put that thing for Facebook. So they come you. They say, they destroy my brother. I say, what you concern your brother? You see, my father, the way my father dead pay me, that's how I go destroy. That's why I know they support anything he consign now. By mistake, anything concern that guy, I know we put my hand. That's the honest truth. That's my personal, is a personal pain to me as a person that a medical doctor, not even a lawyer, not even any other thing, a medical doctor could not even repair the hospital in the village. Now you now come out and tell me, say, because I'm from my place where I came from, I should listen to Kowa because it's from my place. I don't listen to foolishness. I will never listen to foolishness. So if somebody now Yoruba person or Hausa person will come repair my father's village, and I start saying because of saying Okowa from my place, no, I don't care about those ones. But if you use Okowa now, they will say, oh, not not agenda, data not, now they do data not. What they consider data not concern your agenda? It's your personal agenda. But they go use us, they go use our ethnicity, they use our religion to find this ember. And Nigerians need to understand these things very well. Tinubu now will tell you say representing the South. How has the South benefited from Tinubu as a person apart from Lagos? How? How has the South they will benefit from Tinubu? There's no how. You cannot explain to me. You cannot explain to me. You get the point. So when we come out and say, oh, you can give people appointment, anybody can get appointment. What Nigerians need is a basic experience of life. Basic experience. But you know what? These people make a like mirage. And people will not come out and tell me, say, now Southern or Eastern or Northern agenda kill you there. Me, I know they care about those ones. I don't even care about those ones right now. Yeah.
Can't hear anyone again. Ekachi, are you still there?
Yeah, I hear you, Joe.
No, I'm still here. Daudu, are you there?
Wait, Oyi, Abeg, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is easy to disparage people, right? That Mazi space yesterday, I could not speak, but I was on the space almost all the space. At what point did Mazi disparage the Southeast?
No. I did not say Mazi disparage Southeast.
Okay.
No, did I say Mazi? I didn't say Mazi disparage Southeast. Too.
So if he
No,
if he
but
did not disparage the
wait,
Southeast,
Mo. Let's make something clear here. I did not say Mazi disparage Southeast.
okay, now
No, what I said.
that was wait.
No. You
The
have to put
reason,
it very clearly. Me.
okay, yeah, the reason why I use disparage because you did not use the word
No,
disparage.
but I did not say he disparaged. I say in a space.
Okay, now that's what I'm saying. That the reason why I use disparaged is because anybody can talk about Southeast. It doesn't. You should not have a problem with it unless they speak to the Southeast in a condescending
No.
manner.
Move. Let's get facts straight.
Okay.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Mazina, my guy. See, I don't want us to have. If you stay here when I talk, let it. I don't want to look as if maybe I'm trying to bring him down. What I'm trying to tell you is that the space was about Babachir Lawa. and what he said
Yes.
about Southwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, but people came there. I didn't say Mazi. I didn't say that was what Mazi was saying.
Okay, now you see, in the
And I heard
history
people,
of
and I said the co-host
wait,
was trying
Onyi,
to make. I didn't say. I said the co-host.
yes, Onyi, in the history of conversations, they are always divergent. In this conversation today, the topic is Southeast. It is our turn, but with which alliance? But we have shouted on each other here about gas, which is not a part of the
Oh, Mo,
conversation.
you want to cry about the gas?
No,
Are you the
Madam
next
Bobby, I'm
person
not
to
crying about
cry?
the gas.
You cannot take
I'm
what
not
God
see.
gave me. You can't
No,
take it away from me.
wait now. You are not listening.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you that
goodness. What is the
conversations
business
have.
of Mazi is a black sheep. We know that he's here. Ndo
No,
Koko.
wait now. See,
Ndo
you can say
Koko.
Mazi is a black sheep,
Yeah,
but
he's a
we're
black
talking
sheep.
about.
I said it with my full chest. He's a black
And
sheep.
that, see, I don't. Any appellation you give to anyone, that is your own problem. But in this
Okay, why
conversation,
you can't carry you can't come now carry the matter for head like a dandruff? Why you can't carry and
He
come?
demand
What is
now.
the
Okay,
top
believe
part?
I don't
Why you
like
dey talk?
I kind of wear like that though.
Make I even ask him.
Believe I don't come away.
Were you?
Believe I don't arrive.
I was gonna make I ask who they even talk safe.
No mind the guy. The
Like,
Were you?
defender of
Shana Mo
Mazi
be
is
that?
here. They want to
you
delete
give
Ed
me a bad back
Junior,
now.
Ed
you
No,
Junior.
honestly, we
you
didn't
see,
even. Nobody
Oduayo,
disparaged Mazi. We were talking about the
wait,
discussion
Oduayo.
generally.
He said,
We didn't
The reason
disparage him.
why I
he
even
said,
the
he
reason
said,
why I
Mo, he said
even
what?
No, we didn't
the reason why
disparage
I
him.
wait now. The reason why I picked up the mic was when you said Mazina hand for ground, back for ground, hand
I don't
for
know what you
money
face
for
to
hand,
Oh
talk
back
like
for
yes,
that.
ground.
now, but
They
it's a
say
I
no
don't
statement
give
come
a
your
now.
fuck.
hand
See,
for ground
I
back.
don't
It
give a
be
fuck. I don't
like,
respect you. That's the least I can do. I don't respect
but
myself.
it's a statement
is
of fact now.
you see, it is good that we can make fun of people
But are
behind
you
them. We can
speaking?
say
Are
whatever
you here
it
to
is.
defend him?
Wait.
I'm not.
Go and
Yes,
invite
I'm here
Mazi.
to
Let's hear
defend
him
him.
speaking.
This man a funny person. He
Yes,
say
Oh,
he return
okay.
for go back. I
Be ready to
decrease.
answer
Like
some
they
of.
talk for
So
Mazi for back. Now, Mo, no come insult anybody here. Because
I don't insult
I
anybody
hope,
here.
I hope, I hope by the time you start
I beg
defending
come
and
here,
they
John.
begin
They talk
ask
that
you
kind
questions
of
on
rubbish
his
with that one.
behalf, you'll be
They who
able
they
to
talk,
answer.
they talk for
Now, when
which
you say you
person
want to
back,
ask me
which
questions on
person
his
back,
behalf,
like
what
from where
degenerated
to
into
where,
that conversation
from
was
where
about
to
the
where.
space
That's
yesterday.
from where to where. Which what did that one come mean? He say we they talk for about Mazi for him back as
Yes,
in
now
who?
what do they do
As
now?
a Lion
Are you
King.
serious? They talk about Mazi
Ogbeni
back.
Park
Mazi
well
don't
John.
back.
Guy,
What the
guy,
Mazi
be
they
like
do?
Now
say,
Where
what
they
do
where
now
they
they
do
John,
do
now?
now?
come on,
be
you have
like
not
say,
talk that
I
kind of
beg,
thing.
go
Who they
sit
take
down one
that kind
be
of
place.
like
thing?
say,
Talk about
drink
Mazi back for
something.
You
where?
want to
What
See,
the
come
as
and
Mazi
do
do?
hype man for them
on
because
you
they help now.
just a simple
Who
What
thing
Mazi
said
that
what
let's
you
Mazi do
say
agenda
there for
behind
his
space?
back?
somebody's
Mazi
back.
I
don't
beg
back.
you,
On a
park
no fit
well,
take her.
park one side.
On a
Mazi
no
They
don't
fit
talk
take
back
that
her.
when you talk
rubbish.
about his
Where I
back.
dey, I beg.
On a no fit take her.
Which kind of rubbish talk with that one?
Mazi
Who they
don't back
listen
when you
to
If
talk
that
about
they
his
kind of
say
back.
you
Defender
say
rubbish?
of
now
the
you don't
universe.
thief
They
people
talk
money
for
for
Mazi
pot.
back
If they
as
call
in
you now say you thief people money
Ekpanya.
for pot, they spend they
We
suspend
never
you
see
for
people
pot
where
more.
carry
It go
where
come
wear
another
cap and
thing.
people where wear basket. Now we go they see.
Of
Look at this one.
Now
Then.
if they come
I
now
beg,
come
come
talk
out
say you
there,
thief
Joe.
people
Come
money
out,
for
Joe.
pot now. Say they
Go find
comot
what
you
you
for
go do with
association.
yourself. I beg.
You
Go and
go
get
you go
something
you
to
go
do. I
begin
beg.
talk another thing.
Nobody is interested in what you're saying. Go and get something to do. I beg.
Just shut the fuck up and go and return people's money in the pot.
Oh, you are crying.
Crying.
Oh.
You thief people money, me and they cry.
Oh, now your papa money I TV. Thank God say your papa don't even
Now
get money to even
my papa know they do
Uloli
pot now.
Ruku without evidence. You see how your head be. The person will allege
You
that
see am
person.
now?
No
You see
even
how it
know
be
me.
now?
You
You see how it
never
be for
see me
body?
before. You will
You
believe
see how
me
it be for
because you are
body? I
stupid.
no need to see you
I
before I
see
know your
how
story. Say you
stupid
be
you
thief
are.
now.
Now I see how
I,
stupid you are.
I no
I
need to see
used
you
to
before I know
know.
say you be
I
thief.
know that you are stupid. There was something off about you, and you just
No,
demonstrated it
exactly.
here.
You see that
Like, what
stupidity?
was the
I wear
evidence
them
that
like
he
toga.
just
But
provided for you that
you
will
be
make you
thief.
say this thing?
You be thief. Not thief
You
you
see,
be.
now your papa be thief. Look at you supporting a drug dealer.
But they say that your papa be thief. Oh. But your papa don't thief. So they say your papa be thief.
He
Eh,
define now. When
anybody
person
fit
say
talk
papa
anything
they
now.
thief.
But this one no fit deny am. Saying thief money they portion for association.
Oh,
You
they
no fit deny
pursue
am.
who?
But so but you feel the nice say your papa be thief.
Of course, I fit deny am now.
If you feel
Then
deny
why you go
himself,
to
feel deny
deny
am
I
now.
them?
make it deny now.
You deny and say your papa be
I'm
thief.
not
Your papa
deny. Why
never
not?
thief
So
for
what
Lagos
you
State.
talk and they go now?
Yes, sir.
Your papa
Well,
na
your
Talk
papa
and
thief.
they
You
never
go
don't
thief
now.
know.
before.
You don't
This
go
is an
vote out of
this is a way
the two of
Your
them.
accusation
papa
though.
na thief.
The two of them.
I
No,
hear say your papa be thief. thief, bro.
You too
Nobody's
entrepreneurial.
papa they
Bro,
thief
can
for
you defend
that
the fact
side.
that your
Wait,
papa
Your
not
papa
thief?
thief money send you go UK. You never hear that
yes,
before.
now I be now.
I go
Yes,
tweet am now say your papa na thief.
of course. What you fit do before?
Okay, so
You
you
wait till you
admitting
fit
say your
the money
papa
for
not thief.
association.
Your
Wait, you
papa
dey
na
admit say your
thief.
papa not thief, but what you go fit do about that?
You wait the thief put
Wait,
the
wait,
money
wait.
for
You dey admit say your
association.
papa not thief, but
Wait.
what you go fit do about that?
You wait the
Right?
thief
So
put the
you have
money for
admitted
association.
theft
You
by
have
your dad,
admitted.
right?
If
Yeah.
it's sure for you,
Look
if it's
at
sure for you, say you don't thief
Wait.
money for association, sue me.
But this is interesting. Man, so your papa that thief.
If Shebi like you
So
talk,
you are here to throw your papa under the bus that your papa
see,
not
I know
thief.
say you go support it.
Wait, nah,
I know
I'm
say
on a
you go
fact finding
support it.
mission. I'm an investigator, right?
If
On a
who
fact
they
finding,
invest,
your
who you
papa
want
not thief or any be
investigate?
thief.
Who you want to investigate? Go
Wait,
support the thief
your
then
papa
please.
not thief or any be thief.
You
Mo.
don't need to insert yourself in this
No,
conversation.
But you
More, I dey ask
insert
question
yourself
now.
for Mazi
No.
own.
No, I dey ask question now. No, you know I'm an investigator. I
Why
follow the
why you
facts.
dey
hypocritical
support
you
it?
be? You dey
Mo,
infuse
answer
yourself for
am.
Why
Your
Mazi
papa
own.
you
na
dey
thief,
support
abi
it?
no be
Guys,
thief.
please, I
Answer
have
am.
question, please. Please, I have
So
question.
that I want to know because
Why you dey
the
support thief?
moment man I'm told that accusation, Mo did not deny it. He say okay, he
Person
don't hear,
thief money
but
for
Guys, please, I
right,
have
association,
a question.
right.
then roll
Mo,
am
we
with the
go
thief. Why
come
you
to
dey
every
support
matter.
am?
Your
Wait,
papa na thief, I
let's
be
leave
thief.
this talk. Let's
We
leave
will
this talk.
revisit. Let's
Guys,
start
please,
with
please,
your
I have
your
question,
papa
please.
first.
Please.
Let's
Let's start with your
Bro,
father
you see
first.
that one where you thief for association?
I
Wait,
dey
I
ask
see
you
you for there.
Bo, come on
No,
now.
let's
Like,
deal with your father first.
No,
Mo,
that one where you thief for
Mo,
association.
is
Please,
your
That
father
one
a
where you thief for
let's leave
thief?
this
association for
talk.
court.
Guys, I beg,
Please,
I get
Where
question,
they
I beg.
pursue
Is
let's
you.
your
leave this
father
talk.
a thief?
We go
Mo.
talk am.
Let's leave this talk.
Can we leave
Before
this?
you
Let's clear this thing
Let's
first
no
leave
of all. No,
this.
we need to clear
Before you
this
take them,
Mo
let me
papa thief.
clarify something.
I
Let me
heard that the man thief money, said
oh
the
yeah,
guy
this is
did
not
missing.
about you. That will be
wait,
oh yeah, rest.
come.
No. We know they clear the thing. We just say
Oh
the
yeah,
man
don't
thief money, said
Oh
need
the
to
yeah, no
clear
money
clear
this.
belong
They
this
don't
to
need.
thing.
him.
No clear this
Oh
thing.
yeah,
I bet
go
this
to
thing
Man
not
CDM. Go to
this
Man
page don't
CDM,
turn
I
to
beg.
this don't turn to basketball.
No,
I
no,
beg.
no,
Make
no,
Uh-huh.
no.
You
No
know
be
go why
blast
you no go
bros.
turn
Chuka, no
before.
be
No,
blast bros.
wait,
So
wait.
Mo, are you denying that your papa no be thief?
No, Madam Mogni, let's not go to that
No,
Why
no,
are
part.
no,
we
no, no, no,
talking
no. We go
about
talk am. We go talk
this?
am.
Let's leave this.
Why we go? Why?
I say,
Let's
are
leave
you
this. I
denying that your
beg.
father is not a thief, Mo?
Let's leave this talk.
How
I
long?
beg.
Because now
How
why
I
long
you
say
will
go
that
we
dey
money
talk?
where
defend
you
How
your
thief for
father
long?
when they
association,
use
where they
thief
use
money
pursue
say
you
no dey
for
get
court,
sense?
you go return am.
How long?
If
How
I beg, I get
long will we
question, I
talk
beg.
about
Please, let's go
this? My
to. Please,
God.
let me say something. Yeah. This.
Oh, you know the shield thief. You see thief for your room,
Wait,
you know for far.
Mo, you don't do
Jesus
now.
Christ!
You don't do now. What
What
is
the
this?
hell?
But they ask you whether your papa that thief, you don't want answer.
Why
Right?
you
But
dey
you
support
accepted in the
thief? Why
first
say na
place. So
everything bad na
You
you dey support?
admitted that your father is a thief
Guys, please,
here.
I
Why
Now
have
you say na
question.
everything
Oh.
bad na you
you
dey
are
Without
wait,
support?
let
taking
me
the
say,
topic
me,
from the wrong
I'm
place.
fact finding. I'm neutral in this case. I want to get to the
No, you're a
bottom of
Hold on,
supporter
make
this.
of
I make
thief.
sense.
Mo.
Fact
I'm a
finding first.
neutral of I'm a neutral in
10
this,
over
right?
10.
Like
Oh,
I want to
this
Make
get
I
thing
to the
no go
make
bottom
I
of
end.
make
this.
Oh,
make I make
this thing no.
So Mo, you see why I call you hypocrite? 1 minute you came up, you wanted to defend Mazi, right? And you had every right to do so. Then when Comrade came up to defend his own friend too, will be more green, you are not asking him how he take the infuse himself in the whole conversation. And you think you are being fair. The person they were making reference to, I think he's on this space. If he's bothered about it, he should request the mic or go open a space to counter it. But not you coming up to come and speak on behalf of the person. And the next minute, somebody else is coming up to speak on another person's behalf. You're questioning that person. What right does that person have to come into that conversation? Guy, you be hypocrite now. If you call for equity, suppose come with clean hand. But anyways, it's fine.
Mo, you must clear
You
this
don't finish.
first
I need to support him.
because that is
I'm here
illegal.
to dig
Is it
deep,
that
a
your
deep
father is
dive into the
like
issues. A deep dive,
you
right?
have to clean your father's name here? Oh. Did your father
Me,
steal?
na
Una don finish.
investigation
Was
where
Una
I
two
he
don
a
want
finish.
do.
thief or not?
Una
Na
two don
You
investigation
finish.
where
have
me I
to.
want do,
We are
right?
investigating your father
When una
now.
two don finish, that
Is
money where
your
you thief for
father a
That
association,
thief or not?
that
We
money
are
where you thief for
literally
Is
association,
your
going
where
back
they
father
to
use
a
this
pursue you
thief
for
or
court.
nonsense
not? Mo.
conversation. Are we really going back to this?
If
Mo,
they
Jesus
burn
Boy,
you, you go
boy,
back to
Christ.
guy,
court.
the guy na
Now,
APC
what
If
to
they
guy.
worry
burn
you
you, you
guys?
go
I
back to
we
court.
beg.
want to
Chuka,
know.
hold on. We are on
Mo
Wait
replays.
can
to
answer that
worry
question
you
by saying a
guys.
simple no. His father is not a
Comrade,
thief,
if they
right?
burn on
Jesus
two women, I go court.
Christ.
How
Chuka,
big
what
for
is Jesus
University of
Christ?
Peace, you
How
dey
did
talk am?
Jesus come into this issue? Person say person papa na thief.
No
You are
go
saying
how
Jesus
Jesus no go
Christ.
enter this conversation now? How Jesus no go enter this conversation? You guys they drag this thing, drag it.
Mo
I
must tell
beg.
us the truth. Mo, you must confess. Is your
You
father
will
a
return to
thief?
that pot that you stole people's
I
money.
said,
So
is
they
your
will lock
father
you up.
a thief? Mo, tell us.
He
You
no
must
gree,
answer
I
this
bet. He
question.
no gree. How you
You
go
must
gree your
answer
father
this
thief?
question, Mo.
No,
Hold
Is your
on.
father a
You go agree your father thief. Let's move on
I not
now.
disagree. Is that Chuka? I not
He never
disagree. Is that now?
disagreed. He had to come
Right?
out clean with
I
evidence
say that
because I
money
have
where you
evidence to
get,
furnish that his father
if
is
they
a
born on
thief.
a two women and two go
I
first.
am telling you that I will furnish evidence that your father is a thief. Just deny it
Is
first.
that
Let
the
me
is that
furnish
the
you with
worst you can
evidence.
do?
Wait,
No,
Is that the worst you
deny
Mala,
can?
that your father is
Mala,
not a
wait.
thief.
Somebody
Now the worst you
enter
can do
this.
now.
So then number 10, this is
Somebody,
what we are calling
God.
we want to
These
do.
people are
This
hot.
person father is a
You
thief. What
you
is
Chuka,
guys,
the
Chuka,
central
Chuka,
Jesus.
Chuka. Chuka, you know me, I follow the facts and figures, right? Igbo never
We must
disagree
get
this
to
thing.
the end of this conversation.
No, is that the
Mo, please
extent
clear
you
the name
can
of
go?
your father, please.
Now the extent you fit go be
I
that.
said clear the name of your
Nigerians
father.
are very stubborn now.
Clear
We
the
are
name of your father.
stubborn.
Like, how
Jesus.
can you be a son of a thief? It's very shameful that you're a son of a thief. Like, do you know
Now
how
the extent
shameful
where you
this
fit
thing
go be
is?
that.
That you're a
That the
generation
extent.
of a thief. Oh my
No, is
goodness.
that the extent you can go?
I
I bet
said,
which kind of
Wait,
stubbornness be
Now
this?
the
This
extent
one
where
ask
you fit go be
ask
that.
wait,
stubborn.
wait,
I
Stubborn.
said,
Stop.
can you
I
clear the
beg.
name
choose
of
I
I
your
beg,
father
what
take
I
for
beg.
want.
once
I
I
just want to know
take
whether
and
God
the
be
beg
extent where you
you.
fit go be that,
responsible?
or if you
This
go
are where
further.
choose don't come. Choose not they allow. Choose not they allow anything good come. What if choose why come here? Choose. What if I come here?
My
Choose.
brother, I just want to ask question. No, my question I
What if
want
I
to ask.
come here? Anything you find corner play. I don't know. Because not be choose. Choose. Not be the only
My
place
brother,
where
now
they
question
ask.
I
Malam,
also want to ask. So I see
What you
the
want?
Malam,
What you
that
want? What you want? What you want?
wetin
I see
Malam, wetin the
the
thief
space,
na
the
goat
topic
abi
on the
na
space,
yam
right?
for farm.
Hey, in Papa
He
still
said.
yam
Choose.
for
He
inside
said.
village. You know they talk something.
Hey,
Yeah, Papa still
Choose.
yam for
Choose.
village.
What
They
they
pursue
ask,
him
please.
from
So
Oshun.
Odunayo,
He come from
what you
Oshun,
might want
come
to ask?
Lagos.
Like me, I don't really like to talk about. I don't really like talking about regional. I don't like talking. You know me, I don't like to talk about regional politics or tribal politics or this thing. Me, I be part Nigerian, right? But the topic, what I'm seeing, why I want to ask this question is because I'm confused. Now, the topic on the jumbotron is Southeast. It's our turn, but how? With which alliance? And I'm assuming the reason the person is asking this question is because there has not been an Igbo president. I'm just asking. That's why I say I'm asking the question.
No, that's not it. It's
Okay,
alliance. You have to do alliance here, but
okay.
that's
So,
not
so
it.
me,
It's not a bad
what me
idea
I
to have
wanted to ask,
status
right?
president.
My main question is the Southeast. Are you talking about? Is the Southeast? Are you talking about thank you for clarifying that. The South. Are you talking about like an Igbo president from the Southeast? And if that is the
Is
case,
it a bad idea for Igbo man to be president?
eh?
Is it a bad idea for Igbo man to be
No, my
president?
question is why are the Igbos from the Niger Delta not included in this? Why is it just Southeast with
They're
an
not.
They
Igbo
They're
man?
should
not
be
arguing. They're not
They should
included.
be
arguing. They're not
They
included.
arguing.
should
They're
be
not
Include
arguing.
that,
included.
include that yourself.
Because no, I'm
Listen.
not asking a question, bros. I'm just
Listen
asking a
now. Hold on.
question.
I
Hold
will
on.
don't
Hold on.
give you
Hold on
answer
now.
now.
Oga no dey
Include it
draw,
Okay,
no
yourself.
dey
Senua,
no dey
calm down
draw
now.
us
When
back.
somebody was trying to
Oga
ask
no
you
dey
here, you
draw,
don't
no
Hold
answer
dey
on
the
now.
draw
question.
us
Answer the
back.
question. Let's
Hold
No
just
on
dey
put
now.
time
draw
on
us
Hold on,
one
my
back.
second.
brother.
You are just coming.
My brother, hold
You no
on.
dey
My brother,
draw us
hold on.
back.
Eh? They're not the against Southeast or Igbo man from anywhere. You see, you know, they're saying, how do we make alliance?
Yeah,
The first republic had the Eastern Nigeria and the Northern Nigeria Great Alliance.
yeah,
Second Republic had the Igbo Alliance and the Northern Alliance, Great Alliance, right?
yeah,
Unfortunately, that alliance have not worked. Now they want to work it. The North is very interested in working that alliance. I can tell you this one for free, right?
yeah.
The North is very interested in that alliance. However, we have to know what we need to do and how to go about it. So that's the discussion Mr. Gweribe is trying to portray here, right?
Okay,
How do we go about it? Yes.
okay.
How do we go about it? How do we form that alliance? How do we go about the alliance?
Okay.
What have we not done? What have we done wrongly before? Because Buhari have extended the hand of fellowship
Yes,
2003, 2007
yes,
to bring an Igbo man alliance with them. But unfortunately, they did not see him as good enough to work with him,
yes,
right?
yeah.
Until Yoruba people, if it took Bakare was not there for him enough to give him the required votes, until Tinubu came into the picture with Oshibajo as a Tinubu boy, was able to clear the presidency of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's about Nigeria. You see, when you say you be pan Nigeria,
So
I think that examination.
Odonayo,
My boss,
question.
my boss.
Does picking a vice presidential, of course you must pick a vice presidential candidate from regional side of your own,
No, that's not
right?
correct.
No, it's correct. It
No,
has
I
always
would
been the
want
norm.
Carry man as VP. That's not correct.
Wait now, wait. You get the base of my question,
The only person
right?
who go on that time was Awolowo. Awolowo failed.
Yeah, exactly my point. It's not.
Malam,
It doesn't
But
happen
come
where you
in,
Awolowo
can
ask,
guy
pick
he
some
failed.
ask
candidate
your
And that time
question.
they never
from
get this
your
kind of region like
from
this. They never get region like this. They only had 3 regions then. You get the point.
Eastern region,
Uh-huh.
Northern region, and Western region.
Eastern region, Northern region,
Yes.
and the Western region. So now, 1996, they brought about the 6 regions that expound how the diversity of Nigeria. But Comrade, please continue, sir.
Yeah. So picking. I believe alliance should be bigger than picking a vice presidential candidate, right? Like at some point, if somebody is made the presidential candidate, he must pick a candidate from Jordan. If not, nothing will pick from the south and one region in the south. Does that constitute an alliance? Because you did the necessity.
You said what? Please say it again, please.
Okay, so once a candidate is made a presidential candidate of a party, he must also pick a running mate from an opposite from the other end of the country,
Yes.
right? Does that equate to an alliance? Because
Yeah, you know, if you see now, 2015, the Northwest brought presidential candidates, and they work with the Southwest.
But
Now the
alliance should
Southwest
be more than just president and vice president now.
yeah, that's my point,
I'm
right?
coming now. I'm coming here. You see, that's not the first
There's
time
Senate
they don't bring
president,
Yoruba
there's
man.
House,
Hold on,
everything.
Chuka, please. It's not the only time where they like bring a presidential candidate. No, Buhari brought Bakari. Bakari alliance was personal alliance, was not deep rooted to the Yoruba people to support this thing, as this will make Yoruba people to be represented. For instance, Obi become presidential candidate from the southeast, right? And they go to northwest, and they just don't bring one person. That's why Obi presidency failed in the northwest, because the guy that was carried at northwest was not good, was not rooted in the northwest. Was not rooted. You have to make it. You have to be rooted in it. You see, Obasanjo now, when he carried Atiku as in Northeast, it was well rooted. It was very rooted that this presidency is part of our own. Yeah.
Because the premise of your question is why I even ask that question now. You cited the first instances Buhari ran with Chuba Okadibo, with the other Igbo guy, right? And you called it alliance. And now your argument have even
So
given me a
listen,
framework to ask my question.
Buhari tried to extend fellowship with them, but
So
he did not see it as that. That's what I said.
no. Because I like the analogy you gave with Obi and Dati, right? Because we can,
Yes.
if not to just choose running mate, we can call that an alliance. But you're giving a caveat that Dati was not well rooted. So
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to
so
be.
so so
If I bring somebody from the southwest,
Buhari's
southwest
selection
must be
of
somebody
those
that
Igbo
is.
guys, right?
Yes.
Okadibo and the other guy, I remember that guy,
Yes.
Umezurike, something.
Even Atiku brought Benjamin,
Yes.
Ben something.
Yeah.
Ben,
Do you think
no,
Ben
they were
Obi.
well?
Ben
Yeah,
Obi.
yeah. Ezobi, yeah. Do you think they were well
It's not
rooted in the
Ezobi,
south?
Ben Obi.
No, no,
Ben.
no,
Okay.
no. Comrade Okadibo was well rooted. Oyi
No,
of Oyi
no,
was well
no, no,
No,
rooted.
it
no,
was not
no.
well rooted. It was not well rooted at all.
Hold on,
It was not well
Onyeka.
rooted at all.
Remember, Okadibo have just been impeached. The first Senate president that was impeached, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Evans and
Nothing.
Maren was
Ever
impeached.
since
Sorry.
was stopped.
He has been
Oh,
impeached
it's
because of
not
that
about
bullet.
it's not about well rooted. It's
Let me
about
give you
the people
Well,
support. The people
Okadibo was
support.
not. He was not the shining light of the Southeast then. He has been impeached as a
That's what I'm
Senate
saying to
president,
you.
right?
What I want to bring out is this, my brother, is this. See, if they carry you as this northern, southwest region, or southeast region, the south region we see it as our own. Like momentum, like the way it will be presidency, candidacy rather, was seen as the southeast own. If the way Obi was seen as Southeast own, they will not be saying to will get vote, not be saying anybody will get vote, but the vote will not be reconciliatory to the number of votes you are seeing from those places. Then you now go to another region and pick another person where see the region, where see the candidacy as their own. That is where it is well rooted.
Like in 2023, instead of that, maybe like a Kwankwaso.
What was so for instance, it's well rooted. It will rally around everybody waiting for the northwest, and they go see them as their own. The emirs will see them as their own. The king will see them as their own.
They
The
are
pastors
part.
will see them as their own. That's how it is. You
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
even when they do politics, you go see them as their own. But when you do not see as their own, even though you are from that place, how much are you rooted?
yeah. Now what are they talk? So of course, I will not deny the fact that this guy, what's his name, Okadibo, was a known name, right? But within then that period, like how will I put it? Like was it does he equate to, is it the kind of person who started to coalesce
You see, that's where this guy, Ugoli-based thought came in. That the Igbo man will put his eggs in one basket and say, "Now here we dey," right? It doesn't look elsewhere. He's not ready to use damn other consequences and all that. But one thing I want you to understand is that if you rally around Okadigbo, or Okadigbo rally around the whole Igbo people, and they see him as their own, even Igbo people did not see Ojukwu candidacy as their own. 2007, right? 2007, yes, 2007. That was not the only time. I've got an election now. Then this guy, what's it called?
No, Oduayo, Okadibo was really rooted in the southeast now. I
I don't
don't know
think it's
what you
rooted.
people
What
are
is the
saying.
vote of that? What is the
I'm
vote?
just like
What is the vote of
Onyeka.
ANPP? What is the vote of ANPP last election?
Onyeka. I don't know whether Okadibo was a grassroots person like that. I know, say he has already been a national
What is
politician,
the?
right?
You see, there's a way PDP was already rooted in the southwest, right? Southeast. How much can you carry this see rally around that particular
Yeah,
southeast?
although one thing that people are not, one thing about this countenancing here is the strength of PDP at the time. You know, there's a way a structure of a party will be very strong, and you as a politician, if you go to an opposing party, no matter how you mobilize, you cannot penetrate. And I'll give an example. You see, in 1 second, please, in Oshun election, 2018.
the candidate, I don't know the Adeoti, I don't know what party he ran for, right? But that guy is popular, strong.
Is it Osun
But
State? Adeoti?
yes, Adeoti, yes.
Is it Osun State? Osun State,
Yes,
eh?
Adeoti, yes. Former SSG of Osun State.
Yes,
Very popular, very
yes,
strong, right?
yes. I think it came with one party.
One, thank you, one very funny party. Right?
Yes, yes.
And I think he will be ADC candidate for this coming election, right? But he
Yes,
could not
coming now.
really,
You know, he's that guy is
very close to Raouf.
Rauf boy.
Yes,
You get the
yes.
point.
Okay, they
Yeah,
want to
Rauf boy.
But he
present
could
him
not
for
really
ADC, right?
yes, but he could not really pull out the numbers from the state, not because he's not popular or because he's not deep-rooted, but because of the structures of the party on ground. So I think that is
No,
what
there's
happened
already sentiment. There's already
So,
Yes,
sentiment.
so, so,
exactly,
so,
exactly. The assessment
Yeah,
as
there's
well.
already sentiment. So you must understand there is time and season,
so,
right? Now,
so,
if you run that same election, this 2027, right, he may likely be second person or first person in that election.
so
You understand me?
Odunai,
Yeah.
so this
Yeah, that's
alliance,
correct. Yeah.
I think a key component of this alliance, to say a region is an alliance, is that you have the leaders of that region, right? From the governors to the socioeconomic leaders like
Royal
Ohaneze,
fathers,
royal
everybody
fathers,
yeah, they see
exactly.
that's your own.
You get
Yes.
like in 2019, Atiku and Obi ran on a ticket, but we did not call it an alliance. You understand? Even though people, even the common man like Obi there, no, in the southeast, right? But we not consider him an alliance because all the
No, but it was
eastern
an alliance
governors,
now.
See, what he must give to Tinubu as a person, he has a way of running around people very well. 2015 election in the southwest, right? They went around everywhere, radio station, everywhere. They make the party APC look like your own part of you as in is your party that represents you as a Yoruba person,
yeah.
represents you as your tribe, represents as your religion, represents you as anything they talk about. That's when I was in Abeokuta, right? So I could see the party as your own. The party APC becomes like your own. Unfortunately for me, even though they not do those things for me, bias that I have to worry as the ticket was enough for me to go home and go and kill myself for the ticket, right? But the truth of the matter is they was able to point this ticket as our own. They make it look as anybody they did against APC is against Yoruba people. That's how you make it your own. Now, if ADC, that's what I'm talking about ADC right now. You see what people like Adeboshola is trying to do in the Southwest, right? Make it look as say Tinubu does not represent the Southwest. This is a better option for us. Tinubu has failed us. It may be calumny, there is politics. You go to Northwest, you see what Erufai is doing there. But in the coming weeks, you're going to see more of it. They are going to make it a party like your own party. This party represents your own. Once you're not part of this party, you're against the representation of Nigeria people, or represent the Western region, or the East, or the Northwest region, or the Outer Fulani region, or even the Muslim region. That's how Nigeria is like that again. So I think very well that 2019 election, Obi Alliance was able to work for Southwest because Obi was able to rally around the Southeast leaders. But that was not enough in the Northeast for Atiku Abubakar and Northwest to get around. But unfortunately, the person they were fighting against, whether you like it or not, Buhari in his grave will get a number of votes that
Exactly,
very
exactly. It's not really
unrecognizable.
about
No,
politics.
no,
That's the
no.
You
truth.
get the point.
Odwaya,
Buhari
don't
on
do
his
No,
that.
no,
own.
no, talk that guy to
Don't
No,
that
do
it's the
that
level.
truth. Oh.
because
That's
Obedient
No,
what
go
no,
you
come
see.
for you.
That's what
see,
is
see,
not
see,
to
see,
fit.
see, see.
Obedient will come for you.
That's what is not to fit
Comrade,
run
see,
away
Odwaya,
from.
because
no,
see,
no,
let
no,
me
no.
tell you something, comrade there. Because
Odwaya,
Buhari has
Odwaya,
ruled
don't trigger
You're not
Nigeria.
people
allowed
with
to,
that.
sir.
Oh.
Comrade, because Buhari has ruled Nigeria
Buhari in
now.
his grave will
He
do
has
very
been
well in the
demystified.
election.
See,
You're telling me to
comrade,
say you're a
before,
lie.
Buhari of
Uh,
before,
you
I'm
want
telling
trigger
you, if
people
Buhari
again,
had died,
Abi?
people will be worshipping his grave.
They
That's how
say
popular Buhari was.
You
Odoayo,
want
you know, say
trigger
that
people
you
again,
know, it make
Odwaya?
wait, make I meet this mic since I'm the co-host. Odoayo, I've been looking for an opportunity to address this with you, right? I just God beg you. I just God beg you. I beg. I beg if you know say you respect the friends you have here, like me in particular. I go let me talk any other thing, but not that part. Because that day you said it, honestly, I didn't find it funny. So I just go beg you. Let's discuss this politics without going that route. Please. I beg. If my person, if you are our person, you know, and I don't want to in fact deliberately I don't want to repeat what you said that day so that we no go another direction. Let's focus on we are enjoying the conversation. Even me, I'm learning from you guys contribution and it's making sense. So bro, if you know say you really want trigger people, then maybe Gurube, I don't know if Gurube wants to support that. Right? I beg.
Anyway, tell about 10.
Nah,
Maybe you know what I talk then, but let me leave it at
No,
that.
that first one,
no,
that
Wait till you
first
can't
one.
talk. Wait till you can't talk. When
I
it
don't
be
know.
batty. Wait till you talk when be batty.
He said,
Although I don't mind anybody when they tell you to repeat what you talk,
wait,
not
wait,
deliberate.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oduayo said,
Buhari in his grave will still get reasonable votes, right? Now, I want to put something here that you must understand. It's not about feelings. A 10 over 10, sometimes, right? The hard truth
No,
must be faced.
Ogugurube, he no
Now,
finish this particular one is different. Him go dey laugh now. It's different from the one we used that day. And why I needed
No,
to
listen, make I
quickly
tell you what I tell you. Make I tell you what I tell you
no
before remember
talk
that
now,
one.
Oga.
Okay, no
No,
problem, no
Oga,
problem, no problem. I don't talk
so,
again. I
no
don't
if
talk
talk
that
am.
again.
if that one is if that one okay, I am not
Odunayo, no
okay.
talk. This one he said
I
is
am
even better.
I'm only I am only
Ogi Grube.
responding to
Nke Okuru now the better than that one. Let me not lie you. So
okay.
Odunayo, forget that
Okay,
one.
so but if we go to let me tell you this now. There is something people and this is one of the things
Okay,
I
but if
would
you
have
say Buhari in his grave, even goat go get reasonable votes now, right? You know how
wait,
they say,
wait,
I'll vote goat and I'll vote good luck and I'll go home. Therefore, we should believe that statement.
comrade,
Well, that statement where Omojuwa
wait,
make in 2015.
comrade. You see, there is a reason why I said I am my own independent opposition, so that I don't fall in the hands of the mob. So I can be able to stand on my fact and conviction. Now, you have a group, solid, solid, called Buharist, CPC, going into this opposition and this ADC. And I dare any one of them in the north to speak ill against Buhari, that ADC will collapse in the north. It will collapse. It is non-negotiable. It will collapse. The block, the people going to do the RFI they're pointing is Buhari.
But to be frank, now Buhari is now give ADC leg for now to now.
So
This
now the
thing I see.
Buhari is when they're talking about this ADC. Now Buhari is to be the ADC. Now the Buhari is the pusher. And one, secondly, if you look at
But
this,
that one not gonna stop me from attacking Buhari. So
wait,
Mona no blackmail me here. Mona no
no,
blackmail
no,
me
wait,
here.
oh my God, I
Buhari
am
don't
not
go now.
saying,
Now what for?
I am telling you, I am not stopping you from saying that or saying whatever thing. But what I am trying to tell you is this, in your own interest of this ADC, and I can put this to you now that Asiwaju, Asiwaju ran Muslim ticket, and the people thought, oh, he was almighty, that he was out of his powerful political skill. No, there were people there were people that made that Muslim ticket work. And I have seen these APC guys and most of the people who did not or who are not seeing that. You have not heard the name Isa Pantami. You have not heard that name Isa Pantami. The
Big,
man
big,
But
big,
you
don't
know,
be
behind
Isa
angry. Big, go
Pantami
send
visited
mic to Ahmed,
Tambuwal
please. Is
yesterday.
requesting.
He visited
send
Tambuwal.
mic to who?
Ahmed, Biko, Ahmed.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dalu.
Yeah. So the man behind the Muslim ticket, because everyone you deal with issue based on your own region. You cannot say I cannot sit in Enugu and be dictating what is happening in Sokoto or Kano because we are Nigerians. No, once you are going into election, there are strategic points. Ashwaji did not wake up from his boarding house and said, I am going for Muslim ticket. No, there were people behind that. There were people that made it possible. There were people that made it possible. The Issa Pantame, the guy that spent his 25 years lifetime with Muhammad Buhari, he has not even associated himself with any political group so far. He's still going around mourning Buhari, visiting the woman Buhari took for his mother, the aged woman that is, I think, 105 years old
No,
or something.
Igrube. Pantami was at Tambuwa's house yesterday now.
Thank you.
He was
Thank
at
you.
He's
Tambuwa.
So,
He was at
coaliting.
so
Yeah, it's in
yes,
coalition now.
so now, if for example, that the ADC in the north are pushing ADC north are pushing for this coalition much more. They need the like of the moment the like of Issa Pantami got into his person. It was his Trust the ones you guys are celebrating, currently celebrating, the sheikh that spoke that made that speech about Obi, the video flying around in Gombe State, the guy that made that speech about telling them where is Obi, how old was Peter Obi when the war came up, the time this guy on radio or TV, what was this hypocrite on Arise TV? What was his
Ruben
name?
Abati.
Ruben Abati, yes. When he made that silly statement that the North has not forgotten this and that, throwing that kind of evil comment, right? A sheikh from Gombe, a sheikh from Gombe, gathered the whole world, gathered the whole followers and all that, speaking, defending P2B, asking them how old was P2B when when that civil war happened. Go and check who's that guy, that Gombe guy was speaking for. Issa Pantami's trusted lieutenant. He was. Issa has not started speaking. By the time he got onto this and start his message, then you will know what you know what it means to galvanize vote. So I said, if there is anybody I will celebrate in this opposition, I will celebrate Asiwaju and the Lagos APC, who managed to create this opposition from Buhari cartel. I give the, without without Buhari falling out with Asiwaju, you won't be talking about this coalition. I am telling you the truth. So whether Buhari is dead or not, right? And you will test that when you see any of his followers, Let I dare any of his followers to speak ill about him, and the person will become politically irrelevant immediately. So no be Buhari no be Gen Z leader.
It will be for this coalition, we go start by attacking the 8 years of Buhari, before we enter Tinubu, right? Because
Yes, go
yeah.
on. No, don't say we. Don't say we.
No, no, no,
You
no.
say
Why?
you
Because
will.
because are you in the opposition? Our purpose is to attack APC 12 years,
No, no,
as the
not
case
be,
may
not
be.
be, not,
Are we
not be,
going to
Oga,
separate
not be,
them?
sometimes
No,
not
no,
be,
no,
when
no, no. Because
Oga,
because
no. When person
Comrade,
they talk,
you know the
sometimes more
hear
than they
word.
take
You know
sense
the
for
hear word, I
the
swear.
person they talk. You know they hear
You know
something.
the hear
What is
word,
all this?
comrade.
no problem. And I'm going to
Go and
get problem
attack
for
Buhari.
yourself.
I,
Why
Comrade,
you
I
want
don't say
to?
our
comrade,
attack,
Don't go.
but yes, I will attack
Go
his
and
government
attack
now.
Buhari
That's
and
my
see
work
whether
as
you
an
get any
opposition.
gain.
Comrade.
Comfort will be say when you begin
comrade. What
attack,
will he
APC
gain
go
you
help
to
and
attack his
defend
No,
them.
government? What
comrade
will
is
he
an
gain
activist,
you?
not a politician. If it was a
What will he
politician, he
gain
won't say
you?
what he just said just now.
Comrade, you had opposition. You are talking about APC. Sorry, ADC. The only reason why you are talking about ADC today was because of arrogance of Tinubu and his cabinet members and APC Lagos who started saying, "Oh, Buhari did this. Oh, Buhari sidelined Tinubu. Buhari did this. Oh, they did not vote. Oh, they didn't do this," and they top it up with the humiliation of El-Rufai. You don't. That is the only reason why you are talking about this idiot. And the only person who is going to benefit from them much is Peter Obi and Elijah Atiku Abubakar and Mitch. Yes, because they are the front line runners so far. I am telling you, if you
No, no,
know,
it could be.
if you,
I'm not saying it from a malicious point of view, right? I'm saying it from the point of opposition. Or
Oga,
Eugene,
you
hold
don't
on
attack
now.
Tinubu finish. You don't
You,
attack Tinubu finish. Why you won't come go follow Tinubu? Tinubu, he give you a
Comrade,
playground for you to attack him. You never
there's
finish
enough
with
to
the
hold
goal this thing.
Tinubu on top now. Enough day to even fight Tinubu self.
I
What's
understand,
the
Sha. You know how APC do 16 years of PDP. You understand? So,
are you, are you,
Nigeria not the
are,
form
is
fake
this,
first, my
is
guy.
this,
You
is
need
this
that
That one
plug
opposition?
vote.
cannot
You need
work.
that
Oh,
plug vote.
comrade, leave that one.
Is,
You
Leave
need
that
that
one.
plug vote. They give you 10 million vote
is
every
this,
year. Every year
is
they give you
ADC
everywhere they give 10
opposition
million
of
vote.
Leave
Wetin dey
that
APC?
do you?
one.
please,
We will do
comrade,
Tinubu and stand alone
comrade,
APC and cooking.
comrade.
In case you don't
So
know,
I'm
in
not,
case you don't, in
I'm
case
not
you don't know,
combative on this. I'm,
the
I'm learning,
fulcrum.
right? Because
Let me
that
tell
was
you,
my
the
strategy.
wait, comrade, the fulcrum of this ADC coalition in the north is hinged on Buhari's. You might argue it and argue it whatever you want. There is no need for you to go that route. There is no need for you to go that route. Attack Tinubu.
See, Oni,
Buhari.
Oni.
And
What
there is no
comrade
need for you
doesn't
to go that route.
what comrade doesn't
That's what
understand
I'm
is that.
saying.
Do you think the APC people didn't want to attack Buhari? But
Do you think they don't want to attack him?
let them attack Buhari, even in death.
You don't need to go that route. You see,
You know,
everybody here.
people say, people don't like truth sometimes.
You
Truth is
see,
very difficult. People don't like her.
there is no need
Comrade,
for you to go there.
you know politics
Let me
very
tell
well.
you,
All
comrade.
those,
You
all those are
yes.
Mechi, and this woman, Lauren,
What is that
Loretta
message they rely
Okoche.
on?
All
No,
those are Buhari people now.
Let me
Rely on
even
when you
tell
talk
you,
about this.
Have you guys not noticed that even there yesterday, those spaces they've been hosting, that the Norths are crying, they find a way to not talk about the failure of
exactly.
the Buhari himself and how he didn't do things right. They just talk about, Shebi, you guys have this, they didn't come out to talk about the previous administration.
And see, 10 over
And
10.
that, yeah,
What people don't know is that in 2023 election, there was voters apathy from Buhari's too. And this 2027, they are ready to come out. And please, at face Tinubu, this is politics. This is not about, and this is the same thing Igurube is talking about. Every time it is we Southeasterners that want to select the best. We don't, after they will accuse
Yeah,
us.
they would not start insulting everybody.
No,
They start insulting
and they
everybody.
will accuse us of
That's
that
everybody.
we are
What is
insulting
not be
us.
like that too? What is very deep?
Politics don't be like that.
Is it that when Body lost
Don't be like
2011
that.
election, when Body lost 2011 election,
Don't
Can
when
use
you
that.
Body
can you
portrait,
remind
put
can
up on
you
my
remind
house.
can you remind comrade that Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu openly said Buhari was unelectable. It was his own statement, not mine. He made it clear when he was supporting Goodluck Ebele Jonathan PDP. This Tinubu said Buhari was unelectable. That he is not going to know. He cannot lead Nigeria. This Tinubu, when he was in opposition, Buhari was busy begging Southeasterners to support him. And the Southeasterners said, no, we are in PDP. And he went and carried an independent pastor, Bakari. And Bakari, I don't know how much vote he gave him. But the same Tinubu, under 8 months of Jonathan government he supported, Jonathan was sworn in on 29th May 2011. May 2011. January 2012, 8 months or 7 months into Jonathan's administration, Tinubu has already launched a missile of opposition against Jonathan. He gathered all the who be who in Lagos
Yes. And
and
you know
led,
why now? You know why, Nabi?
yes,
And you know
and
why?
led operation against Jonathan. And guess what? The same Buhari, the same Buhari he told he was unelectable, he grabbed Buhari and he structured. The same man he told people not to vote for, he sneaked behind and grabbed him. Without
See,
doing that,
Oni,
Tinubu wouldn't have been
Igrube. If there was a major three-way race during Buhari, when Buhari was contesting alone, Buhari would have won this election without Tinubu or anybody. If there was a three-way major race during his time, just like we had in the last election,
Wait,
Buhari
Abbas,
would
it
have
depends on
won the
where
election.
Abbas. So sorry to interrupt you, but it depends on where the other person is coming from. If the
If
three horse race, one second,
wait,
bros.
They're coming from
if
North, go and
bat
No,
sleep.
no,
They're
no,
coming
no,
from
no.
North,
wait,
go and sleep.
If
No
wait,
need
if
to
okay,
talk
now
about
one
this
wait,
one.
second. If the three horse
Let
race
us talk
was
of North
Buhari,
now.
now,
They
listen
without
now,
it.
wait, listen. If
okay,
Bat was on his own, let's say Atiku was
yes,
even contesting from the north and Atiku was holding the PDP ticket. Let's say Bat has
yes.
a new coalition and Barry was standing alone. Barry will win three of them, two of them.
No, let's not see. What I'm saying is that it depends on three-way race.
Nobody
If the
they depend. Northeast and Northwest was already sitting down already. So
See,
every year they
wait,
already
no,
decide.
Odunayo, that's what I'm saying.
listen
You know,
now.
in the
Odunayo,
Southwest,
Odunayo,
they
No,
already
This is
decide.
my
wait,
perspective.
12 million
Play.
souls.
Odunaya, I understand this question. What I'm telling you is this: whether there are two candidates from the north and one from the south, or two from the south.
That's what I'm saying. It
Wait,
depends. Oh yeah, hear my
wait
point,
now,
sir. Hear
or
my
I
point.
make your own argument.
Okay, see. Now, if the two candidates are from the north and one is from the south, and that one from the south is sweeping the whole south, and let's say the candidate from the north is Kwankwaso, if Kwankwaso takes 1.4 million votes in Kano, that 1.4 million votes is not going to Buhari
There is
again,
something you
right?
don't
If
understand
if
about
Buhari
Kwankwaso
contest
voters.
against Kwankwaso, Kwankwaso will get
Let
it.
me
See,
tell you.
It's not even no politics are
Kwankwasia,
beg. I beg.
Let
Kwankwasia
me
were
tell you.
No
voting for
wahala, no
Buhari.
wahala.
See,
Choose to
Kwankwasia
wait.
was voting. They were voting for
Appearance
Buhari.
of appearance of Buhari kicked Kwankwaso out. Kwankwaso
2003. Buhari removed
2003 appearance of Buhari in
Which
2003
Kwankwaso?
kicked Kwankwaso out and brought a secondary school teacher.
What are
I
you
brought a
saying?
secondary
Which
school
Kwankwaso?
as a
Kwankwasia?
governor. Which one who be Kwankwaso? Who be Kwankwaso? Is that Kwankwaso after retirement of Buhari? I don't, the point is that we see most of us in the south, we don't know the Kwan Kwanso was a governor 1999 to 2003, contested against Buhari
Bros,
movement,
Igrube,
and he was
1
crushed.
second. Igrube, you know it's not today me and you knew ourselves on this space. I rate your intellect the same way you rate my own. But you're not getting my point. See, I'm not telling you that Kwankwaso is Buhari's king in northern Nigeria. No. Buhari is still his king. But you need all numbers to achieve your goal. Any number that is taken away
Even with
from you.
Kwankwaso,
Odunaya,
2003
1
to
second. Let me
2015,
complete my
he
point,
not go
sir.
anywhere.
Odunaya, 1 second. Every
Maybe
vote that is
maybe
taken
some
from
of us
you.
did die hard Buhari.
Odunaya, 1 second. Any vote that is taken from you, right, from your stronghold and given to another person weakens you in that your zone. Now, you're saying that Kwankwaso was not strong until after Buhari's retirement. Do you know that in 2015 primary, this guy that was former minority leader of House of Representatives, what's his name, Farouk, he said that the delegates from Northwest did not vote Buhari. That it was.
Oga, forget.
Did you hear that?
Delegate vote is
You are
about
talking
money.
about
Oh, yeah,
Delegate
now
you are
vote is
listen.
talking
about
about
money.
you are
Buhari
talking
will not give you
about the
shishi.
delegate. Choose.
Buhari won't give you
So,
money for
you
delegate
are talking
vote.
about
Chooks,
delegate.
chooks,
Buhari was
What are you
chooks,
saying?
chooks.
What are you
if
saying?
you want to win an election, if you want to win an election, you need to bring you will need to like now you have P2B. You want to win an election in the south. You don't have to ask P2B to bring money. You have to bring him, whether you like it or not. But if you
What
expect
was the
P2B
difference
to go and share you the
between
money,
Jonathan and Buhari in 2015 election? What was the difference? Do you believe that if Buhari, if
3 million
Kwankwaso
votes,
ran
3
in
million,
that election, Kwankwaso would have
3.4
won
million
Kano?
votes, that be difference. 3.4 million votes, that be the difference.
Okay, so now I'm asking Odunayo, if Kwankwaso was in a three-way race, would Kwankwaso have won
He
Kano?
not go anywhere. Nothing they
Okay,
twist up
okay,
on
okay, okay,
ourselves.
okay,
Oh.
okay, okay.
You know,
I'm
Buhari, that's why you
overrating.
talk like this.
Wait,
Nothing you to
I'm
understand
overrating. I'm
Buhari.
overrating. Sorry.
Why
wait.
did they get one win every for 4 years? They argue with us people. Even when election was not even getting here, Buhari was still getting 12 million votes.
No, I know this. I did not argue that. Odunayo,
Listen,
you're missing the
there's
point.
something about
Odunayo,
Buhari what I
you're
don't
missing the
understand.
point.
Listen, when I talk again, I will start to carry on for FM. You see Buhari as a president. You see, people just love you. They never get this why they love you. Even as bad as Buhari is, in governance,
Megaskia now
they
they
will still
say we
defend
no get
Buhari.
reason. Megaskia. Ha. No talk am o.
They play.
Baba na senior
Buhari will
man o. If na
see.
politics
When
of
would they do CPC? 2011, when they do CPC with Buhari, 2011, I do CPC with Buhari. Do you know what? When we went to Nasarawa State, everywhere was one win. Everybody they shout. Nobody give you money. We go to and they go campaign for Buhari. Don't say they do like this. So that's how much I believe Buhari is as a person when
No,
they
I know
go.
now. You dey use your own money go.
Uh-huh. Let me say I use only my money. And they give my time.
See,
And they give my
see,
resources. It's like
No,
my
when I'm
friends.
just
I'm making them
Odunayo no
go there,
Grube.
go
I
there,
feel
go
like
do
people are
things.
misunderstanding me. I'm not saying that. I'm not
Kwankwaso
saying
not go
that.
do anything to
Kwankwaso.
Kwankwaso not go do anything
I'm not saying that it's not popular.
to
What
show
I'm saying
vote of
that if
Mr.
I'm saying
Show vote
that
of
three
Mr.
horse, what I'm
Mr.
saying is that
Buhari.
three horse race is always
No,
risky.
not be 3 Australia do not get level. No, but Kwakwaso don't get level. Kwakwaso was removed by Buhari. Buhari one win. Removed 2003.
No, Shekara, yes, everybody knows that.
What was
Everybody
no
knows
Shekara?
that.
What
choose,
was Shekara?
choose. Let
Shekara
me
was
tell you
NUT
something.
chairman.
Wait,
NUT
Yes,
vice
yes,
chairman.
yes,
And
yes.
wait,
NUT
Shekara
wait.
was just
chairman.
chair. Yes, everybody knows that.
Let me explain to choose. Choose. In
Yeah.
2003, Shekara was working with Kano State Education Board. Hmm? 2003, Buhari came to Kano. Kwankwaso was one of the most powerful governors there in 2003. He said, Jama Ganaku. He only raised the hand of Shekarau. Shekarau
Oyi,
defeated
I was in
Kwankwaso.
Kano that day.
So
I
what are
was
you
in
talking
Kano that
about?
day.
Even
You
if
see that
see,
day,
no
that
matter who came
2003.
out
Let me
against
give you the
Buhari,
honest
Buhari
truth.
would
If
have
I put on
defeated
this
the person in
year,
the
if
north.
Buhari knows he go die this year,
He would have
he ready
taken
to
all
give
the
you hand
votes.
for 2023
What are
election.
you saying?
That's all. That's all for Northeast and Northwest.
He
They don't love the guy.
including
And I'm going
Niger
to have to
State. Oh,
watch
you have to put
people.
including Niger. Niger part of
Buhari
Nasarawa,
now why win?
part
Now
of
why you
Plateau.
know I call why win? They blow everywhere. They play
He said
everywhere.
he only raised the hand
Ah,
of Shekaru. Shekaru, nobody knows Shekaru. Nobody
2011
knows
when
him.
Buhari lost election, Buhari cry me, I cry. I come buy a portable for my house. Buy a portable for
Well,
my
yeah,
house. They say,
I get what you guys are saying. I get what you guys are saying. Me, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Kwankwaso is Buhari's mate. My own analysis is that in a three horse race is always dangerous, especially when the other person contesting is from your
That
region.
one no for affect
But I
Buhari.
get
See,
what people are saying that would
in
have
a
not collected any of
strong
Buhari's votes.
listen,
call
I was
anybody from the
see,
north. Call anybody
I
from the
was the one
north.
that made that
Where you
statement.
are, where die. Call anybody from
Wait,
the
I
north.
was the one that made that
We don't get them
statement.
out of Buhari.
In a strong three-way race that we had in 2003, Buhari does not need any coalition with anybody to win. Buhari that was saying that they rigged him out.
Okay. Abbas, sorry, no verse. In 2011,
Ibrahim, the same Ibrahim Shekaru came out under that same AMPP that Buhari was contesting on. He was a 8-year sitting governor. Buhari formed CPC. Buhari formed CPC 6 months to election, got 1.6 million votes in Kanu. How many did Shekaru get in Kanu as a sitting governor, 8 year sitting governor?
Leave away the talk. Yeah, people just
Buhari
go
was
be
in
go
that
be
same
campaign
Kanu.
8 months.
In that same
See the
6
people.
months
No, no,
party.
no, Nigeria
Nah,
is a day.
that same election,
Everybody can
Buhari
get
got
like this, yeah.
12.7 million votes in 2011. With CPC that he didn't even know people. A lot of people don't
You know how
even
many
know the
governors
role.
Buhari made? You know how many governors Buhari made for not?
He did the talk.
How many governors Buhari
But
made?
you're missing
They
the
play.
Because
point.
after they did
I
Buhari, they
think
go
I
win
think
election,
everybody's
become
missing the
governor.
point because ordinarily it was same me and you that was saying that Buhari becoming president even demystified him, and I was saying that if he did not rule, people would even love him more than this because they would have thought the
I
based on the
say
people
we
that
waited like
one
this.
second
Eh?
people would have
People
been
say
based
I
on his
stay
grace to
against
worship
Buhari
him.
2019,
I'm not telling you that Buhari
2019.
is not the most popular northern
I
politician
don't
in
be
the history
say
of Nigeria or
Buhari
whatnot.
don't do much as I expect. I know. Say let me give you. I love Buhari to that. I will give defense for him. Tell you how much. I know the defense for people. I do defense for Buhari. I will tell you say because he's not get health, because he's sick, because of this. I just give you reason. That's me. That's my love for him. How much you reach. So say if I don't love you, I'll give like anybody come to. I go bullshit your head. I will call him for your head. So that's what it just be.
See, when I go Kano, now you can know why they love this man. This man not too much fancy all those things when we they fancy. Oh. If you see with that when they content, if you see whole jeep when can they come and meet that at our house, and if you see crowd, this man they just like a natural. They that
Wait,
flamboyant life.
wait,
They tell you.
make I explain give people where no know Kano politics. 2011, one of the reasons why good luck and Kwankwaso no dey see themselves today, unless say they later reconcile. Now because say Kwankwaso, the only way he could come back to office was using Buhari to campaign. Vote Buhari presidency and vote me governorship in Kano 2011. It was everywhere. That is the reason why they even denied him access to good luck throughout good luck 4 years. You can go and verify it. So Buhari is just a cancer in every northern politician vein. Is a cancer to them. So when you hear about Buhari movement, you just give way to Buhari movement. One person had to campaign.
You see, oh, you did notice, you see how Chief, this is qualified by a cancer to, he was saying a good thing, oh, you know how
No,
somebody
no,
was
no.
analyzing
Comrade, that is not
Rufai
how
was
he
in that
meant it. I know
nuisance
the
value.
contest. I know the contest.
Yeah, but I feel that's a wrong qualification anyways, but to make a good
Comrade,
point.
we
I'm trying to
did
say
English
something.
class for you.
As
See,
far as Buhari,
what
as
me
far
I'm
as
saying,
let me say,
what me I'm saying is,
let me say,
I'll
wait,
still say it
wait.
again. I'm not disputing anything anybody wants to see. In fact, I'm the last person that somebody will come and lecture about the capacity of Buhari. I'm the last because I know how popular he is. What me I'm simply saying is that as a politician, a 3-horse race is always dangerous. And if the other person, if the other horse is from your region, it is in your best interest to go and meet that person, humble yourself
Don't
and
know how
lobby than to risk it and
wait.
go and find out on the
Use
field. That's
wait.
what me.
Okay, leave this
If me,
3 horse race now. Show Warren a 3 horse race.
no,
If
Let
you
no,
me
say
no,
show
no,
Warren
that
be
one
three
now horse.
horse
I dey
race.
talk about horse. You talk
That
about B.
one a horse.
I talk about horse. You talk about B.
northern politics, you will see when Buhari is contesting. Let me tell you, if they agree,
Guys, Buhari is dead. Leave him. Like, fine. Like, I'll drop my argument. Let's focus on, more talk of
But
Erofai.
comrade, making landing points too. Now you
wait,
just
Okay.
came
let
up.
me something. Let me
Making just making your own submission too. Yes,
northern,
chief.
northern politics is if they agree now that they are support. Let me use Atiku Abubakar as an example. If they all agreed is Atiku going, even if you see any northern contesting in any primaries in any political party, it doesn't mean the vote will not go to Atiku Abubakar. All votes will go to
Northerners know when you want to divide votes. They know when you want to divide, and they are
them.
not going to vote for you. They
So,
know.
not, not,
Onye, did you see the last election, right? If you look at the build up to that election, you go say the wind is blowing in Atiku's favor. Did you
No,
notice
no,
it?
no, no. Comrade, let me explain the last election for you. Sorry, no verse. The issue was that Buhari has finished ruling 8 years. In the mind of the Northerners, when I mean Buhari's or normal Northerners, they felt that, let's send this presidency
they
to
were
South.
neutral. Yeah, simply they were neutral. They were
Yeah,
neutral.
that's what I'm saying. Let's send this president. In fact, they even say, okay, let's even send it to the South. Now, the Buharis, and if you look at this Twitter space, you will see a microcosm of it. The Buharis that are in APC felt that they need to reward Tinubu That's what I'm telling you. For what he did for Buhari in 2015, that was just
But
that was just, now
Onyeka,
wait, now choose there. Just give me a few seconds.
sorry, brother.
That was what they did. Now there are people that were not actually comfortable with. I mean, they were not even enthusiastic. So what they did was that is either they stayed out, so there was voters apathy, or they were not too. So that was the reason why you see that division of vote. If you go to Buhari's
See,
polling unit,
Or they will also allow rigging, Onyeka.
exactly. If you
They
go
will
to that
allow
Buhari's
rigging.
polling unit in
They will also allow.
Daura, Buhari AP Tinubu got almost 500 votes. It is to show you that they were only repaying Tinubu. It's not as if maybe there is another. But let me tell you,
no, you
comrade, in two,
also when this Tinubu enter, all of them not now they are be attacking Buhari
that's what I'm
8 years of
saying.
Buhari.
Now,
They are be
it was the
attacking him.
attack. It was the attack of Buhari that some of that made this. Now, if you watch in 2027, comrade, those Buharis you are seeing, they are going to come out in their numbers. You will see the vote that will come out from the north. Just watch. Is it we already know that you will see the kind of vote you go
Onyi,
shake everywhere.
Onyi, wait, Onyi, did you notice that Atiku started winning some areas that Buhari used to win because of this?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I think we want Kasina.
He won
Yes.
Sokoto, he won
I
Kaduna
think we
Kebbi,
self,
want Kaduna.
Kaduna.
he won
I think we
Kebbi.
want Yobe.
See,
I think we want Kebbi.
If Buhari is really
If Buhari was
in
contesting
any
for, he go
race,
beat Atiku black
whether
and
he's
blue for those
contesting or
places.
not, if he's really in any race, you will see the vote that people come out with.
You see, Abbas, you know that in Kaduna, I think Atiku got 500 and something, Tinubu got 400 and something, right? I think Obi got 200. If Buhari was in that election, the total number of votes would have been more in Kaduna in the general election. You will
Oh,
see Buhari got in 1.4.
I think we not
Yeah,
going to
Buhari
even
that
get
got
The
one
500.
point
total,
something.
the
Yes,
total vote will be because people will come out more. That's what
yes,
I'm
yes,
trying to let you know.
yes, yes.
In
That's
2027
true.
is going to be different.
That's true.
The number of voters turnout will be very high because the Northerners are charged now. They are really, really charged, and Buharis are now involved. That's why we are saying people
But
in the less people in the
But yeah, can you believe that numbers in the south, especially regions like South too, will be higher, like
through
2015 time?
inflation by week and the rest of them now.
The whole joy I'm having in this whole thing is Asa Pantami's team speaking for P2B. Because people are saying P2B is making inroad in the north. Well, you think it was just because he's going there to give 5 million or 10 million. Amechi is loved in the north. So they have to Buhari down Amana. So it is going to this individual because you are underrating. But I've seen people say no. So Amechi can lead Nigeria. Make
because
ADC
because
give him the ticket.
Oh,
because
see,
because
Rube,
him
these
the
people don't
P2B
know.
is part of
Amechi
the
is very
ADC
popular in the
because
north.
it's not
Uh-huh.
their team,
He's
it's
So
very
their
now
popular in
team.
the north.
P2B is part of ADC. You see the people that would the same Northerners that were Northern Muslims that were told that P2B is Christian extremists and the rest of them. They not be Muslim street Muslims. The Sheikh, the people they are listening are the ones now speaking for P2B. And most of you are not even seeing the video.
Rube, sorry, let me tell you this.
My God.
There is this Islamic cleric. You know, sometimes if you understand Hausa, you will know. He was telling Pantami just about a few months ago that you are the person that Buhari sent to us and say vote for Tinubu. It was Pantami that Buhari sent to. It was the
Pantami
Pantami
was the
sent
brain.
him to them.
Pantami was the brain
No, it was Patani that
behind
delivered. Now
Muslim
that
ticket.
Muslim
Buhari,
was the one that
Buhari told them,
It was
required the
Pantami
ticket.
that ran
go and vote for
Muslim ticket.
It
Tinubu.
was him. It
I
was him.
am happy
So
that
how come they don't give
APC
minister
kicked
or something?
Buhari out.
Hey, Grube, Grube. Why didn't they give
Yeah.
Patami a better position? Because for me, he did most of the work.
There is
No,
no
he's the
APC,
next
there is
governor.
Waiting they
no
He's the
happen.
next
CPC.
governor of.
No,
He's the next governor of Gombe State.
wait, there
You
is
know.
no
Wait,
CPC person
Igube,
in
wait.
this government.
Igube is collecting the ticket from ADC, right? Not APC.
Which APC? APC we don't kick Buhari out. Wait till they talk.
That's what I'm saying. So why did they treat him like that, knowing his
Why?
bad?
No,
Now
no.
why
There,
Igube, one
there
second.
were
I
the
want to give one.
people.
Wait, before I ask the
Choose,
question, I
choose.
want to drive at something. Now, see, with El Rufai's own, what I want to say will be a very unpopular opinion. In fact, nobody won't take what I'm saying seriously, right? But I don't expect everybody to take me seriously. Not everybody have to think the way I think, right? With El Rufai's own, I'm not saying that I understand why Tinubu did what he did to him, but I can understand, right? I don't know if anybody has read the book of El-Rufai. No, I has read it. Accidental Public Servants. The kind of things he said about Obasanjo in that book, right? And everybody knows El-Rufai wants to be president. So in a case whereby Tinubu doesn't give him the presidency in 2031, he would do what he did to Obasanjo and like expose the government. So I understand treating him like that, keeping him far away from you. But for Pantami, why didn't they reward Pantami?
What page of the book are you talking about that you are making reference to?
The part where when
Abbas, let me answer.
Obasanjo anyhow now.
Abbas,
No, I have the book in front of me here now.
Wait,
What
Abbas,
page?
Yeah,
let me
I can't remember the
answer.
exact page. We'll go to the part where El-Rufai was talking about Obasanjo and just talking about how
No,
Obasanjo
but
is a
you
bastard.
said, you know that currently El-Rufai is very, very popular in the north too.
No, he is. No doubt.
Choose.
Yes.
You don't. I think you don't even understand the where the problem lies. When the APC came on board, I am not saying Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu himself, because he never said, if not, he did. The people who came into Asiwaju government, starting from the guy from Adamawa, the National Security Advisor.
Yes, Uribadu.
Malam, what's his name?
No, Uribadu.
New Ribadu. And Chief of Staff, Wajabi Amila.
Yeah.
They were open on television, right?
Yeah.
Lambasting Buhari, right?
Yes.
Lambasting Buhari, yes. And I have said to you, Issa Pantami lived with Buhari for 25 good years. He's like his first son.
Wow.
Yes. He's like his first son. And the people are looking on to him to live the kind of life Buhari lived. Spartan life, a life. So if there is anybody Buhari is going to send any message, it's Issa Pantami.
Yeah.
And it will be Issa Pantami. To him, it is like him betraying his father, mingling with APC again, with what this APC government did to Buhari's name. I'm not talking about Abbas. So the arrogance gave us this opposition, and I am so happy for them. I am so happy for them, even though Issa Pantami have not even engaged himself. And if you ask them now, they will say, "Oh, Asiwaju political skills got them Muslim." No, Issa Pantami was the brain behind Muslim ticket.
Yeah, he was the one that delivered.
He was the one.
He
was the one that brokered that in Muslim ticket that got in the north. So I don't think that most of the guys we were here campaigning for Tinubu, campaigning for him when they were, but some people thought, oh, Asiwaju political success. Issa Pantami is not. Even if you give him vice president, he's not coming. He's not taking any political appointment, anything from Tinubu government. He's never going to do that. He is not going to do that.
So it's matter of principle, not matter of reward.
Yes, now, yes. They started lambasting his father.
Okay,
Insulting his father left and right.
Because that was very confusing to me. I never could understand why.
They started insulting his father left and right. Buhari did this, Buhari did that. But we were begging them, now stop this. You are going to destroy. They said, what do you mean? So I am happy that the arrogance created this, and it is welcome.
You know that Oshomole still came out last time and the last month at the saying 8 years of Buhari is a failure. The Issa Pantami and this former Attorney General, they are working together for this ADC.
Issa has not started. His full soldiers are only defending P2B so far in the mosque, in everywhere. He has not started speaking. By the time he will start speaking, then by the time he will start speaking, then they will understand. By the time he will just go and check his followers. He's seen as Messiah. If you place his poster, even though the current governor is from his own senatorial zone in Gombe, but if he places his poster in Gombe, it's over for whoever that is going to. ADC, Gombe is gone for ADC. But I don't know how they managed to create. I don't know how, but I am happy. I think the like of Bayo Nanuga, the like of Badabi Amela, Ribadu, and the rest of them who created this opposition. I am happy. Thank God. So it is not only them attacking P2B.
And
they were shocked.
This weekend,
they are still in shock watching Pantami's group and the rest of them defending P2B, speaking for P2B now.
So Ebube, you see,
if you talk of Isa Pantami, we need to understand that Pantami is one of popular Islamic sheikhs in northern Nigeria. When you are talking of Islam in Nigeria, Pantami is one of the most popular in the northern Nigeria, and millions of northerners all over Nigeria are lectures. So, and if you look at the northern Nigeria, the biggest structure, the most strongest structure in the northern Nigeria is Islam. The only thing that brings the northerners together to speak in one voice is Islam. And that is why you see whenever you see the northerners, even the Ariwa Sika, whenever you see the Ariwa Sika coming together, in one voice, you should definitely know that, maybe someone has made, a blasphemy statement against Islam. So Islam is the biggest structure, in the northern Nigeria. And Pantami is one of the most popular, Islamic clerics in the northern Nigeria. So I desperately want Pantami, to be committed in this ABC coalition, because with Pantami, I believe that the northern clerics will definitely campaign for this ABC coalition if Pantami is committed. That is why if P2B is if P2B is able to get the vice presidential if P2B is going to be the flag bearer, I would desperately want Pantami to be its running mate, because by Pantami being its running mate, a lot of Islamic clerics will campaign for the ADC, and you don't even need to spend much money. It's just going to be, just one Juma Asabi.
You want
Just one Juma Asabi. Just
you
one
want bury APC before they die. Making Pantami running mate P2B. The election is over by 10 o'clock in the morning.
just one Juma Asabi. The Imam will just come and he won't even mention the name of anybody. The Imam will tell you that the Imam will just tell their congregations that you have your Islamic brother in that ticket. So as a Muslim, you have the responsibility to come out and vote. So even if you are not interested in voting, you have the responsibility to vote. And before you know, you see thousands and millions of people coming out to vote for that ticket. That even today, I tweeted, I pleaded with Pantami, to join the ADC coalition. I desperately
No,
want
he's
to
still
because
mourning.
I
He is still mourning his father Buhari. He's still mourning Buhari.
know. I beg it.
But
Islam Pantami,
his
they are
men
taking
are
back.
speaking.
Islam Pantami, they are taking back.
So comrade, so politics is not activism, my brother. It's not activism. You see, like people saying, "Oh, Amechi cannot do this." You are just talking nonsense on Twitter. Let Amechi to lay his hands on that ticket.
Danamana.
Then you go.
See,
Then you will know. You will.
if Amechi gets a 2-horse race with Tinubu, with a strong northern as a VP, he's going to do very, very well in the north too. He's going to really, really do very well in the north. So all these people that are saying he might not do well in the east, in the south, but he will do very well. Most of all these Buharists you are seeing really like Amechi, and they don't mind voting for him, to be frank. So let's not.
Amechi really worked for them. He gave that transport school in Daura.
They really like him.
To Niger. He try.
They really like him in the north.
They like him.
I've interacted with
and
a lot of.
That title they gave him, Danamana. They won't give it to anybody. If you like bring all the money in this world, they won't give it to anybody.
Well, I don't know about title, but what I know is that I've interacted with a lot of people in the CPC block of APs. They really like Amici from the north. They really like him, and in fact, he is the person that they even want to even take the ticket, even though they are not saying it. But he's the person. So I mean, everybody have their own. But just like Igrube have said, if we need people that we push P2B's this thing in the north, it's people like in fact, it's the CPC block, because those are the people that have those Buhari, Pantami and the rest of them, Malami and the
Do
rest
you
of them,
know why? Do you know why?
Malami,
Do you
Pantami
know
and the
why?
rest of them. Now them go push
Because
up.
because in case is a presidential candidate or is a VP, so that ticket will not be difficult. They are just doing the work. They are just doing the work now, so that when the time comes, it will not be difficult
No,
to sell.
P2B don't settle somehow for not to. As in, he's really, as in, people are really, really working for him. People are really, really working for him. Because I even listened to Erufai at one certain time where he was speaking in Hausa to some this thing. He was really trying to sell Peter Obio. I mean, Erufai. I mean, not as a but he's trying to sell his personality. So I think that is what some of this, what this coalition is all about.
Did you see that Sheikh in
I
Gombe?
saw
What he
it
was
now. I
saying,
saw it.
what he was saying about
I
P2B.
saw it. These
Did
are
you
some
see
of the
that?
things that they have told them to start pushing. These are some of the things.
It blacks my when I see this is when I see this obedience when this the way they run the ones they are calling themselves gang now or being a ninja.
I've had see Igurube, I've had Erufai on 2 different occasions just recently, trying to sell P2P self. So in Hausa, all these things that the normal general media will not hear those ones. But you see, people like Erufai don't really bother himself about what all these Arise Television and all these. No, what these people are more bothered about is what BBC Hausa, Voice of America, and all those strong instances, those more those radio stations and TV stations that the Northerners listen to. Those are the ones that these people are more interested in. And so, like I said, these are some of the things the coalition is meant to achieve. Push all the candidates to be able to bed in. So, but when I hear some people begin to say, "Oh, you want to go and criticize Buhari," why do you want to? Buhari has finished ruling, has finished ruling now. He doesn't have. Let me tell you, these APC people that are avoiding Buhari like a plague, they know exactly what they are doing. They know exactly. In fact, they know exactly what is the problem of the CPC,
See,
the Buhari. They
are
know.
you not surprised? Are you not surprised that Loretta Onochi is dismantling APC? Are you not surprised?
How is she dismantling
Loretta
APC?
You know, not be everybody
talking
not
down
go
on
celebrate. Now
APC.
that woman no go win an award for
How
Delta.
is she
No reason now.
dismantling
It's
APC?
not
No,
about winning Eberetta.
Loretta Onoche is just
See,
pro coalition, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing this. She's
see,
now almost the spokesperson of
Yeah, she's
coalition.
pro coalition. Because there was even one day I saw her on
yes,
space.
that is what I'm
If I
saying.
talk, she they give me 100%. Like I think that I was good after this group of friends, these ninjas. You know.
You see, comrade, do you know the reason why all these APC people will come out openly and tell you Obi will never be president? Obi will never be. Do you know the reason? They are standing on that purported northern vote they felt they have. That is why you see them shouting, Obi will never be president. That is what they are. But now they are jittery.
Yeah, I saw that Obenedibo post, and I'm
Exactly.
like, this is out of fear. This is coming from
Uh-huh.
this is rooted in fear. Say, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not GEJ.
Uh-huh. You know that particular northern base they used to brag is no longer
Who
there.
asked them? Who asked them that question?
The North already not taken away from Tinubu. Let us know the young people here.
Yeah,
They know that they start very well.
you get where he was
That's
coming
what
with
they
that,
say.
right? That
Yes.
with this way we are seeing, um, you guys cannot just defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu like that and he will go home like
Yes,
GJ.
that the but who asked them the question? Now
I
who
just
asked
did
them?
tweet too, like
No unsolicited question.
And
Nobody
he
asked
says
you.
Southeast
It
Is
could
the
be me.
answer.
I
that
want to ask him
Southeast
of your
is in the
question.
bag for APC. That's what he says. He says Southeast is in the
Southeast in
bag.
the.
See,
I wonder what they are smoking.
Onye nwere boss haram, oje chere akwa ya there.
Igrube and Odonayo, Oyeka, Malamokri, comrade. See, I was in opposition 2015, no, 2019,
Wait,
2022.
Chooks, I don't even know where you stand though. Whether you are for our coalition or against. So
It's in
your position is not clear.
I have
No,
soft spots for
you
everyone.
know, call my name. So you
The
just
thing is
copy
No,
that
no,
when I no
comrade,
call me.
bros,
That
give me
means
like
I'm
that.
not
Chooks,
I'll
ready
Chooks
for
beg
here.
you.
family moved to
Bros, excuse me, why
APC,
you do like that? Like,
but
you know,
No,
say
no,
na my
me,
house.
I don't beg Chooks. Say APC, if it do APC
Choose
as
was the
sub-national,
PDP
but
no,
we
you
got
know
national,
fit
all
taking
am.
the
come up.
time. When the father
You know
come for
fit
APC,
am. You know fit am. You know in mind no
Odonayo,
cool
off
as
your mic.
over
APC.
the
This
But let's see,
years.
you go
APC
talk.
national no fit Chooks. The thing no just falling well. Like it's alien, like strange bedfellows. You know.
And comrade, true for Chooks mind now, he no to accept APC. Let me
Not
tell
to
you
accept
this.
You
APC.
know the
Like
worst thing, I just gone, even when they can't defend to APC, can't defend Tinubu, Buhari and
the
APC.
thing,
I
no,
don't
the
think
thing,
they do, Oga.
I did that day,
Again.
The
Odunayo.
thing no gel, you know
Odonayo,
gel. The
I
thing
say
no
after that
gel.
space, I shocked. My girlfriend asked me, say, Chooks, now you dey defend
I don't
Buhari.
think they
My
do.
girlfriend
Wait
asked
till
me,
they
Chooks, why
defend.
I never
Wait
thought I
till
would
they
see this day.
defend. Yeah, I think they don't fit defend. Even Tinubu don't fit defend himself.
No, man, I don't defend. I don't defend. I don't defend.
That's not previous
No,
goal.
don't do that.
I want to
No,
make
everything
a
I defend. But what me I want to see, no, the truth is that honestly, I have very soft spots for you guys. We know I've been together in the trenches, in the jungle, struggling for democracy for a long time. So now I've gone to the ruling party. Doesn't mean I will forget my people. But what me I want to really know is that, do you people actually see 2027 election coming? INEC will conduct election and announce another winner other
The
than
place.
Atiwaju.
Election will come. Tinubu will go out. That not be problem. Election will come fully. Go come. Leave all this other they got this.
Odunayo, but you know how you always Odunayo.
Nothing
I
will
don't
happen.
want to
Nothing will happen.
describe
Tinubu will go out. You go
Odunayo.
Lagos.
1 second. I don't want to describe Mr.
For
President.
his hand. Once you take Abuja, we take
Odunayo,
Lagos from his hand too. You go die
I don't
finally.
want to describe Mr. President how you describe him.
Eh?
But if he's the way you describe him as a hardened, that thing you call him, do you think you can collect power from somebody's hand like that?
Oh God, Tinubu power for hand is the easiest way. More than even Jonathan. It's the easiest thing.
That is why.
It's the easiest thing. You know why?
That is why.
We're not going to underestimate him. We're going to overestimate him. That's what we need to do. We take power from him. Tinubu does not have any base. Even his outwards, Trabal is a going to hold. Not be competent. Even if we got that outwards,
they say for even for Southwest, the other 5 Southwestern have been marginalized. Only Lagos. Yeah, they don't carry my taxpayer money do coastal road. They carry my taxpayers money again do third mainland bridge. Right? Tomorrow somebody go tell me say our Lagos.
If you post anything like this now on coalition,
Tomorrow they go tell you say go back to your region.
They'll tell me go back. Now my taxpayers money is building Lagos. My taxpayers money is building Lagos.
Comedy be crazy.
No, but that's truth now. Yeah, they use my taxpayer money. They don't use and do coastal road for Lagos. They use and do tournament trillions. You saw trillions to build tournament.
They use and renovate airport, international.
They don't use and do airport. My taxpayers money. Tomorrow you go tell me
they go tell you say your governors no know wetin they do. Only their own know wetin they do. Go and tell your governors to do something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you see, comrade,
give
we
money
were
for
discussing this
industrial
thing
cluster
with
to
Madam
generate
Ogrin
light for them.
when SIO came here, and that was why he ran away. He couldn't sustain the tempo. If you invest,
hype man, leave
if you invest the amount of money that you invest in Lagos, if invest it in Ebonyi State go change. Ebonyi State go change.
You know what you say? You want to use trillions of naira, do third mainland, just one bridge or third mainland bridge. One bridge.
20-something trillion naira, 19 don't put for Lagos. Wakili put them there.
But it's Emilokon now. It's not Emilokon.
No, not be my own. Like nobody should lay monopoly to Lagos again because my taxpayer money is working wonders in Lagos, right? So, anyways, no wahala. That's not true. We are not going to.
Come tell us say Lagos.
Tinubu as anything. Tinubu not be anything. This guy is very unpopular.
Nobody can tell us about indigenous Lagos people. Even nobody tell us that.
Even Tinubu they more popular, 2023 than now. Tinubu they more popular 2023 than now.
Oduayo, make nobody can tell us about indigenous Lagos. If you tell me anything about, you give me my money.
But Odunayo, winning election is not all about
for that 20 trillion. They go divide and give my share.
Odunayo, winning election is all about.
Then I go hands off from Lagos.
What we talk about popularity, popularity not be people who know you. People in the regions, can they deliver you? Can they hear your voice? You get the point. Even in the South where you talk about, people talk about South. If we hold our ground very well, we go share that vote very well.
How you want this?
No, but I saw Omar Sani on a rise today.
Odunayo, I'm not telling you, Odunayo, where we are from now, Odunayo, where me and you are from now, I'm not telling you that our people will massively vote that direction. But I'm telling you that APC will massively win our state.
No, the only thing we need to do for your people to hold their ground. When you hold your ground,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen to my guy.
I don't know.
They go rig election, that will be arguments. You get the point. There's a way we stand them rich. You go ameliorate the damage we will experience. They're not going. If they leave election free and fair, people don't go win South now. That not be argument. But election not go be free and fair. And people, the leaders where they call leaders, so you know as leaders for all the time when you grow up, they don't compromise already. So they don't collect money already for the election. So what do? You determine your own. You get the point. How do you determine your own? You have to hold ground. See, not worry about those things. But see, the rate of amateur work in South and South particularly, is unusual. I'm not lying to you.
With the rate of amateur work?
Amateur work, as I was discussing with the former deputy governor.
Comrade, no be the same amateur when if you get 25% for the same.
Yeah, I mean, you go ahead.
That guy we don't do 25%. Now they tell you now that they work hard very well. I can tell you for free. Yes, just yesterday here. Today I waited. Today on Friday. On Wednesday. And so I did on space like this. So I can't say make I go back to my DMs. So my DM so I'm not go open. So I can't say make I go check my DMs. I can't go check all those after space people will message with up plenty. I try to reply to many people as much as possible. I can't reply to one man. Can't reply me back. Can't say his name is Tele Ikuru.
Yes, former deputy governor
Yeah,
of
I don't like to
River
you.
State.
He now send me his number. I said we should talk. I'll come talk. Tell me say he like what I'm doing. That he want us to work together. That he land from south. I say yes. So how do we work together? You get the point. That these guys have set up committee for every local government in the whole of South. You get the point. And they are going street by street and they are doing things. Even this voter continuous voter registration now. They want to use as a political point to get votes, but they go use them for you. I mentioned that they supply laptop to people, young people right now. I was in the meeting yesterday evening with the youth media.
Dwyer, don't expose this thing. Leave
No,
this thing. No,
not
don't
the exposure.
expose this.
I get your point, my brother.
Just leave this thing. No,
I get your point.
Just leave it.
Me, I wanted
You
to
go
ask
there, then you go
Odunayo
there and
that
like shock.
this
You go
this
shock.
information
So
is it a
Odunayo,
public information?
so now all these things you have said now valid, but you need to understand, and this is what me I want, because if one of my friends at the end of the day, whether we're on the different sides of the divide, doesn't change anything.
It changes things. So it changes things.
No, comrade, doesn't change
Because
anything. We're all together.
we
We're
are
all
not together. Because
Don't
now what
worry.
I go they do now. What I do, Lawrence. We are together.
Time to speak. Give me time to speak.
Time to speak nonsense. You think you're
People
going to
change
talk
Man, I'm hungry. Now, no, they allow opposition.
opposition for where?
Una no dey allow opposition. Una allow opposition
inside
now. This is democracy now.
inside River State. You talk about opposition. You know opposition. If you opposition, you go recognize her.
Which one be Yoruba space again, Mr. Odunayo?
I said Tinubu remove River State governor for this thing. It's not this thing. You see, maybe you think say be Yoruba more than president. That's what they take for your head.
Which one be Yoruba again now? We are not. You guys don't make it tribal again. We are all Nigerian here.
We have over 10 requests.
So, for like almost 3 or 4 of you, cannot allow one person to speak. Just one opposition view.
One just talk nonsense.
Allow opposition now. Make I talk my nonsense. Oh yeah.
Talk your Igbo voice and be loud with it.
Oh yeah, make I talk my nonsense.
Let them talk.
So
I go down. I'll bring some more people.
No problem. I'm not the against that. Now move on.
Muna no comot me now. At least Muna get one person.
If you talk.
Muna get one person wey go dey against me now.
Other people now.
No, more alarm talk. Make them leave.
Una not supposed to comot somebody wey be saying I only have get different voice now.
You know more than just space. Go after my space.
Where they here na APC. We no talk say you come out.
They give you a talk. They argue.
Now say una no get tolerance at all.
Chooks was here. Chooks is in.
Una no get tolerance at all.
Tribalists just do everything.
Although in they sell snake oil, but you know say you know they like you where they sell where they. You na propagandist.
South argument come here. They tell you whether my father has a problem with South. They play. Okay, they talk. Will not stop you.
Are you all done?
Progressive.
You get 3 minutes.
Talk.
Okay. So wetin I go just tell una be say before una premature permutation, who is going to be the candidate? You don't have a candidate yet. Even in this your ADC, how many of these leading coalition leader that's actually,
See for what they use. Coalition
leader has actually been fit to go and pick up ADC party membership form. Atiku Abubakar is partyless. Has been suspended for 30 years in SDP. What's it called? Amechi has actually, defected from APC and he has picked ADC party member. So we know that. So we again, Peter Obi is one leg in Labour Party, the other leg is nowhere. He's not even a member of ADC. You guys are talking about where the Muslims come from. Do you even know what you are talking about? Those leaders of your coalition have not even joined the ADC yet. They've not joined. And you have been crying up and down ADC. Who is your candidate? Give me your candidates and let us talk. Thank you.
SIU, at the ask question, that thing will vibrate that time. Now clipper have been a phone, they vibrate that thing. You sure that kind of thing? If this thing vibrate for your brain, if you shatter your brain, your frontal lobe can be affected with the vibration of that.
SIU know they hear also. Never mind yourself, man. You see, this is why I'm talking about all these APC or Team Us. Their principal, upon all the hyping when they hype at Adelabu no fee buy better phone give
I
them.
tell you,
He can go
they carry power bank. They carry power bank.
Honestly,
go and
if
kill
they
it.
hype Adelabu all this, you know if you
All
buy
this
better
hype
phone.
man where you do for Adela, you know if you buy you better phone.
Like just 50,000 I go pay, 50,000 I go
You
rest.
know if you buy better phone,
They
make
give
you use
50,000 I
that.
go rest.
You can see how intelligent all of you are. You cannot even differentiate. You cannot even differentiate from network problem and a phone problem. You guys are not intelligent at all.
Carry they come here, they can't argue people.
You guys are not intelligent. You can't even differentiate a network problem from a normal phone function.
SIU,
See,
are you
you
done?
guys are
Are
not
you done with your
intelligent.
submission?
You cannot even understand the functionality of a problem.
Upon the whole money of
You cannot
understand
understand
for power for
the
zero of power. You know if you buy better phone again. You know if you buy better phone.
Argue people, they argue Twitter.
See, Oyi, this actually sound how you guys are all intelligent.
No, but we
You
hear your
cannot
phone
even understand.
We hear your vote vibrate.
The thing vibrates like clipper.
It feel like so the iron there where people they do television.
I'm telling you, SIU, we have your vote vibrate.
I don't need to.
No, now for where they give them
There's
for
nothing to talk about phone.
They can't say na phone they carry.
Okay, there's nothing to
now
talk
for where
about
they give
phone.
them for
I will not go that route with you guys.
Give you phone. They need to give you a phone. You need to get a phone.
SIU going to do hype man
Who
for
is
me. I
going
go
to
buy
give
you
you phone?
iPhone 16.
No, me like give my
Don't do
11.
hype man
Whenever
for
is
me.
okay
Make I
for
buy
him.
you iPhone
Whenever
16.
is
You will never chop.
No, which
You will dey cry of hunger.
iPhone 8, and they go
You will dey cry of hunger.
No,
The last phase dey cry of hunger.
You see your phone, they show your leg. See as your phone just vibrate.
phone they make boom.
See. There is no reason I will be joining you with whatever phone. It's none of my business. Let me tell you one thing. You guys will go and bring your candidate. Who is your candidate?
SIU. This conversation was getting interesting until you joined again. SIU, I beg, if you go down so that we can move the mic. Just go down. I beg, just go down.
No.
We need him here for sports.
Go down.
No,
He can entertain us at least.
You
As
see,
a hype man, he can do
people they talk say
comedian for us. So
people they talk.
Later we'll
Imagine your tolerance. Imagine your tolerance for opposing view. Imagine your tolerance for opposing view, and you're talking about democracy. Why you scared?
Just entertain us more.
Muna
We'll
talk one
contribute
by
money
one
for
now.
your new phone. Don't worry. So that this your phone will not be vibrating. You know this guy.
Madam Hungry, you were hungry the last time I met you on space. You were hungry now. You were hungry now.
SIU.
Can't you see your name?
At least my
The last time we spoke, you said you were hungry. You said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is making you hungry. That was what you said. You said you were hungry.
I saw Tinubu is also making me hungry. Is that does not talk about the failure of your government?
Comrade, who is your candidate? I say as you beg your fellow obedient. Who is your candidate?
My candidate now, whoever the coalition produce.
So why are you now permutating? What kind of permutation are you doing when you don't have a candidate?
I am for the coalition. I am for ADC.
SIU, why you don't go?
You are for ADC. Who is your candidate? Tell me your candidate. Who is your leader in ADC? Whether the person
all of them are my leaders. They are all my leaders.
I am not in search of
Atiku is not yet in ADC. Malamerufa is not yet in ADC. Your former principal Peter Obi is not yet in ADC.
Yeah, but they are
I'm making your leader.
associated with ADC, and that makes them my leader.
Amechi is not your leader. I'm very sure of that.
Amechi is also my leader.
SIU,
Gino Milaye is my leader.
Gino Milaye is my leader too. El-Rufai is my leader.
El-Rufai is my leader.
Why didn't you go for the digital summit?
SL, it is say we
Mr.
don't know
Pantami is
on
my leader.
the moment on a collect power for
Can I go
Buhari.
digital summit? So do it.
You
Do
you
the boys.
You
Do the
know,
boys.
you guys
you know
started
get money
attacking
to
Buhari.
go.
You guys started attacking
You know get
Buhari.
money.
Now
One by one now.
the chicken has come home
Let
to
me
roost.
engage you guys one by one.
SIO, the SIO no
One
get
by
money to
one.
go digital summit.
Yes. Yes, bros. Yes. Oh, yeah,
You
I
no
hear
get
you.
money to go digital
Like go,
summit.
they
That
use
is
the
the
money they do.
problem.
They buy go,
Somebody
they
where
buy
they
three
say
rap, they buy
I know
like
I know the
you
way
no get money to go digital
everything
summit.
I go.
You no get money to go digital summit. That make you no go.
No, I did not. I know
Man,
I
this
was
guy,
busy.
You
they are
do
You
scared.
no
free,
get
but
I
what
was
money.
do
SIO
you
busy.
to
do?
go
Do
digital
they start to
summit.
find
Who
somebody
give
back?
you?
I mean, what
No,
do you
I
get
know
job?
the I know
You
get
get
company
job,
of my
and
own.
you need to shop for two person.
I
Buy
know
do I
you
Easy.
get
Let me
mad.
tell you.
Although you think I'm just like you that you are washing pants up and down in the US. Are you crazy? I work in Tier 1 bank. Are you
which
How
mad?
bank?
about
Well,
which
which
bank?
the bank?
Which
I
What
work
the
in
bank?
bank
Tier 1
name? What
bank.
the
Are
bank
you
What
name?
mad?
which
Which
bank?
bank
What the
now?
bank
See
name?
this
I mean,
idiot.
they work for
Which
I
bank?
work
car
in Tier 1
finance,
bank.
Bank
See this
of
car
idiot.
America
finance
no
Bank.
on
Say
based
like
on
a
sell.
one bank.
commission.
You
Which bank?
work
What's
you
the name
work
of the
you
See
bank?
this idiot. Although I will
Which bank
wash
do they
pants for
work? Which
US. So
bank?
you
which
think
Yes.
bank?
Which
say
Which
bank?
I
bank?
be like I
There's
be the
Which
Ministry
man.
of
bank?
Labor. So let me put that glass on the
SIO,
which
which
bank?
bank you they
The
work?
Ministry
SL,
of
which
Labor.
bank?
Yes.
Your
Look at this
SL, you don't sound like a banker.
undocumented
You see your
immigrants.
no
problem. I
Undocumented
don't be your
immigrants.
mate. You
Although
know the
are
crime,
you
the crime, the
crazy?
crime, the
no
crime for
You
two
SIO.
that
bank.
you cannot even come for your
He dey
father's
cry well
funeral.
SIO.
well. He dey cry well
SIO, wait,
well.
SIO, leave
He dey
Odua.
cry well
Which
well.
bank you they
Poor
work?
people. They
SL,
pay
you
their
don't
one
sound
bank.
like a
What name of your
banker.
bank will be tier one?
Which
Make I
bank
tell
they
you the
work for?
owner.
SIO. Which bank?
It's none of your
Make I tell you the
business. Go
owner.
to,
Make I tell you say, make I the owner
why
no
do I need
vex.
to tell you? I
Odwayo,
know
sorry,
who are you to tell you
SIO
which
Tier one.
bank
Make I tell
I
challenge
you my
work for?
people
different
where they
be.
got ticket
Mumu
for bus
person, poor
stop.
person.
No, he said they
Poor
work
soul
for
dey do.
bank.
Na him go Twitter for Nigeria for.
I don't know,
Are
car
you okay?
Talk am
finance,
normal
so they will
to
beg
Mumu.
people to come do
Say na work for tier one
car
bank. Tier one
financing.
bank. Person
Make
get
they
na
make
my
I
they
don't
no
friend.
give
even know. I
That's
don't
na
SIO
tier
even
one
know
access.
why.
follow.
I don't even know why I will be
They
engaging
no
you
fit
or
give
Talk
do I.
am.
You
SIO
that
I
you
want
are
talk
access.
washing
to.
pants.
Access.
If you talk anything, they go sack you for that
You
That
are
tier
car
one
washing
bank
pants.
finance
today.
they no fit give SIO.
They give you
SIO.
nonsense. If you talk nonsense
SIO,
today, they go sack you for that your tier one
One
bank
by
today.
one.
Today, before today end.
One by one. You don't know what they call say one
No, I don't
bank.
know.
Go and
What's the
read.
name
Which
of tier one
bank?
bank?
What is the name of the
What's the name of
bank?
tier one bank?
I mean,
You
sorry,
don't get
Go
it.
SL,
and
the
read.
bank no
I'm not
get
here
Poor,
to
it.
poor
educate
man.
you. I'm not
Poor
going
man.
to make you. I
Poor
want
man.
to make you look
Say that
stupid.
your one bank.
Go
Your
and
one bank
read.
how they work with this your Igbo voice. Like they say do your
Now
one
you want
bank.
to take work for
God
bank.
punish
How
you.
you want to
They
take
don't let you
percentage
do.
of
Odoayo, say
how
I
you want
don't
take
see.
When
You know,
you
say I
one
don't
bank,
put
you
your
don't
picture. You know, say I
one
don't
bank.
put your picture with my
When I do,
picture side by
see,
side. You look.
okay,
You
you don't
look
get picture.
very. You
You don't
look.
get picture.
You
Bring your
look.
picture come
Your
out. It's not
face.
like going for. It's like going this. It's like go picture where you carry come on that day.
You look very
It dey
look.
craze. It dey follow me.
If
They
he
argue.
big Joshua, it
Oh
go
God, go
say
my
like
gallery.
all
My
those
picture, no my
people where
gallery.
they
My picture for my
for
gallery. Go check them there.
waiting they got that place.
Check am. You go see my gallery. You go see my
Okay,
pictures
wait,
for there.
SIO. SIO, I
Poor
put it
man.
to you say you know they work for any bank. So
Which
which
you don't
bank you
get
do?
which bank? If you work for
Guys,
any bank, you go talk am for
let's
bank.
stop
Talk am for
attacking each
outside.
other's personalities now.
No, no,
Let's
no,
stick to the
but that
issue.
is the truth.
Let me come out
See,
and tell you. Let me come out and tell you say you work for bank. You
Hey
want to say
guys,
How
oh
can
this one
SIO
poor
work for
person.
bank? As
hey guys,
you
They
we've
want
say they
make
work
your
for
spoken
money
bank.
before
miss.
now.
No
Let's
worry.
stick to the
Until they
point.
talk money
With
for
this
people for
voice,
you, may you buy phone.
you
Now you
see
go
if
say they
you
work
go
for
bank,
one
you hear
bank.
this kind of voice, you go put account for that bank.
Until they go
Mala
contribute money for
Modrin,
Twitter,
please
yes,
leave
share
me
money
out
for
of
you. May
this.
you go
Please,
buy.
I
May
want
No,
you
to
buy
I
talk
they
to
ask you
people.
question. You must
they
answer
argue for
that
Twitter with
question.
everybody.
If you
But
hear
you
that
don't get
money,
it.
you hear
choose
this
I
voice,
forget
you
exit
go
say
my
you
give
dey
her
your
your
bank.
money.
disagreement.
Eh?
Choose forget say
The
you dey
way
your
you dey
bank. If
insult
you hear
people,
the
you always
voice of
you
SIO, you
always
go open
carry
account
weight.
for that bank.
Which one be say whether it's a big car finance?
Who
But
go give
guys,
am
let's
car
let's
finance?
stick to the issues now.
I
Let's
can't
stick
Who
to
find
the
wan
that
give
issues.
SL they work. They
who
beg for
wan
car
give
finance.
SIO car finance
That car financing, that
I
commission.
tell you. You
Who
know
won't
what
give
people
us
were
how
saying
you
they
can
work for
finance
bank.
it?
And they work for
They
Taiwan
also
bank.
commission.
Taiwan bank you there. Don't they not get
all
some? They use
of una
Palace
wey
and
una
use say
dey
they work for Taiwan bank.
all of una wey una
But
dey
the problem
watch
there be say
una grandma
SI no dey meet target. He no dey
age
meet
for
target.
US
Then they
na
follow
dey
me, they
talk for
argue.
here.
Oga,
All
see,
of una wey una
I
dey
don't
watch
put
pan
ear
for
for
US na dey
government work.
talk
Why I
for
come
here.
for Nigeria, go do for that studies. I don't be your mate. You get the point. I don't be your mate. I don't say no. That's how they try to talk. Because everything about you na Taiwan bank. You hear that for
Ọdún
once I
Ayọ̀,
start
Ọdún
you ask some
Ayọ̀,
people.
Ọdún Ayọ̀.
What if your Taiwan bank? Call
If
the
you were
bank.
having a
Call your
good paying
Taiwan
job,
bank. I go call him name to you.
if
I call
you
him
are
number
if
to
you
you.
were having a
I
good
go call
paying
am to your
job,
face.
you will not go to
You
US
face
to
me.
go and be washing pan.
Go
Idiot.
collect US
Your
visa for my
father died.
face.
You cannot even come to come
No,
and
no,
participate in the
SIO,
funeral
no,
of your
don't say
father
that.
because
One
you are
person.
undocumented
One
immigrant.
person.
SIO, why are you bringing
You
someone
are
else into this?
undocumented
You
immigrant.
see,
SIO, don't
You
do
I
that.
like when
That's
idiot.
not right.
If you're working,
see,
SIO, no, no, that's not right.
you work all your ass out in
one
Nigeria
person.
to
One
get the
person.
money to actually
Oga,
travel to
even
US to
Nigeria,
go and be
SIO,
washing
even for
pants.
Nigeria,
that's
they
not
do
right
well.
now. What's that?
Even for
You're
Nigeria,
very,
I dey
very
do very,
stupid.
very well. Even for
That's
Nigeria,
not
what
right.
I
Stop
do,
that. SIO.
I
That's
dey do
not
very
right.
well.
All of una, make una display the job una they do for that
SIO, I
Europe.
dey answer
Display the job.
One
question.
person.
I
Say
want
You
the
where
ask
you
work.
dey you,
Which
you
type
where
of
you
work?
dey
abeg. I want
I
US.
don't
ask
get
you
name.
Display the
question.
job where they
When
do
they
they
work for
born you
Taiwan
where.
bank, you don't get the way they work for Taiwan bank.
All of una go dey snap
I want
picture
ask
for the
you
road. And not
question.
be snap
If
picture
you
for where
work
una dey
inside
sleep.
bank, you
Una
hear
dey
the
Oga,
mad.
audio
make I put am for
voice
video call.
as
Una dey
accountant.
Make
mad.
I
You
put am
go
for
give
video
her
call.
your
Make I put am for
money.
video call.
Una dey
Abi
mad.
Make I see
pension
my.
o.
I
If
see
you
my
Make
enter
husband.
that
una
thing,
if them
Make I
born
put am
una
for
well.
make I put am for video call.
If them
if
born
their
una well.
invoice, you go hand over your money to
Make
her.
una snap una cell phone.
SIU. Now me meet you.
What about video call? What about video call? Make we call you. Make you know how hard
SIU,
they do. One person.
the impact 75,000 wey Tinubu just increase. Post your pay stub there, be pay split. Make we see. Since they refer to everybody, how much be your minimum wage? Where they collect? It just abuse everybody. They give you a lie, they find allowance. All of now, they switch it for mouth.
I beg, SIU say make I
With your
protect them. I don't know, say na
with
bazooka he
your
carry
cricket
come this
voice.
fight. Eh? SIU, you don't tell me say na bazooka he carry come
They
fight.
say
You
all
just
of
appear
now
like
they
one
watch a
angel.
woman pant. If they sweet your mouth.
Eh?
So they talk herself. How much you they earn?
I beg, can we stop personal attacks?
Nonsense.
I beg, most stop
So, but
personal
I
attacks.
get
Mr.
question.
Bass.
Then over there,
Mr.
you are
Bass.
very stupid. You are very
Guys,
Guys,
stupid.
no
let's stop
personal
You
attacks.
see
now.
that,
But
boy.
SIU, you never
You
tell
see,
us
Okay,
you
why
see,
one
you
you
house,
see
vote
that
one
I've
house,
against
one
muted you
house,
now.
one
You want me
house,
to
one house.
insult
No
you
personal
now. You are very
attacks.
So it
stupid.
is what people
You
want to
dey
do.
pay you
When
say
they
you the
personal
worst pan for
evidence.
US. You dey pay you say you the
No, no
worst pan for
personal
US.
attack. No
SIU,
You
they
dey
personal
will
this
pay
why
attack.
they
you.
are this
When they
SIU, they
now.
will
sell
pay you
drugs,
Why
now
now.
they
that
cry?
person where they sell drugs and the West man sell
Why
with
they
with
they
dignity.
born
I
una
go vote
well?
for my vote. We go say they protect it with dignity.
Make una
SIU,
Me,
show
don't
I
where
dey
do.
pay
una
for
dey work for
Don't
dignity. I
US.
don't dey play with
do.
dignity.
Or you
If
wey
you
dey
are thinking that,
you
Febale.
wey dey you
SI
wey
they
dey
chew
UK.
and they thief now dignity.
Don't polish
You
all of
want
una.
to get dignity.
Una go
You
dey
want to
there
get
dey
dignity.
una
You
go dey
want
there dey make
to
noise.
follow politician for back. They
A
shout for
lot
your
of you
back.
cannot even
Violence.
travel come back
Oga
to Nigeria
violence.
because you
Oga
are
violence. How you go they
undocumented
do for back?
immigrants.
But
Fool.
50,000 naira.
You just dey shout.
Oga
You
go
just
they
dey
pay you
shout.
every month. If
The
not that
money
you
where
make
you
you shout
pack,
for my mother grave.
the work where you do
My
for Nigeria,
Oga, I
the
go
only
pay
thing, the
you
best way
100,000
for
naira
you to
every
do
month.
to
Make you my
escape,
mother
just
go
to
make you shout
actually
for
go
my
to
mother
US.
grave.
And you get to that US, they don't born
Oga.
you well. You don't work for any good company. You do
Oh
US
God,
the
they
worst
go
fan.
school. They go school. I don't say you not go
They do
understand
seven
what you mean by school. Your own have to follow Baba
waiting
Balola
all of
book
now.
for back or everywhere. You don't follow Balola book. You follow your
Which
picking again.
visa now they
Mumu
get
person.
before now? No
You
be
when they
deal.
talk, you don't apply for visa since they born you. You get international passport. You get international passport. You where they talk. If you get,
Tell them I tell you, be co-host.
leave me.
Why you just dey
Leave
join
me
this fight?
waiting. And collect your
Eh?
co-host to make I go speak outside. Feed day free, talk with I want to. I don't want co-host. Make I answer that. Show us whether you even get driver license. Nigeria driver license, you know get. International, it's a way they call capturing for international for passport office. Post your international passport, cover the name, oh no, know your name. Show us say you get international. You don't need any embassy before. Benin Republic, you don't where they use motor pass, you don't go before. They thought you just abuse 10/10. So like Bori Daru Abi. Want to shake my phone. Whether only me they follow you talk here. Not be everybody they talk, they refer to 10/10. Other people want it. Oh, Ori Buru Wiri. They refer to 10/10. Only me there they talk. Now why I miss you so that you hear my own voice. Oponush.
The
You know,
team pay weary. Why they cry? You dey tell me say I get international passport. You see how foolish you are. This one out there,
who
out
their
there.
one back with the
SL,
country,
Mumu,
SL,
sir? Because if they
where
want
you
present the
did, where you
country,
mumu,
did,
make them even
SL,
know who
SL,
they
where
But
be
be.
wait,
your
oh, but
Because
location?
wait,
you can't tell
oh.
them
mumu,
how they talk.
SIU
mumu.
dey Ibadan, you dey Ibadan. You
Na
dey
SL,
pass na
Ibadan.
the
where you
Make
did?
una
worst.
give
SL, where
Na
you
Adelabu
did, I
pass
gate.
na
beg?
the worst for
Make una
US.
continue
SIU
the
dey
gate.
Yeah,
Make una
Ibadan.
Adela,
Na
continue
Now
the
you
pass
gate.
know
na
Make
the
una
say
Adelabu
worst.
gate.
he
they
dey
wait.
If
Ibadan.
Everybody
if
na
they
Baba, they
born na
never
where
hear
una
word.
come Naija, whether
I
you
don't
na
like
for
that.
South
This
na
that
wetin
that
that
party
US
they
dey
talk
do.
the pain
Now,
person.
If they
Friend,
born na where una enter Naija, undocumented immigrants full.
SIU don't
If
do
they
everybody
born na
now.
where
SIU
will
Trump is
say,
looking for
everybody will
you.
say, you don't get, you work for
Trump
Taiwan
is
back.
looking
Which
for you
Taiwan back
people.
they work for?
Idiots.
Hello,
SIU
please,
Because
we
don't
you don't
can
get,
do.
have a
because you don't work for
meaningful
Taiwan back,
Undocumented
conversation without
immigrants. If they
attacking
born
each
you
other.
where? If they
Please,
born you where,
enough
may
of
they
this.
catch you.
Enough
back for
is
you.
enough, please.
If
Wait for
they
this one.
Please,
born you now
enough
where,
is
may they catch
enough.
you now.
SIU
We can
don't do
have a
now. SIU
meaningful
don't scatter this
conversation
thing.
without,
Everybody keep
insulting each
quiet, I
other.
beg.
Please,
Now una
enough
start
is
am now.
enough.
Why
Everybody
una dey
keep
run?
quiet.
Don't run.
I beg, nothing is
Yes.
enough. This
Leave
thing
me
must
continue,
continue for
please.
the next
Please.
30 minutes. Oh yeah.
SIO.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Continue.
Let us
SIO, what
redirect the
they do with
conversation. I
online? What
mean,
they do with online?
SL is
Now
not
to
that
follow
important.
Adela book for
SL is
back.
not that important. Let's move on.
Keep
What
Ah,
quiet,
what
it's not
happened?
please.
It's
that
not that
Keep
important,
important.
but
quiet.
all of
Keep
una
Everybody
dey
know
quiet.
cry
that.
up
Everybody
and
know
down
say that
since.
important.
Keep
Everybody
quiet.
know say that
SIU
very
is
important.
just ordinary
Just a
politician.
one guy with
Let's
a
leave
clean
him.
yash of Adela Abu. Then they
Let's
follow
leave
the
him.
argue.
Adelabu
I
With
beg,
a
don't
clean
please,
don't
we
yash
talk
of
can
everybody there they follow
We
people
can
they do
agree
what
and
they do what
disagree with ourselves
everybody
without
follow
Hold up
insulting
people.
each
now.
other.
Nah,
I
yes,
mean,
now
I
you
want,
dey
I want
hear.
hear
At
from
your
Miss
age,
No.
Nah,
you
I want
yes,
to
follow
now
I
you
people
know
want
talk
to
for
I
say
want
where
to
they
hear
una
from
cool.
dey.
No.
If dem born
They
una
follow
when una
people
born
talk
Enough
say
come
they
of
Naija.
this.
It's okay now. Your
cool.
Born
voice.
But
Naija. Undocumented immigrant pool.
Enough of this, please.
Undocumented
10 over 10,
immigrant
you are
pool.
the co-host. 10 over 10.
Who they call
You
10
are the
over 10?
co-host.
Who they
Well,
call
now
10 over
come
10
Nigeria,
here?
if they born now
If
well.
you call 10 over 10, I'll drop you. Who is that? Babaji. If you call my name here, if you call my name, I'll drop you.
10 over 10, you are mad. Now pass the wash, you are very stupid.
Your papa now they mad.
Your papa now undocumented immigrants.
I meet you
They
now.
know
Your phone will not do okay, make you get opportunity to dey talk. Or there. Eleribu. You come space where people will get sense, they talk, you dey attach yourself, you won't feel among. I don't know who bring you for this equation. Would they talk about you don't come before go. Why you come back again? You just want feel among. You want me to hear your voice. 10 over 10, 10 over 10. The minimum wage they pay you for mountain, you see the chopper, you never chop and finish. They call 10 over 10. Only me they talk for here. I bet make we redirect this conversation. Your goal to derail it will not work. Just carry yourself, smell out.
But that was not on.
but 10 over 10, why they cry now? You abuse me and I abuse you. You insult me, I insult you. Why did they cry? All of them now, the worst fans for there. Come Nigeria for one day.
My guy.
The guy where they still say
Which tier one bank they work?
You know what?
10 over 10.
You know concern
10
me.
over 10. What
All of them. All of them are fans now, the worst for where we are.
I beg oh, Malam, what be-
All of them are fans now, the worst. Although you are idiot.
They are this men. Una no get respect for woman.
Nah.
Una no go allow Ajia to talk.
How you will not get
And Mrs. No. Una no go allow them to talk. Now won't run them out.
Mrs. No vex, Daddy.
And Dr. Arise too. And ever
Let gonna let this lady talk now. Let her speak. Let her speak.
With his go voice, they say the tip for Dugbe. They can't argue with us for Twitter.
They don't go let your guest talk.
If that's a met phone tip where they do all those things, they use Palasa, they argue with us for Twitter.
You are very ugly to go this route. So you know the last time I checked on you. You are very ugly.
That's how I like myself.
You are very, very ugly.
10 years ago, I took my past you.
Nobody you supposed to go this route. You are very, very ugly. You look unkept.
My phone,
my picture of my very, very ugly.
You know they go for that. I get more than 20
Don't go this route.
I get more than 20 pictures.
The past way you was for that way.
They look for me. They follow me. They argue.
The past way you was for that way.
Put your picture outside. Can I put your picture outside?
I don't know before now. But you decide that one our picture. I don't know before now. You decide our own picture. And I gave you a picture.
I mean, how much I go pay so you go bring order back to this space? Because me, I was enjoying this space. I know
Sorry, guys. SIO, if you hear my voice, now me send you come out from where people will get sense. Your noise they affect them. Now, gentlemen, they this space. Now me send you go where the abyss where you supposed belong. Now me do am. No go accuse any other person. I'm not supposed they exchange banter with you. You know even what I'm. Nonsense. So guys, enough of that, I beg. I don't know if you guys agree with me, Sha. But SIU no go achieve that aim. Let's do our thing. I'm send and come on.
But if you tell us the tier one bank where they work for now, we for know
if
that.
They tell you make I bend. If they tell you make I bend,
that guy don't get job now. Unemployed guy.
I will bring the chairman of that bank for Twitter. Yeah, go bring a call here.
No, this insurance people where they do commission up and down for Nigeria.
See, 10 over 10, no day any insurance. If SIO day insurance, you know for which insurance or bank a bank
tier one bank. What you
come on a weekday
they give job for those banks
for afternoon in a weekday come they argue for Twitter.
They play all of us that poor people like you.
See, person where they work for bank go come in the afternoon on Wednesday, Thursday, come they argue in the afternoon.
Even on Friday,
come they argue for space where they work for bank.
Make I help you now. People where they distribute this flyer. this housing flyer for road in Abuja.
Miss Nur, even you said you
Every
want
traffic light where you go, you go they meet them.
When
They
they
go
drive,
give
when
you
they drive, they will
flyer.
put flap inside your motor.
Miss Nur back at
Then
some
they
point
must took am
can
inside your motor. They say thank you. Even
They go
if
say
it's
for
not cold,
Piakasa,
immediately you see them,
there's
you wind up
there's
your
something
glass and
about
on AC so that they will not disturb you.
Oh,
See, tell me about tell you for allow me ask am some question. I know say no go
yeah, he
answer. The
was
guy know they work
becoming.
for
He
any
just
bank.
he didn't even let
You know
anybody
they work
talk
for
now. He didn't let
they
anybody
get
speak.
a lot of things we know they
No,
we know
honestly,
we
it
know.
was good. It was good the way it ended. 10/10, nice one. Honestly, I don't like when they throw part of space, but that guy derailed it. This
We
question was
get.
played before now.
I mean,
No, but Chooks, tell yourself this. I know say that your party man. That guy they work for bank. Tell yourself true.
No, that voice for bank. Who will hire for bank? Who will hire that kind of
in
voice
the
for
do
bank?
car
Who
wash.
will
In
work
the
for
wash.
that
In the
bank?
do car wash. In the do car wash.
What is the difference between Chooks and SIO now? So why are we not
Now,
giving Chooks
now
that
the
same?
voice, the voice of a criminal. Where they say, where they steal for the
At
market.
least truth
If
still
Wait,
not, they argue.
truth still
No, no,
respect him.
no.
No,
To
they
be
don't fight.
frank,
See,
No,
to be
they
both of
fight.
frank,
They
them,
don't
Chooks.
agree.
No,
both of them will do the
let
same.
me
They
say
will
a
steal your
different thing
vote
here.
and
Chooks
come here
as
to
an
nationalize it. So there's no difference between them.
no,
They'll steal your vote.
Chooks sound very refined. To be frank, I've been listening to him.
So
I
so
know
he
this.
thinks if Chooks still vote to Tiff, he no go Tiff up.
No, I can't actually vouch for him, but I'm talking about as in line with
You know
profession.
answer the question,
No,
right?
no, I'm
If
trying.
Company, they
Chooks
allow
still
a
Let
doctor
me
vote,
to
let me say
speak. Company, they
something
allow a
here.
doctor to speak. You get doctorate degree. Up your mic, make doctor speak. You don't get respect. Doctor
In
carry
line
on,
with
sir.
my profession, we psychologically we can detect when people say something. I've been I'm not an APC person, but I've watched Chooks not only here in many spaces. The way he makes
wait,
Choose
speech.
na
doctor,
choose na
Wait,
Jebota.
now
Choose
like
na
to talk. I
Jebota.
want
Oh.
to hear what he has to say, please.
The,
Choose na Jebota. Make I
the
finish
way
that for you. Choose na Jebota.
the
They
way he
collect taxes
said
money. They
wait.
collect
So
government
you,
money.
you, you tell me say if Chooks still
Choose
vote
na
to Tiff, he
Jebota.
no go Tiff our vote.
Choose na
No, Chooks
Jebota.
they
No,
know
Now
it's
they
they
a
take
Tiff.
taxes
different
People
money.
No,
like
thing.
Chooks know they
anybody
Tiff
waiting for us
vote.
for
No,
the
no,
say
it's
Tiff
a
no go Tiff vote.
different
Make
thing
that person
Continue
come
what
back.
you're saying. I want to
No,
hear your
Chooks.
opinion, please, based on
No,
But
psychology.
we
na
don't
from
want to hear
bank
you.
now then
We
Company,
pray
INEC
please
vote.
now,
them they
please,
manipulate
please,
vote.
It's
please.
a
I'm begging,
different thing.
please.
It's a different thing
Doctor's
altogether.
opinion
But
is truth is psychologically not okay. From
no,
No,
what
but
I
now
can
it's
they
a
gather.
different
compare him with
Chooks
SIU.
in
They compare him with SIU.
Chooks to be fair, he's very refined, from psycho. I've not seen him, but comparing him with SIO, when SIO, when you people
Is Obani Dipo not refined?
who
Obani Dipo.
I don't know him, I don't know. I'm talking about Chooks. I'm talking about the person I know and I've listened to.
I don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. But
SIO,
for your
when he
mental
was
head,
talking
don't
about
know the
that,
guy.
when he made mention that he works in the bank, it's just that a lot of people were talking there. I wanted to ask him, we all know how banks in Nigeria, how they work, their working time. SIO has been here since around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Ideally, he should be, working if he
Which bank
claims
did they
to.
work? Which bank did they work first? First, we go tell you you work for bank. Don't give
And
up the
I
name
waiting, I was even wondering. And from the way he's talking,
Let me give you. People
from
when they
the
work
way
for
he's
bank,
talking,
they go dey
that
very busy when they come out from Lagos. When they come out for work, they go dey very busy. They go dey very stressful. Then you go call the follow person wey dey Twitter, they argue for the
No,
Twitter.
although I don't work for bank for 4 years now. Nigeria,
Yes, what time you
no
come
be
back? What time
Bepe
you come out
bank.
for
I
work?
don't
What
work
time you
for
come out for work?
proper
I know now,
corporate.
I know where you work now. I know your Taiwan bank where you work now.
Yeah.
Now the police one they argue.
Now that they talk say this guy which bank. And now I want to ask and say which
He
bank
say
he
they work
don't
for
work.
bank. Are you?
I want to ask and which department, which area, which
You don't get this
area for
department they
bank in
work
the
for.
work.
Basically, when they do this thing, security for
Na
Taiwan bank.
GNLD, na GNLD. The
Odura, you
guy na
disgrace.
GNLD. The guy na
Ordinary,
GNLD.
you just
Na
reminded
GNLD.
me.
Let me
You know, there was the
give job
thing
only
my
so only for
daughter.
senior bank alone. Let me when I give job.
Wait,
From my place, when you come with a 2-1 from my place, Jim will give you job.
wait, Mrs.
In
No,
my
I'm
place,
so
Jim is
sorry.
my village. Jim is my
Did you go
village.
to
If you
Plymouth
get
University?
2-1, Jim will give you. Then they do it for my place every year. If you get your 2-1, you collect a job. If you collect your 2-1, you collect a job for Zenith Bank. We won't finish school. If we want to work for Taiwan Bank, when we now we don't become manager self. That one useless guy they call you the time say they work for Taiwan Bank, make the clap for them. Poor people. Now you be. Since everybody
You
work,
just sound like Gege. Poor people.
poor people, you go find
Ordinary,
everybody argue.
I just remembered my daughter, this one that is said jobless. She said, she was asking me that all these people that are always on Twitter, she said, don't they have work? Where
I
are
tell you
they?
the truth. You need to ask.
Wait, Mrs. No, sorry to ask. Did you go to Plymouth University? Because I can see on your page, Plymouth and nominal.
What? Sorry?
Did you go Plymouth Uni?
Yeah.
Mad, what year?
That place. It don't take.
Mado, that's my moment at all. Nice to
Really?
see you.
You know these guys, them. You know West Dausa?
West Dausa.
West
You know
Tunde, all those guys.
that is a very. Who is my alma
That
mater?
plan, a lot
Who
of
is
UDK
my
guys free
alumni?
foundation. One of my guys, I helped them come there.
Chooks.
Okay, Chooks. Okay. You know, me, since the time I graduated, I'm not going back to Plymouth again. Nothing will carry me go there.
Why did you finish? Why did you finish? That's one thing.
Choose you will be at
minus
Plymouth,
degrees.
Plymouth, now you see go.
No,
your
I
mates
go.
now Oxford and University College London.
No, I go different universities. I go like no. Me, I come.
Let me tell you
that money,
something,
I need to trade this guy. That money,
I don't know why I
Plymouth
go.
You know, go.
Choose
see better school. Go
Plymouth.
I know what they talk.
You
know, Chooks, Plymouth was my dad's alma mater. So they just sent him newsletter that they've opened an agricultural department. That's the university my dad went to. So my dad has a farm. So he just decided to ship me to that village. To that cold.
No, I feel like to be honest, I feel like unpopular opinion here. I feel like cities like that are best for people to go to school, so you are less distracted.
Honestly, you concentrate
I went to
more.
university in Liverpool. I went to university in Manchester. I got from London.
You concentrate more.
This guy,
it
was easier. It was. Stop this thing. Stop this thing.
Choose Najibota now.
Stop this thing.
Make me surprised saying go Plymouth University. You know, Oxford, Cambridge, and the rest of them, University College, where you go.
No, my partner won't make I spoil now. Why?
Queen Mary. Now that kind of place, now in your type, they go school.
They don't make I spoil now. Why I go there? And I actually enjoy it because all those kind of schools, it's easier for you to focus because no you can't party.
There's no distraction. You don't have a lot of Nigerians.
But when I go like London and all this, like,
you can't go to central London.
But yeah, this is not nice to see you.
You have to travel.
Why you not go concentrate?
You have to because they are kind of they are not even welcoming. In fact, I don't know. Chooks understands.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to go there again. We don't finish school, so
we don't finish. So my sister, we don't retire.
Okay.
make Plymouth day in there, I beg. we don't finish with them, so make them day their day.
Okay, maybe maybe first class tier 1 bank, and there you go too.
You walk in like that much with school fees.
But Odunayo, they say you now you be undocumented immigrant. So now is where they talk them things.
And they say they watch
my problem. If you know what people like Nigerians, and Nigeria not they be undocumented immigrants. I'm really Nigeria not be. Before you go see Nigeria be undocumented immigrants, Nigeria feel they go school for 10 years.
Mexico, you
go only see Nigeria where they do all those stations. Nigeria don't feel
no man, now waiting the
Indians or maybe you're Indians, all those
Indians.
All those I say Indians, what they call them? These people they
Romania.
For this thing. No, I think all these Spanish people, all the Spanish
Mexicans.
Yes, Nigeria knows
most of the people who I know, most of the Nigerians who I know, most of the Nigerians who I know.
do masters with all the people that do masters with, all of them don't marry. All of them don't marry. All of them. Saturday last week, my guy married for Tennessee. You were like, I must come. I said, I don't feel come. One of my guys already married already. That one won't do the re-wedding on November 3rd. Right? So to marry don't be a problem. If now one you go get, and once you marry an American person, you don't get your green card now. After some time you get your green card. So it's a simple thing. But poor person where they take everybody, everything lie and head for this thing. To the people are criminal. They support to the way say drop for Chicago. They follow me, they drag. Oh, say I go even with pride, wash pants. If my pants go make me get dignity. That's the honest truth. And that's what they do.
That make you carry drug for Chicago.
They carry drug where they pay me. Now you go follow me, they follow you, they argue for Twitter. Where they support criminal. I beg you. Anyways, he said they work for Tier 1 bank. Anybody can work for Tier 1 bank. That is security job still available.
They get driver. They get driver.
If you know people will give job for bank,
they get office.
Go shut up your mouth.
And they get office.
Jobs. Not be one.
They get office messenger for bank.
Now even they get time for all these small things again.
They get
security.
They get security. They
get receptionist.
They don't even need to get this.
They get generator technician.
They get where they call janitors. Janitor.
There is generator technician for bank.
Janitors. They have janitors that work at night.
Janitors work at night, bro. But when they reach office, they go put their clothes, wear the uniform. Voila, everywhere.
That is
Voila,
what happens
everywhere.
a lot
It is
in
everybody
London.
America. See, if I even they do proper work, you go even know now because of dignity. When I tell you I don't sell bread for Abiyokuta, I say that I blood they play. I don't sell bread. When I talk about why I go shape for what I don't do. I don't know before. That's how it is. There was a time when we do it. I FMC Abiyokuta, when they build that, I contributed for the building where I follow them work. That I never get admission for university. I teach for football college Orile Imo. I teach there. Right? This guy where they coach for Chelsea before. Assistant coach of Chelsea. I can't remember his name again. Now, he don't die now. Now he get the school. I thought he get the point. I told my father. The man told my father, I said, okay, he should send me to that. I thought for 3 months I go in Ibe. So why will I come out and start telling you say, oh, this one? I can't do all those things again. We don't pass that level. We God don't give us. We go pass that stage. So that that will form a step that we went through a process. We did not just come here by mistake. There was a process we passed through. So if I the watch part, I will talk and say, now process now today be. No be bad thing. A human being they do am. What keeps you as a man, as a human being, is that you are not staying in that place. It's a stepping stone to you to grow for anywhere you don't go. That person they talk nonsense. Everybody be like poor people like her.
Actually, it's better to wash pan than to push drugs because there's dignity in genuine labor, in honest labor. You know.
No, but comrade there, I know they praise that, but let me tell you, Nigerians wait there for, let me use America and UK for example. Nigerians wait there for America and UK, they are really doing very well. Oh. You know, say people think, say, people where they, all these places they go, they wash. And I'm not saying that it is bad to wash pant or anything, though. But Nigerians are really doing well in those countries. So, as no be say, Nigerians are really, really doing well. All these wash pant. How many people where is it they wash?
Even when
If
you
person, if person tell me
see
that
what
thing,
let me give you.
Nigerians
I
are
don't
really
even
You
doing
see
very
what make
well.
I
America
don't
get
even
job.
agree. At
I
the
know
end of the
they
day,
What make
I
argue
don't
America
keep
all that
get job?
nonsense.
I don't keep person a pant I watch, right?
I tell you, what thing
Mhm.
about America, what make America get job is that everything a job. Everything we go do for a job. Everything we go do for America a job. So why would somebody you know why I like America? See that money with that person they earn? Even at $2,000 in a month, $3,000 in a month,
I beg,
it's
is
very
there any
comfortable.
job as washing pants first and foremost?
Let me put they work for hospital where they do this thing. Of course now. People they work for hospital, they
No,
do all
when
those
they
things now.
say
That's not by
washing that
problem.
No,
That's
pants,
people where they
what
work for
we
hospital,
are.
they wash pants.
Is
So
that
it's
not
now,
not
what we are
really.
looking for?
people where
You
they
know,
work for hospital, they,
payments
they
by
wash
the
pants too.
hour.
You know they
You
wash.
know,
Wait now, I mean
Abbas,
say
that
get
is a
place where they
normal
gather pants.
caregiving. Now they call that their nonsense washing pants. When they talk about people, this person
Even as a care worker, waiting concern you with washing. No be dishwasher, they do everything.
exactly.
They have washing machine, dishwasher.
Is it a
They
bad idea to even wash
like
anything
ah,
one
People
way?
where
Maybe
they
your money
work
that's
they
for hospital,
a
collect.
no, they wash
there is
pants.
no
So
sense in
right,
what he was
and then they
saying.
wash pants.
Maybe your money maybe your money they collect.
No,
Maybe your
that
money
one
they
no be
Not
wash
collect.
your
even
pants. No
about
be
the
that one
money.
a bomb bomb now.
No, 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 no,
See,
no, no. Odwaya, it's not
yes, sir.
even about the money. It's about the guy is so ignorant that he does not understand
No, he's a foolish person. He's a foolish person, of
that the
course.
world has moved on a long time ago. Like
No,
back in 2005,
you forgot to say this thing.
people
You
don't
forgot
they
to
use
say
a
this thing.
dishwasher, they wash plates.
If,
And somebody is talking about
it's
somebody
almost all the
washing
whole
plates
I
and
don't live
clothes.
America. All of them get dishwashing, and it's not be big deal for you to get them. It's a normal
Almost
thing.
every
The
house
normal
for
way.
UK get
It's a
But
washing
normal
why
machine.
thing.
is
Not
it?
be a
But
big deal.
why is he even trying to look down on people that are doing care work?
That's
See,
Nigerians for you
I
now.
would
That's
rather
why they
That
don't
do
is
get.
that
care
is
That's why they
that
don't
work.
is
get
the
anything.
issue.
See,
That is
If
the
they
issue.
do,
bro,
That is
like
the
what
issue.
I'm saying, like
Adelabu,
somebody that is doing
get
care
money.
work, someone that does care work in England can afford to take care of his family, take care of his children, go on
Of course
holiday, drive
now.
nice cars. So
Of course
what are
now.
you, so what is he talking about? Like what's he
Of
talking
course.
about? I mean, leave SIO. Let's talk politics. I beg.
Of course. That is the issue. You see, and the thing is that no beside the degrade care work. Oh. But what I'm saying is that people think say Nigerians wait there for you. I'm not degrading. Try to understand. People think say once you go UK and care work they do. And that's what I'm telling you. Nigerians are doing other jobs way, way out of care work. The Nigerians are really doing very well.
Guy,
So
correct
all these,
jobs now. Correct jobs. Like correct
I'm
jobs.
telling you,
I've been
correct
in this
jobs,
country.
Nigerians.
I've been in England now 10 years.
I'm telling
In
you,
how many months? How many months now? I'll make it 10 years. I've only had a job for 3 months, and after 3 months, I quit the job. Since then, a business that they do. So leave
Nigerians, they
SIO.
see, might I tell you, even for let me give,
Are you
let me
not
tell you,
surviving for yourself? What way you go fit talk
might
about
I
it?
tell you a
Can
truth,
that survive you?
might I
That's
tell you
just thing.
truth,
Simple.
Meet your
truth,
bills and pay
let
your
me take
bills.
hospital for example, if you come for hospitals, Nigerians where they for, where be doctors, physiotherapists, where they for radiography, those of them in occupational therapies, they are far, far more better than, not better, far, far more in number than those people that are in those normal health care area. And when people say Nigerians, they work. Now there are far more Nigerians doing those that are doctors,
You see, one guy don't come
physiotherapists,
out one day for
radiographers,
this
and
Twitter
in
where
this,
we there. He say,
even in
oh,
the
you the
hospital
wash
we are
plate.
talking
Oh,
about, there are Nigerians in IT.
it's all you the wash plate. You know, they just way they talk for phone.
No
You know,
minor,
they
no
play.
minor.
That's what I say. So
See,
is it a bad
people
idea
will
to
know
wash
me.
plate?
People will know where I they work.
No, I don't even need to
They know
I don't
where
even
they
need to
work.
know you to
I see.
defend you.
I'm
You see one thing about
I be
Nigerians,
open book.
we actually
They know
mock
where they
people
work.
pride. You see, American like this, let me give you the honest truth. When I first entered Chicago, I can't miss my flight. So I can't talk to one person. I get my meal ticket. I want to get something. Because tell me, okay, make a drive me go while I carry this thing. That person I meet, he can't clean the airport, they clean airport. Now he say, okay, make a drive me. He can't tell a colleague, he can't drive me. He carry better motor, they do cleaning job. Better motor, now they drive, they do cleaning job. That person come here, I go tell you, say, oh, you know, so busy do this thing. Why are you? You know, people they do. One day, I start person say, when OB they talk about something, I can't say, I do Uber Eat now. One guy when they come with me, you be this thing, you be the Okada, be driver. I say, look at you, you're a poor person. People they use and they do.
Uber they
Let
get
people
money for
drop.
UK. Uber they
Let
get
people
money.
drop. People drop. I
Ah,
even
nah,
drop for
talk
New
with that
Hampshire.
one.
Uber they get
I know why I
Ah,
even drop for
blood
New
money.
Hampshire.
Blood money.
My friend waiting for there.
Uber na
When
big
I meet
boys
for
for
there,
UK. If you
Onyeka,
they do Uber for UK, na
people
big
they
boy you
quit
be.
white collar job, register their
They do
Uber
Uber.
business,
see,
focus
I
on
say
it.
I meet one guy. See, this guy I
Uber they
tell you,
make money
he
for
they work
UK
for
now.
he they work for CVS pharmacy. So that time I did holiday. Like I did like like first semester, second semester. So I never resume class. Because I say, what do you do? I said nothing. No. Because what don't you do for something to do? I said nothing. My school not get more job. So and only my school job I do. Like there's not much hour. I don't spend much of the time. Because I say okay, when I feel drive, I feel use a car, they do Uber Eat. Now you get all the information on everything. I used to do for like 2 weeks. I said when the time not there for me because I won't finish my master's on time because I won't do my juris doctor. So I told him say make I focus on this so that I finish up already. And I don't want to do test semester for the school. So I want to finish second semester so I feel leave. So like because I say okay, that job, that guy, he tell me say weekend, 9 days they do him, he get him money to pay to send money to Nigeria and other thing. So that job, he make money for that job very well. You get the point. It's a stable income for him. Now one guy they talk say, oh, why you go to? I say people, when I go just this stupid for this place, that's why people. That's why in Nigeria you have to be a thief
Person
to
they
invest
make
on
more
another
than
person.
1,000 pounds for Uber for 1 week.
Okay.
1 week.
Maybe
For
somebody
Uber.
waiting for Twitter, they tell me say they do say they get about
For 1 week.
$1,200 in a week for Uber Eats. He said they do it from around 11 p.m., 11 a.m. in the morning till 10 p.m. in the night. You can't call whole space. You get the point.
Oh yeah, convert that 1,000 something to naira now.
You go that's about 2 million naira
Oh yeah,
now.
now make it they play.
That person go come here, they do like say they do pass himself. That's how I say, okay. I see. Me, I not right from even for secondary school from Nigeria. My father never one day taught me how to mock people and what they do. I can't even do so. I can't even mock anybody. Even my hair when I did barb today, now person now bobbing I have for barber. I learn barbing because as I dey grow, I can't learn barbing. So if you know me very well, I go tell you say go learn something because it go be very important to you one day or the other. Learn something, learn one skill, one way or the other, it go help you. If not that, you go use at the chop. My cousin when the wife can come America that time, I say bros, if they work for one place, say bros, go learn how to repair phone. Say hey, why? I say go learn how to repair phone. When you reach here, you got one guy they call Lam, they come to here. That I say my brother enter America, please. I want to put him through tech. I don't know how they do tech. Help my brother through tech. Now that phone now, you tell me that say want open phone business with the tech. Now that phone when you go learn, that's make you go learn those things. And you go come out here, go tell some people. I don't say America as a P. People they do pass themselves way. For Nigeria, people go do pass themselves. We don't get money, go do pass themselves. When you see SIO now, they use Palasa food. The fully people they argue. Fully people they argue. Even when I did for Nigeria, I not go feel even day where you did by the grace of God. Now you there, they argue with me. Ah God. Anyways.
So in things say maybe he's an economic immigrant. Some of us say we don't acquire many properties for Nigeria say before we even come out. It is say
If is it a bad idea?
no man.
Even my paper, when I even they want submit tomorrow or today this night is possible. He's talking about migration as a human right, right? Migration as a human right. Migration is a human rights factor self. You can even move from one place or the other. It's a human rights action. But there are laws that are domesticated in individual states about what kind of person that they expect for their country, what kind of how they give visa. They make their own laws. What kind of person you are, kind of that's how it is. But it's a fundamental right of human being to move from one place to the other. to move from one place to the other. So it's not even a bad idea. Even though it's an economic migration, it's still a migration. You want to move from one place, there's a reason. Americans, they move too. One of my teachers was here. He tell me saying they for Saudi Arabia. Muslim I say nah, they won't do Muslim thing. I say a Muslim. He say yes, his name is Williams, Professor Williams. I say okay. Say how you say he teach for Saudi Arabia for more than 15 years. So now that was when he converted to become a Muslim. That was that place. So if his person leave America, goes Saudi Arabia, go they teach for 15 years. To say now money they pursue him. Sometimes people Americans they live for Nigeria very well too. They Nigeria. But one guy go out to say no. But because of say you BSIO, you still say go defend Tinubu for Twitter, that your life will get better. Anyway, you finish, you go understand. 2027, everybody will calm down again. Maybe people they send you 100,000 naira every month to do foolishness for Twitter. They go start to give you your mind go day. Yes, now he also say when they pay people for Twitter.
Okay, make we come back to Chooks. How now want take rig 2027 election? Now
We are not rigging 2027 election. Stop saying this thing. We are going to win the election free, fair, and credibly.
Which person?
By presenting to the Nigerian people.
They talk. You know why? Tinubu doesn't even understand they talk. Are you speaking English? Tinubu doesn't understand free, fair, and credible. Tinubu are credible. Why was here? Let's not get credible in life. Tinubu not be credible, man. I want to be credible. Tinubu go they laugh when they see you when they talk. Free, you know, when Tinubu go on Twitter space, they hear people they talk about him. Tinubu go wait, Tinubu go this, I go say, this people believe me. Make I continue what they do. Because instead of not believing himself, you see people they believe and they fight. I say, oh my God.
Oh my God, no, it's too funny. What a lucky me, man. But yeah.
I can only say thank you to Tinubu. That's the only thing I can say for giving us the position. That's for giving us the position. I think them. If they had seen this, I think they would have managed their victory very well instead
For
of
me,
the
three
arrogance.
people we shouldn't have lost. We shouldn't have lost Rauf. We shouldn't have lost what's his name?
El-Rufai. You shouldn't
No,
have lost
everybody's own is very controversial. That's what I'm saying, Igube. My own perspective will be controversial from everybody else's perspective. The other person I want to call is this guy, this strong man from Gombe, Pantami. Yeah, El-Rufai is a factor, but if I'm Tinubu, I would have done El-Rufai the same thing. I would have done the same thing to him because I don't know if you remember in the build-up to 2020 election, El-Rufai wasn't really supporting Tinubu.
You're not correct.
At first,
You're not correct. You're not correct, my guy.
2020 election.
But one thing that I tell you,
yeah,
even though you don't want to bring El-Rufai to your cabinet, right?
Yeah.
There's a political maturity we go reach with him, right?
Yes. You won't deceive man disgrace.
Two, you know, go allow him go National Assembly and get some kind of, this Nigerian a very funny person.
No,
remember when Magu was
El-Rufai is this thing now very big blow for to Tinubu to
APC.
No, let's talk about.
You know why even bad? You
very
say
big
National Assembly, and people don't say if anything, even when they carry Magu go National Assembly to Senate for clearance, 2 reports from DSS said Magu is eligible. One said Magu is not eligible. At a point, National Assembly say no. Since that one we're not eligible, then they will accept. You get the point. So at the end of the day, he went back to FCC to become acting chairman because they said since he can be acting chairman and he cannot become substantive because of the National Assembly clearance. But what I want to tell you is that the president can do anything he want to do.
That's true.
You get the point. Like, even appoint somebody acting minister, he could become acting minister throughout the time. When Amechi when he went to Senate for vetting, right? Almost half of the Senate left that chamber on the day of his clearance. All of them, almost half of chamber left. It's only remaining APC people then, and they even allowed Amechi to go. But PD people left this thing. They left the chamber, say they're not going to clear Amechi and all that. Why am I saying this thing, my brother? Is that there are many ways you can kill a rat, right? And there are many ways you can make sure say that guy because he actually begged this guy. When he was in Kaduna, he said he not go come down from his podium until he get the confirmation from his mouth. Say he won't work with her. At the end of the day, this man actually said he was going to do his PhD and he stepped back because of what you are. He like to oblige you as the president of Nigeria. So if you don't want to bring him in, what can you do? Is there any way you will manage the process? Is there any way we would have even not sent it to National Assembly or Senate to go for? There are many ways. That's why I don't think Tinubu no. The only thing I know is Tinubu know how to do very well is that you know that we are criminals in Nigeria, and you know how to flaunt Nigeria, how to flaunt his money, stolen money around our criminal elite. That's all. Let me say he's a very intelligent guy. I don't think he's a very intelligent guy. The only thing he know how to do is that you understand Nigeria is a criminal enterprise and you understand how to dangle money around us. That's all. That's all. You believe that everybody can be born. Not be say that way. You don't even need to be smart to know all these things. That's all. It doesn't need to be. You don't need to have your money and know how to direct your money properly, so because your money will work for you. So I don't think Tinubu is a smart guy. I don't think Tinubu is a smart guy. I don't think he's a smart guy to that extent in that political decision. Anyway, it's just for him to leave. That's you have to work together for good, so that tomorrow when we write about Tinubu ascension and descending and becoming yes, now becoming very unceremonious, we can talk about it because when Buhari won 2015 election, one of my friends, he made the first class in political science. He wrote a thesis on it, and I enjoyed it when he finished. He sent it to me. A thesis on all the Buhari presidency and how Buhari won election because it was a big deal. That's a very, very, very strong. So we want to write how Tinubu conquered the election and how Tinubu became very famous before 2 years into the presidency, and how he actually won and lost the election even while he was still in office. It's not what about it. We're going to write about Tinubu. That's our job. We're going to write for our children to see, so that when they leave, they're not going to go tell us Tinubu did not win the election. He became a ceremony. We'll go write this thing, keep them for this, and if they write their own, we'll go write our own. So that when we don't leave this earth, one person will go tell us say that Tinubu win the election, where you don't win the election. Where they will tell us, oh, Tinubu was very smart and was having this there's a name where my friend comrade they call him, whether I'm
Political maverick.
political maverick. No, we don't want to give it to him. We call it where it is. That's the reason why we have to write. Because writing leaves things behind. When you are long gone, you leave impression when you have long gone. So that when people they read, they will get another story. So you get the point, they will get another story.
Yeah.
Another story, yes. That's why we need to write for Tinubu to let people know say Tinubu did not win the election. Tinubu was a criminal. Tinubu, that's why me I have to write. That's honest truth. That's honest truth. And I have my dossier already, sir.
So see, Odunayo, see where my own issue comes in now. And when I finish, I want to get you and Oyedekati's perspective, right? You see, I was in PDP all my life until although we officially moved to APC in April.
You are PDP all your life, gerontocracy, and you are by gene, you become, like gene, the thing pass on. If I day, you still day, your children go still day PDP.
Odunayo, open your mic, please. I've been PDP all my life, right? Until like 2 months, until like December 2020. This is 2025. Until December 2024. We officially agreed to go to APC in 2024 December, but we made it public April. So before that time, right? When I look at opposition when we were in PDP, the people I used to fear was Buhari because of his votes. And I don't understand how somebody was running Lagos or running the states like that for all these years politically. I'm giving this background so that you guys can answer me after. I don't understand how somebody captured the state and was running the state like that all these years. For me, that person must have been a genius, right? I'm giving my perspective. Even if we're not the same camp, and I didn't particularly like him that time, because one of my my lifelong ambition is to be a politician. That's why I'm moving on this space right now. Anytime I hear anything politics, I cannot. It's as if I want to ejaculate. I'm always there, right? So I was studying this character of Bola Tinubu. The way he was galvanized, just the way he played his politics, the way he was galvanizing people. I knew this guy was going to be president one day of Nigeria, even when we were in PDP. To the extent that my uncle, not really my uncle, but I met him in university, but he's my uncle, my bon. He used to call me Jagaban Ola. What does that mean? Jagaban of tomorrow. This was before Tinubu became president. That's because how much I have told him that Tinubu will rule Nigeria one day. Now I'm going somewhere. Now, in the middle of 2023 election, I was saying, and I quote, I said, this guy should not. They said the Nigerian president is the most powerful president in the world, right? This man should not be. Tinubu should not win this election. Why? Because I know him. I have studied amongst everybody that is running. I have studied him the most because, in my opinion, when it comes to politics, he's the person that can learn in the Nigerian context, he's the person that can learn the most from. And I remember my friend used to have a saying that if you take this man to North Korea, he will still be a politician in North Korea. And I can remember telling people in the market that, see, in 2019, Obi and Atiku were together. APC was on his own, and they still beat us. Now, 2023 is coming. If Obi and Atiku run separately again, Tinubu, at that time I was in PDP, Tinubu will defeat us again. And if Tinubu defeats us and gets into Aso Rock, Tinubu is not the kind of person you want to allow inside Aso Rock, because, I cannot forget to say this thing to him. I said, there are two types of people. There are people that know how to use power but don't have power. And there are people that have power but don't know how to use it, like good luck. And there are people that know how to use power and have power. I said Tinubu knows how to use power. And if you give him that power, he will know how to use it in the Nigerian constitution. Remember, Nigerian president is the most powerful. Now, for someone with so much political understanding and sagacity that ruled Lagos all these years, right? Even in the height of PDP, when PDP, the hurricane from Okota, swept southwest and fed us all those AD governors from Oshoba to Baba Akande to Onyola. Onyola was
I beg, in the airport market Tinubu for here.
No, I'm not. I'm giving a background 10 over 10. I know you don't like Tinubu.
I've been hearing all
10
these
over 10, 1
praises
second.
about
10 over 10, 1 second. This
a
politics not my emotion,
criminal.
bros.
I think does not deserve
10 over 10, 1
any
second. I'm
accolade.
driving somewhere. 10 over 10, I'm driving
Okay.
somewhere. I'm driving somewhere. Politics is not emotion. You don't have to like the man to hear what I'm saying is true.
It's not about emotion. It's about spending time on relevant things.
Yes, I know.
Let's
You're
allow
saying
him
this.
speak, please. Let's allow.
So my point is, this guy, you can clearly see using the Lagos template. My analysis was the same way he ran Lagos is the same way he will run Nigeria. And that time I was in opposition. So I was like, we should not let this guy win. And now he has won. He has all the access to power. In fact, the Supreme Court judge, Lord Justice Kero Okun, is from Lagos State, right? And you know all the variables, you know the power of the Nigerian presidency. How do you think you want to unseat this kind of person? Yeah? Yes.
Well, made a job at Tinubu.
Yeah? What did I say that again?
Like, yes. So,
I can't hear you well.
Tinubu brought Kekereku as federal high court judge.
Thank you. Yeah, that is my point. So now that kind of person that he brought as high court judge is now the Supreme Court judge. So you will know that he has worked everything. So now, how do you think you can unseat such a person? That's what I want to know.
We're not going to court. We'll defeat Tinubu and that woman will resign. That's the first place of reform of the judiciary. The two justices of the Supreme Court, two of them, the one we did that we did after him, they will do peaceful resignation. They'll give their postal card, they will resign. You don't need to do anything more than this. That's the first point of reformation of that, reforming of that judiciary. First of all, some of them will resign. You give them the card, they will see their card with their eye. They're not going to force them to resign, but they will resign gingerly. You get the point? They will give them the card for their face. The card don't do too much. At least many of them get out. If they want to get the card, we can source it for them. Once Tinubu go, Tinubu to go is not a problem. Tinubu could not be problem. You know, we're not going to judiciary to go and do all eyes of judiciary like my friend, comrade, that they do that time, right? We're going to win free, fair, and credible, according to you. We're going to win free, fair, and credible election. But Tinubu will now go back to Lagos and go and do Ruba Ronu for Lagos. When we finish Lagos, after we finish federal election, we'll now go to Lagos. We'll not tell INEC to extend for another 2 weeks. Then we'll not go there and do onslaught. We'll go and do onslaught. That one we'll come out the governor then. We'll now bring our own governor. That will be the end of Tinubu dynasty and Tinubu political career. Then when he die, if I be president of Nigeria at that time, we'll not bury him the next day without all this peripheral of government because he was a criminal and he stole our mandate. That's the first thing.
Odunwayo, you are even explaining. Odunwayo, you are over explaining. If he loses election and he doesn't win northwest, northeast, north central, say little votes, and so maybe southwest and south, who will turn the election in Supreme Court? How will Supreme Court overturn it?
We're not going to Supreme Court at all. Okay, you're talking about Supreme Court?
No, if they take us to court that will win election, yes, I'm talking about him taking us to court. There's no pathway.
Before they even win, after they don't declare the president winner, right? Before they swear in the president, then ADC president, the two.
I know they will go to the court. I know.
Two of them will resign on their own accord. Nobody will force you. They'll just show your card. That's all you need to do. Not what they do for Twitter.
So this one said they will carry us go Supreme Court, can't go collect. No, how you want do one? How you want do one?
Not able to happen easily, but
maybe they will say they want to cancel all the whole presidential election and run another one again.
It's not because of Tinubu lose election. Because they have to go. They have to just go. That's what that's true. A lot of people have to go for judiciary. A lot of them have to go. Like the many of them have to go. They have been so comfortable with corruption so much for the court of appeal to the federal high court. There has been a lot of corruption in those places. We need to rejig the whole process. But I thank God that the ADC is actually have looked at it very well. A lot of things will be done in that area. Very, very much in that area.
At the end of the day, for this to be possible, is maximum participation. Everybody has to be on the street. From when the election is announced till when they will go to Supreme Court, everybody has to be on the street.
Nobody go to Supreme Court.
The pressure has to be. It's the one that will take us now. It's the one that will take us to Supreme Court. Yes, now.
No, don't go. If you go to Supreme
Court, it's the one that will drag us to. After losing, it will take us to Supreme Court.
Nothing will happen.
So that's the whole. There's nothing like say we will go
into court. To the election, you know what he did? Because he knew very well that if they do the election of Lagos State the way they want to have, he will lose. Right? They have to tell INEC to extend the election for another 1 week to enable them master the intention, right? Our own, what we go do? We go make sure say before they even swear in, even the police don't know where would they go. The police don't know where would they go. They go to get out that from other place. The next chief of staff know who will be the chief of staff. The next chief of army staff know who chief of army staff. Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know. They don't know the place. That those one they go. They go be like shadow this thing before the 3 months where they will come in finally to take over power. But that those judges of Supreme Court from some of them is the court of appeal. And let me say we could not names from here, but those ones they will first of all go first. They will just retire them voluntary retirement. They will not retire them voluntarily. They will not go and take care of the family and take care of their health, right? They will not focus on new persons and bringing more people to judiciary to the Supreme Court. And those are they go bring. They can bring them from SA and if come and become Supreme Court justice. And people waiting for academic, they can tell them to pray. Nobody say you must come from Court of Appeal. No, you go and bring them from outside Court of Appeal. Outside judiciary completely. After judicial, they're not going to be the same people where they call the same because corruption they do. Because one my friend Professor Odikalo was writing selectocracy, and unfortunately for him, in his book, he was trying to understand. He will talk about the problem we have, talk about a lot of things, which I agree with him. But the major children is how did we get here, and what can we do to change it? And there's no solution to it. And the thing to change now is political will, because all the judiciary in Nigeria have been taken over by politicians. All of them, from the state high court to the federal high court to the Supreme Court, the political class have taken over. Their children now in the Supreme Court and High Court and Court of Appeal, their children, their husband, their son-in-law are now there. This I can tell you for free.
So what is the job of NJC, National Judicial
No,
Council? What is their own job?
The job of the NJC, right, is to administer discipline and promote judges, right? And recommend
How
judges.
can they review the wrong
That would
processes
be
that has
that would
happened?
be that would be altering the constitution of Nigeria, right? And that's altering the constitution of Nigeria. But in the interim, before you go alter the constitution of Nigeria, some people have to go. You just have to show them the dossier. They will have to go. They need to show them the dossier.
Odonayo, this is what I want to get. If the NJC is reviewing the process of some appointment of some Supreme Court judges and it sees that it has not been done properly, can they review it?
It's NJC. They do.
Is there a body that can review it?
No, nobody review them. Once NJC, what they do is this: they have state judicial committee, right, headed by the chief judge of the state. The judicial committee will now find some persons worthy. Maybe they do 1 or 2 screening process for them, which is not most of the time are political children, political class children, or the recommendation of political class, maybe governors, House of Assembly members, maybe their wives or their husband, and all those things. They will not send their name to the NJC. So NJC will not do the formality because they get a lot of numbers like that. And they know they sit one every day. If you sit maybe once in 1 month or 2 months, they will sit once. So that day when they will sit, they go attend to all the issues we deal with them, both discipline of judges or promotion of judges or recommendation of judges for confirmation and appointment and all those things. So normally, if you appoint as the High Court judge, they don't need to swear you in. They don't need to go through screening rather, right? And they'll just say your name to your judge, your state chief judge, or I can't remember now, will not swear you in. Once they swear them in, they give them their cars, they give them their vehicle, house and everything. And you start your office and all that. So that's the case.
But are we not practicing like America that vote for their DA? America, the district attorney.
No, we know they vote.
We know they vote in Nigeria.
We know they vote for
But those guys are not independent now. You can see where the problem is. It is not right that the president is appointing our next chairman and Supreme Court judges.
That's why
it's not.
It
is not right.
But even
which kind of rubbish is this that we practice in this country?
You know why even bad for the judiciary? The that of judiciary, why even bad for judiciary is that even at the state level, state high courts is even worst. Like let's say for instance, Delta States, right? All the people for Delta State bench right now, they be politician people.
So okay, Odunayo, why is America voting for those district attorney? DA's office?
Not all the states in America they vote. First of all, right? Not all the states in America vote. Now some states they vote, which is not a bad idea on the way they do these things. Let me give you a good example. America did not have how do I say it now? America does not have a perfect system where you say that there is a system. But fortunately for them, people that build the American system earlier was able to respect the laws, respect the division, respect the separation, respect the harmony, right? So over the years, people that came to meet it don't get choice than to do it the same way. Do you understand me? For instance, in Nigeria, the vice president of Nigeria is vice president. In America, the vice president is the Senate president in America. You understand me? The American vice president is the Senate president. Is in charge of the US Senate. So you know they vote until there is a tie. That's when you can vote. There's a tie before you can vote. He superintendent over that Congress. So that's why you must understand very well that most of the time they bring people from that Congress to come become vice president because already you already get
You understand the
idea,
system?
understand the system. But what I'm saying to you as my brother is this: we can do what works for us and we can do it differently. First, we can remove the head of chief judge of state to be in charge of the judicial committee in the states, right? And the process will be seamless. You submit your you submit your appointment. Yeah, man, they will call for appointment. Just once, the way they do it, man. MBA of your state, right? Like let's say MBA branch where you they practice. Let's say be a lawyer for Asaba, for instance. The MBA branch chairman, about MBA in that place will now make recommendation to NJS and Nigeria Judicial National State Judicial Committee that this person, whether he's fine worthy, whether he has character flaw, whether he have everything, most of the time, if not all the time, they will give you pass mark because everything about Imamado, like all this, like they will give everybody do the same thing, like no problem, everybody just they enjoy themselves, all those things. So when they finish that one, which is supposed to be more rigorous process, they will not say your name to the NJC. When they say you need to NJC will just do formalization. You just go there, ask questions, and answer questions. Once they finish, that one, they pass like 5-10 minutes because they get a lot of people they want to discuss. That's what they want to do that time. So they want to do when they finish that one, you just send your name to your state. When they call your state will just say they want appoint you for chief judge of your state and all those things, or the judge of your state rather. Then they will now swear you in. They give you a course. Most of the time, they will attach you. Like recent time, they will attach you to a judge, right? Maybe in the federal high court or state high court, and then they appoint you. So that state judge, that your judge that appoint you to, will come work with the judge for like 6 months. Those things from the judge where they work with. After that time, they will not give you your court to go do. Most of my colleagues, when I first get my job, when I first finished university, almost all of them are judges. All of them they give us job. So I can tell you for free for this one. Yeah.
Yeah, Odunayo, I hear you. I understand. My own is just that the judiciary is not independent to an
The
extent.
problem
So
is INEC is the
I
bigger problem.
I know. Let's even leave INEC, and there is different organ. So this organ that is called judiciary, that is part of you understand the formations of the proper government in Nigeria. So you understand that they have to
You
be
see,
independent to an extent.
if you can get the process of electing official, right? If you
Yeah.
elect official, if the process of electing official in Nigeria political
I mean,
arena, like president,
Supreme Court judges, just Supreme Court judges alone to be elected.
no, even though they don't even elect them, right? You don't even elect them for America. For Supreme Court judges, they don't even elect them. America, even bad that even a judge of a court, a Supreme Court judge, he already knows that this one is Republican judge. He believe in Republican belief. So once a matter come before them, you already know where they go. You already know where they go.
That's where the problem.
So
Maybe America. They have
no, America don't get
they
America. You
have
see, before
laws. They
America will
have
come to
laws.
Supreme Court.
Even that you a Supreme Court judge, you can't twist the law. But the
See,
situation with our own is that
you see, there's no
judges are
constitution.
twisting laws here in Nigeria.
You see why it's even bad. Even though say in America they can twist the law. My father say where you say talk make it go, now they go. My alarm again that where you're able to put the law is where the law is, right? What the church John Austin said, what the court says is the law. That is the law. That John Austin theory, right? So what I mean is this, my brother. They can twist it, but you can see law at play. You can see that they can argue this thing. You can have in judgment in court. You can see minority judgment. They even plenty where sometimes 15 pages, sometimes 10 pages. You will read the judgment because I read judgment of America like almost every day. I'm on read judgment, right? Because I do work on it every day. So, but you can see them disagreeing or agreeing. But people don't say that they want twister. There's a policy they must establish by that judgment. There's a judicial precedent they must establish. Maybe for certain reason they will tell you this is not where they go. But if now some matters where they controversial, where they come Supreme Court like gay marriage whether you could feel born picking if American citizens, all this now they go American Supreme Court, right? Those judgments, if the president of America, a Republican, and the judges of that Supreme Court, they get more persons who believe in Republican, who are Republican in nature, who have sympathy for the Republican, before they go even appoint them. You go know say that judgment, you go know where they go. You go know where they go. And if there is a tie, between the judges, the judgment, like they get, maybe they say 4-4 judge, they get 4-4, and they just don't need one to get majority judgment. Supreme Court justice, if the Supreme Court justice, the Republican and because they all retire, they don't retire for Supreme Court of America, now forever until you die. You get the point. So unless you resign with your hand, which most of the time that's the case. So all those judges, once you know their mind, where they go. Once you know that this judge, now Republican or Democrat, you don't even know where they go. Either you like it or not, you don't know say now where they go. You get the point. You don't know say this judge, this is to be the judgment. He will write judgment in this area. He will those area that they write the judgment where they, you know where they go already. That's America. I mean, I don't like that kind of system. Right? I want to see that the judgment is done not in alignment to the president or the political view of any party, but the way the law should be. Because why it's interesting is because most of the time, matter that comes to Supreme Court of America is very little, not the major issue. Major issue state as in states, that is because the states get their own state Supreme Courts, right? Every state get their own Supreme Court, they get their apex court. Every state get their own apex court, but they get the circuit court, the federal high court, they get the circuit court. Because circuit court is called the circuit court is called the court of appeal, or called court of appeal in Nigeria, and they get circuit court and they get to Supreme Court, right? The 9 circuit, 10 circuit, and they get number for every district. They divide in America in that sense. But the major thing about thing is that their own is not even a fun idea for me because I've written the paper to criticize their own process, which I don't agree with them. You get the point. I still believe that we can find Nigeria own to remove political hand from it completely, right? Completely, so that the process will be more transparent, seamless, and even it's predictable. You can say, okay, this is what will happen because this is how they go about it. There's a criteria you must meet. And the criteria will be obvious for anybody. Even say you don't meet the criteria that year to become a judge, you can go and do better next so I can meet the requirement. You know, say this is the reason why I don't meet the requirement. They go show you why I don't meet the requirement. You go see a letter to that effect. So you know now, say, okay, this I don't do this thing well. Let me go back again and do well. But in Nigeria, you know, even me when if I want to be judge now, it's just simple thing. I don't become judge because one of my uncle will tell me, say, my life would be, I would be more settled. I would be, I will be judge in the Delta State. They will give me one big. He was telling me what is available for me. I say, make I not go slap judge. Make I not go slap lawyer the one day for inside court because they talk nonsense. I don't say they lie, foolish lie. First, I don't get that to the hear nonsense. So I don't have to hear nonsense. So I just like I just don't say this is my demeanor for or my thoughts and it's just anyway. That's just Nigeria. So I feel that they should reduce it. They should reduce political interference. Political interference is very abundant. So I tell you now, in almost all the state judiciary, you know.
But Odunayo, I think that thing is because our politicians get involved in everything. See, for example, you know all these things you hear. For example, like let's say, for example, presidents say they should give 200,000 people 50,000 naira, and they will allocate money. Then you not be wondering, nobody got the money. Do you know that actually they actually released those money, but for the political elites, for example, we hijack it and give the money to and put instead of putting vulnerable Nigerians, they will put and it's across party lines. They will put party members, so yeah, a lot of things that our politicians are too greedy. They want to pull name for everything. Just adding to what you're saying, my brother.
Yes, that's where it is. I have a friend who come back from Canada last 2 years. He's not a judge in Delta State, right? Yes. He's not a judge in Delta State. Father than PDP man, maybe he go do him. Father than PDP man. Father PDP man. And all that. He came back from
Text
Canada
me
to
the
come.
surname for DM. Just send me the surname for DM.
Yeah, I go look for him. And my friend, I was going Uniben. He was even AG then, right? So when we finished, he left for Canada. Later on again, I saw for Facebook last year. Say he is swearing as a judge. I say, wow, how you do your own? But I just graduated him. I say, yeah. I don't say you come back from Canada. He say yes. So I wasn't surprised. I don't say your father was a PDP guy. Listen, so what talk about political interference is where in almost all the state judiciary, like politicians get them. Almost all of them. Or get them. There's one time when I go Bono State High Court, go Justice Hazan Zana is the chief judge then that time. This senator from Bono State, You know, the senator now, where they talk on television where from Bono State.
Alim Dume, landlord.
And one of his wife now judged for High Court there. You get the point. That's how it is. That's the process. There's a process. All of them just get their wives, their children, their in-laws. It's just how it is. At the end of the day, when you get to court of appeal, all they go still go to court of appeal. And then how did it because Supreme Court justice in recent time is that if there's a vacancy in your region, you will now put application and enter the when I first come New Hampshire for America, yeah, 2 judges with my very close friend, they come visit me for New Hampshire. They come to America for the holiday. They come visit me. You get the point. So just how Nigeria is. 2 of them are the difficult of appeal right now. 2 of them. One is from Southwest, one is from Southeast. They're difficult of appeal, and they are very young. They're in their 50s, and in their early 50s. So they will likely end up for Supreme Court.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
See, there is something I've been this US Third Circuit and whatever circuit. What's be the difference between those ones and Nigeria one?
Oh, circuits, the way they divide America, for instance, now. So first circuit, talk about Massachusetts, Rhode Island,
Yeah,
and
Rhode Island,
New Hampshire. And New Hampshire, they're all under one circuit, right? New York State get 1 circuit, right? California has 9 circuits. My state here now is 6 circuits, right? It's a 3
Okay,
states.
so circuit is like divisions,
It's
right?
like division, yes. It's like division,
Okay.
yes. Like before they used to have division in Nigeria, Court of Appeal division. They would say the Court of Appeal division in Ibadan. That one in Ibadan was serving Ogun State, or your state where it was located, then maybe Ondo State, right? Then they not created one. That's why it was serving. It was not everywhere, but yeah, now almost all the states, even that state, don't even get Court of Appeal. Right, every state now has almost all the state. The governors will not say, okay, create. They don't have to travel. They will do for because, like, for instance, if you get Court of Appeal matter in that state, you go Benin, go continue
But
the matter.
I used to think those. Okay, let me say it like this. I'll ask the question like this. Those circuits, are there cases that terminate at that place?
All the cases terminate at that place. So the one that go to Supreme Court of America is that Supreme Court American. What happens when any matter comes to Supreme Court is when Supreme Court you don't even file matter to Supreme Court. Supreme Court will be the one to call the matter for you. Because the one is that if let's say first circuit and 9 circuit, right, have given the same judgment, the same facts, but they arrive different judgments, and the other circuit don't enter, don't support third circuit. So that one can't come again, can't support first circuit. So there's a controversy. Yes, the controversy is about what is the law. So people will not come in and say they want to tell you the law now. They will not give a date.
Okay, yeah.
That's how they sit. They not they carry matter go Supreme Court because of say it say no, I agree with the Court of Appeal, go Supreme Court. People will not say okay, they will not give a date for that judgment. Right? They will not say this is the judgment day. So that day, anything they tell you, that is the law. So every circuit will not obey that law. Now what happened is this. That circuit today for New Hampshire now, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Providence, they first circuit, right? Now the judgment in that circuit, all the federal high court there, right, will refer to only when they will be binded by first circuit judgment, right? They will go beyond first circuit judgment. However, they can go to third circuit or ninth circuit or other circuit rather, and persuade the court to say, in this case, this same fact was applied in this same the law was applied in this fact, and this was the judgment of the court. The court concluded in this sense. So, then that one, it will now be persuasive argument, not binding argument in court. I don't know that you understand.
I get the point.
So you not be binding, but every circuit, every high court under that circuit, let's say, most of the time, if you get like 3 states under one circuit, right? If they call them sockets, yeah, no be circuit, now socket they call them. So I call them circuit, maybe because I do I pronounce them. So 3 sockets. Yeah, now sockets they call them. That's the right. That's how our teachers they pronounce them. So all the sockets they get, because what would they call circuit? CIROUIT. That's the way that they pronounce them, right? So that's why they call them circuits and sockets and all this. But they call them sockets anyway. I don't know how they arrive at that, but that's how they pronounce them. Now, if a judgment of a court in first circuit, right? Let's say my circuit now is Missouri, Kansas, and let's say Kansas and
Indiana.
maybe Indiana, yeah. Let's say Indiana or Illinois, right? All of them done that one. For instance, I don't remember because they're plenty for my head. I used to before I read exam that time, I used to remember all the circuits and where they take. Or they go ask you question. But if you have on this test circuit, would they agree? And they go put the state under that this state. So you have to know all the states in America and where the circuit are relied on, so you can understand where it is. So that's if the federal high court in these three states, all of them will be binded by the circuit court judgment under that this thing. They cannot just go and say let's say 9 circuits in California should be binding on the courts here. They will not it will be persuasive authority, not a binding authority. You get it? But that's how America works. But the Supreme Court of America, you don't do like the way we go Supreme Court in Nigeria. Like if you find matter in Supreme Court in Nigeria, you can wait for 7 years before they will call you for something like that kind of thing. So, but if you have a matter like that in that sense, you will not fight the matter. You will talk. You will the Supreme Court and they will come call themselves out to say, okay, since there are controversy in this area, they will not point the law. Say, okay, they will come and argue it. And when they sit en banc, that means they sit all the judges in the Supreme Court will not sit en banc. That means all of them are sitting like let's say the full Nigeria will say the full panel, right? The full panel of the judges.
Yeah.
Let's
You
say
mean for
Nigeria
the Supreme
is
Court, right?
for
They
Supreme
will
Court
now
is
vote
in
now.
Nigeria own now 7, right? So not be say they vote, they write judgment. So the way they do is say, if I write my judgment, you go say you agree with my judgment. You will not buttress me to agree. So because you adopt my judgment, that means say you agree with me. That's 2. If Mr. Abbas does not accept my judgment, he say no, he disagree with my judgment. At the end of the day, what makes it majority judgment is that the judges say they did 9, 5 agree.
Yeah.
It become a majority
Yeah.
judgment. If 4 disagree, that become minority judgment. And minority judgment is not law.
Yeah.
However, it can be used for other cases in the future, right? They can say, okay, the Supreme Court can become an authority, like a possessive authority for either the circuit court or the federal high court, that this was Supreme Court judgment in this sense. Though is a minority judgment, it's not the judgment of the court, but the reasoning and the argument of the court was very valid, and they support this argument. And sometimes that's minority judgment tomorrow might become minority judgment tomorrow. Like gay sex marriage in America, gay same-sex marriage in America. It was minority judgment in 1975, but later it became majority judgment. Yeah, so that's what it just be. They call reversal. Yeah. Recently about this.
You don't read this guy book. I think I overheard you. I wasn't close to my phone. This Chiden Kalu's book.
Selectorate.
Yeah, the selectorate when the judges topple the people.
Yes, I know.
The
other thing is
I read
that
and reach somewhere. I just leave and I got busy with stuff.
when it came to mindset space, now I first get idea about it. So one of my friend have to send me the book.
Okay,
Recently.
you asked me for the electronic. Now
Yeah, I
the
asked you
hard
about
copy
it.
I
Yeah,
get.
the hard copy my friend sent to
Okay,
me.
you have the electronic.
So no hard copy. My friend buy and send it to me. Somebody came.
Okay.
My friend just came up from Nigeria recently. Yeah, they sent it to me. So
but are you done
the
reading it?
book, yes, I read the last 2 weeks.
I read and reach off, live and there. But honestly, electoral disputes shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't get to our judges. Not supposed to get any reason. Let the whole thing settle at the polling booth there.
Anyways, because of the way we are in Ghana, Ghana does not have judgments in court. That's the honest truth. Ghana hardly go to court to challenge election result. Kenya hardly go. They go to court, but they hardly go. It's not like the way we do it in Nigeria. So you just show the level of the kind of character we have in Nigeria
Exactly.
and the way we do politics. Yeah.
Exactly. When you hear what happens in those courts, on top of those electoral petitions and disputes, guy, it's just crazy.
No, it's not. It's me. I'm not going to even go court because I don't fit do all those things. Because to go court now is very hard to challenge the
Now, why
result in the
Tinubu want
court.
make we go court now?
No, it's very hard now because you have to bring the polling unit agent, right?
Yeah.
So if you say the right result that was wrong, every result you have to prove that it was wrong. You have to bring agent to come and prove it. And the time when they give you for Supreme Court, for court, maybe they give you like 14 days, right?
Yeah.
Or 5 days rather, right? 5 days to open your case and close it. At the end of the day, before you go do one or two things, the other lawyer go stress your this thing just to make sure say that day you not complete what you won't do. So at the end of the day, you don't get enough people you go bring come. And by that virtue of that, the court will not give you what you did not ask for. So the court will just, based on the people you get for as witness, and you can't get anybody for witness. You can't get anybody. That's why it's not even possible for you to do election. I'm telling you the result nowadays in Nigeria. It's not
And
almost
the
impossible.
electoral reform, I think they're trying to make the dispute shorten the dispute duration, right? I think to
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I want to ask a question.
yeah, Malam.
Odunayo, right? Odunayo. Our jurisprudence is it supposed to be that the person that is contesting the declaration of INEC is the one that is supposed to prove it, like ab initio, or is it that they just spin this thing the other way?
No, in law, in section 131 of Evidence Act, whoever are assert must prove.
Yes,
So it's proof.
but you know, this is not like a case of allegation. Like if you take for instance, let me draw argument from school. If I write an exam and I believe that the teacher did not mark me properly, the teacher has to come and show cause why he did not mark me properly. I don't have
No,
anything to prove,
it
but
is
I
you
have.
first. It is you first. You have write a petition and tell the school that you did very well.
Mm-hmm.
And you want the school to investigate this particular result.
Yes.
So what the school will amend, there's an exam I write here in America. And I think when the result came, I felt I couldn't have got a C, right? My friend got an A, and me and I read together. So I don't know what the boy made my friend write. So I have to question the technical result. So they told me the implication of it. I said, yes, I have to go ahead. So I wrote to the school, to the management of my school faculty. So my faculty now reviewed the result. Person who marked the result came from University of Boston, right? To come mark the result, to come mark my sheet rather. And I found out I was right? So it's you that is alleging now that I have to write a letter to tell you that the result did not work with you. So
Yeah,
that
but
result
you're
that did
not
not
getting
work.
my point. So if you follow your logic now, when you tell INEC that the result they declare is not
You're not telling INEC, you're telling the court because the INEC is supporting the person they declare.
Yes, but
INEC is supporting if party A and party B run election and INEC is party C, INEC would support party A.
Yeah, but
to say the result.
I get what you're saying. I understand how it's being done, but I am asking, is it how it's supposed to be? Because let's take for instance, I believe that if they change the method where INEC will come and prove how they declare this election, you will see that this litigation will reduce because INEC will know the responsibility that is upon them. But if we continue to allow INEC to leave the burden, because if you look at the time, there is no way you can prove it, and INEC will come and start dilly-dallying you. That's why whenever you look at our our judicial jurisprudence when it comes to electoral matters, you will see that it's always, I don't know how to put it, but you don't have anything to prove because you're not the one that conduct the election, but you feel that things are not done properly. So how do you prove it without the help of INEC? When INEC has made
That's one of the problems. Now they leave the burden of
Why
proof
even
on
hard
you.
is that the system is actually crook system.
Yeah.
Let me give you how crook the system is. Now you will not write to INEC. You will not do ex parte order telling INEC telling the court to grant an order to take to INEC to release the results and other documents that may be necessary for you to prove your case, right? In that judgment, in that particular case where you don't sit in court, right? Now that was even before you go file your petition. So you do this one, maybe if maybe say the judgment the election was Saturday, right? Or so you already prepare this motion, this ex parte motion, right? On Monday, you go file for court. and the court able to grant that to you on Tuesday, and you can't go INEC go Thursday, they not see them. They can't wait till Thursday. And by Thursday, when they see them, they'll not say, okay, they don't see the document. So they will now respond to you tomorrow. By the end of the day, 21 days is already gone, right? So before you finally see the document, come examine the document, come prepare your witness. 21 days is not possible. First. Two, INEC, you are the one saying that this election was not in line with the Constitution of Nigeria or the Electoral Act. This election did not meet the requirement of the law, and it was either you said it was there was disenfranchisement, either you were rigged, either there were manipulation of results. That is you telling the court these things, and the court is expected that once you are saying this thing, it's fine, but you have to read the evidence to it. You have to read your own evidence to the discussion. So how do you read your own evidence to it? You have to bring all the documents from where you get from INEC, then come do like that photocopy where INEC give you. You take the photocopy from INEC because INEC will not give you this, they'll give it to CTC, certified true copy. That's what is what you use to submit it to court, but you will not have a copy. Certify that copy too. You have a copy for yourself where you will use to do your case. At the end of the day, you will not tell the court to like you won the case, you won the matter, or the election was rigged against you. You have to bring evidence to support that. If you say there were malpractices, you have to bring evidence to do it. If you say they were overvoting, you need to bring evidence to it. Now, when you bring evidence to it, the person must be waiting for the place. The person must be persuaded for the place. It cannot be your chairman of your party.
Is being tried like a criminal case.
Why it is not criminal
Edo
case?
State tone, which I bring, they show say as well way, but now inside that from EC 8 Abida D, now therefore change the thing. But the other one where they take vote, which is the paper, it shows say PDP win.
Anyway,
so
what the court rely on is section 37 in Asfe's case. Section 37 says that Asfe failed to realize to call evidence to demonstrate that the document he tendered were actually true. And in law, in the court have been able to say that you must demonstrate your documents, right? So you cannot just.
That is what I'm saying. If the INEC is the umpire and they are satisfied, which is the document he present, which is the CTC. So wetin court come dey look for witness again when the document. But he call a witness. You say you must call all the witnesses, not only unit. When he has called some of the witnesses,
no, anything where you doubt, you must bring evidence to it. Even now, if you doubt 20, you must bring 20 evidence to it.
You see,
let me give you what you said earlier. You talk about criminal this thing, Abi?
Yes.
Now, we say election issue is sui generis. So it's sui generis because it can have civil matter and have criminal, so you can have civil proof and criminal proof. Now, civil proof is beyond reasonable doubt. Sorry, criminal proof is beyond reasonable doubt, while proof of probability is civil proof. So proof of reasonable doubt it must be if there's a criminal element in that the way they demonstrate before court, right? You must establish beyond reasonable doubt, maybe 90 or 80 to 20, or the court will conclude that irresistibly this thing now go lead to this answer. This person now key person. How they see one thing for Twitter, people they say who key Kemi or Tolu. How I see that thing for Twitter here, who could Kemi or who could Tolu, where Kemi stabbing in boyfriend, the hospital refused to take care of the person and the person died. So the cause is that thing will cause and the first thing, the causating factor. Would that be the reason that leads to this thing? It must be that if that thing have not had happened, then this is what it is. So that's reasonable doubt. But when it is probability, the court will weigh it on the scale of probability. Maybe 50, 60, 40, 50, 50, 60, 40. If it is way beyond 40, 60, the court may accept that yes, there's probability of it, but it is a civil matter. It's not criminal matter. But criminal matter, it must be like 90, 10. The court must have concluded that 90% of that argument or documentation of that evidence you bring must have led to truth. Even though it's not completely true, but 90% is pointing to true. So election matter is too generous. So you can use it. It can be either it depends on the elements of matter. It depends on the cause, the argument in court. If the element of the argument is criminal in nature, it will have criminal mode of establishing it through evidence. If it is civil in nature, it will have civil proof of probability on that and all that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because sometimes these things sound very
Yes, I
um,
understand what you're
yeah.
saying. You
Yeah.
know, we've gone through this
No,
in the
you're
past.
a very smart man. There's no argument about that. So
We've gone
I
through
want
it
to say,
in the
I
past.
want to say
Ujino,
something.
just wait, I beg. But the problem I'm having is like I am feeling like the reason why these guys are getting away with all this is that they bundle the cases most times. They will make it difficult for you because if you conduct election and people feel okay, like there is a case evidence that the card reader that you proposed to use that you did not use it the way you described that you had to use it, but then they will come and tell you come and prove it in the court, and the court will start judges will start asking you for electoral law. Meanwhile, these guys are bound by law that whatever guideline they set out to use, that they will use it. But you start seeing where judges will start quoting a total different kind of thing. But if the thing is fall on their lap that okay, you will be the one to prove actually that you conducted this election, that you have to prove the integrity of the election that you conducted, I believe that some of this nonsense will stop.
INEC have told you that they did the election and they're correct. It is you that say it's not correct. It is you that will need evidence to use section 131 of evidence act. Section 132, you must support
But
your
INEC
argument
came
with
out to
evidence.
say technical glitch now. So because if he's supposed to say, oh, you technical glitch, how you could take get what you take detect to
Okay, I'll answer your question. In INEC, by the virtue of the art, the electoral art, 87 or so, it was talking about the electoral art gave INEC the power to use the discretion in the in the completion of the result, which could be either manual or electronic means. So INEC rules say INEC will use electronic means to do their things. But unfortunately, when you go to court, the court will not tell you that INEC, they will interpret the art, not INEC rules, and tell you that the art gave INEC the right to use this. They use INEC, gave INEC the discretion to use. So if INEC use discretion, either manually or electronically, it is acceptable. So that's why if you talk say it is this, it is that, the court is already waiting for you to get this thing done. I think that first, I think that there should not be any need for having agents, right? If, for instance, INEC gave you a recording of results, and from your forensic analysis, the result does not tally. It's not left for you to submit the document and the court for you to prove your case through those documents that are not reconcilable. Maybe the polling unit result that you have is not reconcilable with the one INEC is having that used to declare somebody winner. So by that reason, you must not bring somebody that can be compromised, because people can be more compromised, right? In my polling unit in Abuja, where I voted, I would have been compromised if I wanted money, because those guys wanted to give me money to make sure that they do what they want to do. And if I see some of us not agree all those things, that's why they go to listen to us. But some people not get the mind we will get, or not get the kind of contentment we will get. Nobody say we get money, but we get contentment. They will not look at you and say, make a big go sleep, I bed, make a first take care of my problem. And that's how human beings are. You're not talking about yourself. So you make mistake to think so everybody will be like you. So I think that section 37 of the evidence, the electoral act, should be the way it is. Because the court is the one imputing something on it. Say you have to demonstrate to the evidence, demonstrate with an agent. But the clear position of that section 37 did not talk about agents or whatever. You say you have to demonstrate, you have to talk about you talk about issue on that. But I think the court actually has evolved to bring in a purposive interpretation to it, just to say you have to bring evidence, you have to demonstrate the evidence to it. I don't agree with the court, but and unfortunately, Tinubu and APC actually have designed the electoral act to meet their needs. I beg up, Mr. Junior. So that's just it, Mr. Mogrisha. So that's just it. I don't agree with this electoral act on this issue on proving the results. I think it is very Herculean. For instance, presidential election, how many results won't go gather for some part of Nigeria, right? I can give you a result. Now, let me give you a good result. Go and check the result as I texted you. Go and check APC result, PDP result, and Labour Party result in Gombe State and Bauchi State. It's the same thing. Go and check it right now.
Yes, I saw that in Gombe and the Bauchi.
Bauchi State, the same number, the
Appear
same figure.
exactly the same
Nothing
figure.
changed. So how do you prove now? Because you have to go to the Gombe State there, and if you're not proving every, like 2019, Atiku did not prove every state. What did he do? He went to court and said he want to check some states or some local government in some states and all that. But you need to take time to examine these results. To examine, because you need to understand what you want to go prove to court. Because people don't want to defend the results, we get money, we get the judiciary, we get the good lawyers, we get everything. Will not come and say God bless you. As you are doing those things, they will do those things too. They check their own thing. They make sure say they examine what is go likely be your own mechanism for your defense, or their own thing where they go likely be for their own where they go use defend themselves, or what you go bring come, and likely argument you can bring come. Then they will take the time to look at it. So that's why it is difficult to do all these things. In Bauchi and Gombe State, the same result where PDP get, now APC get, now Labour Party get, and I know very well for sure that result is a lie. That result is a fucking lie. You get the point. That's just a fucking lie. But unfortunately, that is what it is. Because, anyways.
So because if you look at this whole thing, like you said, when we talk about other African countries, it looks as if Nigeria is not moving forward, and it's very sad to see when you talk about it, and people will be like, "Oh, don't talk down on the country," but the electoral process in other African countries are moving, like they are moving in a direction where you can come out and people will beat their chest and tell you, yes, it's not like it's all uhuru for them, but to an extent, there is at least 60% acceptance by the people. You don't go about seeing all this litigation, and when there is litigation, you will see the Supreme Court judgment very, very sound. Like we had this same issue of transmission or no transmission in Nigeria and Kenya in their last election that brought Ruto or whatever they call the guy. And when they had their own issue, they canceled that election almost immediately and told them to go and follow the process and redo the election. But in our own, the first of all swear you in, and then you now be a president, and then who will look you in the eyes and tell you that when we are talking about a country where our president is the most powerful president in the whole world, not because we are the superpower, but the most powerful because he can do and undo. Like the power our president can exercise as in this country as a president, Trump cannot exercise half of it in his own country as a president of the most powerful country in the world.
One district court for Utah will just stop him.
Yes. One police
district court for Utah will just stop him. You know, waste time.
A police officer can even wake up in the morning and tell Trump that it seems something is wrong with you, like, and he will be saying it on a national media, and nothing will happen because it's within his right to say it. A local government